Hello, hello. Color me surprised. Boom. What up, Panic Doctor? Ganachin 125-34321. Glaze 20Z. Rip the fucking Law of America. Man of Wealth. I don't think so. California champion. Possibly. Not really. And damn it, a good ass commentator. Good morning. Good morning. Let me notify the Discord real fast. Discord, assemble. Twitch.tv/level up your game. I don't know if they're on time or not, chat. I think they have a 20-minute countdown, so I think they may be a little bit behind. That's alright. That's what I'm here for, right? I will keep y'all company. Although, to be honest, I'm going to go grab a drink first, then I'm going to keep y'all company. Wow, you reading here now? I actually usually try to read here, too, Panic Doctor. It's just that sometimes it doesn't load, so it's like, whatever. Chris Seglia, hello, hello. What up, Arian's Corner? You're off today, chilling and vibing today. Nice. Bruce Wagnito. Hello, Rip. Are you retiring from commentating? Just curious. I would love to continue commentating. I'm open to commentating all games. Not trying to not be commentating. How's that? Kawaii Fried Chicken. Good morning. Alchemist N2O. What's up? We can peep top 8, see who we think can take it. Oh, that's a great point. Anyone have the bracket? I got that COD EWC qualify here in a few weeks. Use your team. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, good luck, dude. Jin 4576. Man, everyone's here in the morning. Luca. Yeah, this is when I'm usually awake. But I don't stream at this time because usually I have a job. Also, I realized I got to put my monitor. That's what it is. Monitor, my OBS monitor on this side. And then this one we got to move. This is this thing here. Poof. That's too far. Yeah, because I was messing around with HDR. So it turns out, well, shit, let's go get breakfast in like 3 hours after this is done or whatever. I don't know. I might be down. How's it going, Sergeant Rex, Power Glove, Colt? So many sweats, man. I'm going to do my best. My team don't believe I'm a Tekken player. Oh, shit. Let's go. Bruce Wagnito. That's what I'm talking about. Brackets. So Sin beat Gosane. Ernie Bowl over B-Kun. Ilas over Evil 46. Super Akuma still in over Akil winner side. Damn. Raf over Gerlanda. Buffalo Soldier. This guy's from America, I'm pretty sure. Isn't he? Isn't he from Buffalo? I think he's a... Was he a Jin player? I don't remember. Took out Tibetano 2-1 though. That's impressive. Exodia 2-0 over Kaneandtrench. That's pretty big. Kind of surprising there. Fergus over Kira. And then Kira eliminates Falcon. Kaneandtrench eliminates K-Top. Tibetano eliminates Chicken Maru. Whale over Galana. Damn, Galana not top 16. Luca, different Luca, over Akil. Evil 46 over Zaka. B-Kun over Awesome 2-0. Damn. Isn't B-Kun also USA? I'm pretty sure. Gosane over Sherdell. So Gosane's in losers, though. Who said Gosane losers? Oh, it must be up here. Wait. What? Gosane's not here. So he lost. What the hell? How did he end up here? Shouldn't he have lost one of these matches? Oh, there it is right there. He lost to Sin. I'm an idiot. All right, game on. Top 16. Is that where we're at now? Is this top 8? I thought it was top 8. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So then Ernie Bold beats Sin. Elias over Super Kuma. That was the 2-0. Buffalo Soldier over Rob. What? This is crazy. All right, Buffalo Soldier, get him. That's crazy. Because if I'm correct, Buffalo Soldier is a Jin main. And he beat the Jin main. That's insane. And not only beat him 2-0. Exodia 2-1 over Fergus. Kaneandtrench 2-0 over Sin. Tibetano 2-1 over... Oh, so Tibetano eliminates Super Kuma. Oh, I saw this picture on Twitter. And then Rob still made it in. He took out the other Luca. Sorry. And then B-Kun over Fergus. So if this is... If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure B-Kun is... USA. Let's see. So this is the top 8 bracket. The Jun of the whole planet, Raf. Buffalo Soldier's a Dutch player and Sin's training partner? Well, shit. You ruined my lore, dude. I thought he's from, like, Buffalo, New York. That was way cooler. Buffalo Soldier. I'm clicking on his profile. I want to see. Yeah, he's from the Netherlands. That's not America. Where the hell is B-Kun from? Oh, shit. Don't tell me he's not America either. Thanks for explaining, though. I do appreciate that. But even still, pretty impressive. Taking out Roth in general. Oh, sorry. This is what we want. Not this one. This one we can probably close out now. Coon. Can I pop this open new tab? I cannot. How about this one? Nice. This way I can update you guys with this bracket link. Is that control? That is control. Control C. And then I'll say edit command bracket to this. Boom. Nailed it. Where is this guy from? Biku's from Tokyo, Japan. Japanese Elisa player. So like I said, none of these guys from NA. I could have swore he was. Spag with the raid. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? You must be tired. Hope that Brickstorm was fun. Welcome everyone to the stream. We're getting ready for this Headstomper tournament. We just went over the bracket. We got 7 minutes to go before it gets in here. How's it going? White Mamba Eli, Sick Boy 13, Permeable Membrane, Electras. But nah, yeah, I know. That Brick tournament sounded crazy. Davrock 777. Boom. 6-monther. Hold up a sec. If you guys missed it, here's the bracket. We got Ernie Bowl, Elias, Buffalo Soldier Exodia, Buffalo Soldier 2-0 Rife here, which is crazy. Kaneandtrench and Tibetano losers, Rife and Bikun. Tell him. Elias and Buffalo are brothers. No way. Wow, so they might end up playing each other in the finals. That would be insane. Buffalo 3-0'd King Ray Jr. in a dojo in NA. That's why I heard his name and thought he was NA. I see. Yeah, because I remember his name. Is he a Jin player? I forget his character. I'm pretty sure it's Jin. He's Kazuya. Oh, I was like half right. No, it's in the family. What up, Chop? And then what about these guys? Ernie Bowl, Elias. What characters did they use? And who's Exodia using now? Wasn't he one of the weird characters in Tekken 7? Was Exodia the Fang? I forget. Ernie beat the crap out of Bikun. He plays Paul. Oh, snap. We got a Paul Phoenix out here? Let's go. Italian. Is Knee here, Kappa? What up, Leo George? Exodia Saudi Fang. Yeah. Okay, that sounds familiar. Where's HK Jr. nowadays? He has no interest playing Tekken 8. I mean, some people just don't like it, man. It's different. I mean, if there's one thing you can say about Tekken 8 is that it's different. Elias is Claudio and Eddie. Okay, I want this guy to lose. Paul Phoenix, let's go. And then Kazuya and Fang. Kaneandtrench, Yoshimitsu. Tibetano's got the Claudio and Asuka, I think. Raf with the Jin, Beacon with the Elisa. I think that's where we're at here. Let me pull this out. Let's get back to this. Do they have cool music? Oh, yeah, they've got music too. All right. We can kill my music then. Let's go. Although my music's way better, to be honest. Never mind. Theirs are pretty good too. I take it back. Good choice. Good choice. All right, chat. I'm going to grab a drink, and then we'll watch this together, all right? Give me 2 seconds. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Tournament's about to start. I'm trying to find my OBS because I swapped the Mars, and I'm all mad confused right now. I don't know. Is this the Be Right Back screen? I'll go grab a drink, and then we'll do this. This should work. It'll work. Chat. I need you guys to help me out here real fast. Look at this. I've been eating these chocolates forever, right? I just looked at the date. It expires March 6th, 2026. So it's 1 year away from expiring, right? But like, what is that? That don't look normal, right? I just opened it. Here's the worst part about this. I've eaten the entire Costco pack. This is the last one. I wasn't really looking at them. I was just eating them. Doesn't look normal. Check how it tastes. You wouldn't eat it? Should I try it? I've literally have eaten the entire pack. This is literally the last one. Chocolate herbs. Let's try it from the other side. Well, to be honest, it doesn't look very safe. Yummy. It tasted perfect, by the way. Nice knowing you. That's how it is, man. You would have been sick already if you'd eaten the entire pack. No, yeah, you guys don't understand. It's a Costco pack, so it comes in a bag, like probably like 100 of them. So I've eaten 99 of them already. That was the last one. Mondays are gonna be so boring now. What happens on Mondays? What doesn't kill you gives you herbs? Gross. It smelled fine. It's probably just too damn hot in my apartment. It maybe didn't melt. Somebody says fat separation. I think that's actually what it was. The darker the chocolate, the sweatier the juice. I'm paranoid about it, but it tasted good. Monday Night Tekken? I still do Monday Night Tekken. More flavor in those spots. What a Mr. Leapfrog. Oh, here we go. Game on. This tournament seems pretty fun. Carmi. Malmo. I've never been to Sweden. Damn, that girl was hype, and she's the only one who's talking in this entire trailer.
This is the Esports World Cup 2025, and it just got bigger.
Wait, whose voice was that?
Over 2,000 players from more than 200 clubs will battle it out in the
I don't know this person's voice.
skill,
Sweden is effing beautiful. Are you talking about their women or their countryside?
The stakes have never been higher.
I buy like B tier candies that have cosmetic errors. That bar looked fine. Whoa. I can usually taste when chocolate is a bit old.
And on top of that, an additional $25 million is up for
$25 million club championship. This is why when you guys get sponsored by someone after you qualify for EWC, ask for more money. Because that's what you're offering them. A chunk of $25 million.
The world's top esports clubs will go head-to-head across 24 of the biggest games
Try
in
Swedish
esports.
meatballs with some jam on the side. I think they have the Swedish meatballs at Costco, right? But it's no jam probably.
Every moment, every play brings us closer to one question. Who
You ate that whole bag. How long does it take? It actually took me a while. So what I usually do, I go to Costco and I'll buy like 6 different chocolate things.
Team Falcon?
And then I'll just eat a little bit of each at a time. So I'm like cycling through, so I'm never bored of any of them. You know? That's why I usually do it. But the freaking Costco Milanos, I kill that entire pack within like 5 days or whatever.
Each club can compete in all 25 tournaments to earn points and climb the club championship leaderboard.
Yeah.
The more points a club
Yeah, you got to use that
accumulates by the
leverage,
end of the
exactly.
tournament, the
What up,
higher its ranking.
Raznation,
The
streamer,
club
chat,
with the most points wins the EWC and is crowned the best esports
gluttonous
club in
rip.
the world,
That's me.
taking home $5 million.
That reminds me, I need to do some exercise today.
But this isn't just a competition. The Esports World Cup will transform Riyadh into the largest gaming festival
IKEA
ever.
meatballs? I don't think they're expensive at all,
Esports
actually. I think they're
fandom
pretty
leads
cheap.
Gaming culture, offering visitors immersive experiences across more than 50,000
I had to
square
stop
meters.
buying sweets at Costco
It's gonna be a true
after buying a
celebration of
box of
everything
Oreos
makes
during the
gaming great.
pandemic. What? You killed it in like one shot? That's... Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I try to stay away from Oreos in general. Like, they always tasted good to me, but they seemed really bad for you. Like, Chips Ahoy, they were also good, but not as bad for you. So I would kill Chips Ahoy, but not Oreos. Comet Plays, what's up, man? What's this, a skit? He said shit.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone. I was too busy grabbing my ice cream to realize that it is time for our Tekken 8.
I can't even tell if this was a
Top
skit or
8
not.
At Headstomper 2025. So that's the energy I like to hear.
This
All the
crowd
seats
mic
are
is better
filled.
than
I
the
am
Australia
thrilled,
one
thank
already.
you. All right, everyone. Can I have your attention? We are almost ready to begin this top 8. Are you ready?
Woo!
That's what I like.
How's the volume,
to
chat?
hear.
Everything good?
All right. Without any further ado, let's kick it over to the wonderful commentators right over here in the middle.
Sounds good. Nice.
Guys, yes, come down to this.
Is that
Top
Blackbeard?
8 of
Oh shit,
Headstomper
let's go.
2025. Let's make some noise one more time. Let's go.
And yeah, comment, I don't know. No one told me.
By my brothers in Tekken, we got Tekken Takra here. We got legendary Yasos here. Guys, how are you feeling about today?
I mean, it's been a very explosive day. We've had top 32.
Oh wait, was
today.
Main Man
A
here?
lot of
Has
tight
Main Man
matches,
ever
a
been
lot
at this
of
event?
Broken hearts, but also a lot of success. And I don't know, at least for me, it's felt like there's gonna be a.
I wish he would
great
come to
event.
this one at least.
Insane, man. Do we have a
Like, I don't- I mean, he came to
crazy
Evo
topic
before,
here?
right?
We've got internationals, and we also got Europe here as well. Europe in the house.
Europe
We've got
in the
two
house,
brothers,
yeah.
the Ilas,
Chicken
Buffalo Soldier
Chakra,
on winner's side brothers.
Jarsos? I don't know if I'm
Potential
saying his name
winners
right. Maybe it's like a
finals.
silent J.
I'm so excited to see
Yarsos,
that.
maybe? I don't know.
Potential winners finals, yeah, exactly. I mean, hearts may be broken here,
Bro.
but
I
hopefully
agree,
the heart
Comet.
feeling
It is what it
brothers.
is.
But yeah,
Can't do
it's gonna
nothing
be
about it,
great.
right?
It's a good top 8. We got different nations.
If I could do
represented here.
something about it, that would be
Let's
interesting,
talk about
but
some of the
there's no
matches coming up.
choice.
We got Ernie Bowl
Yes.
against
Buffalo Soldier,
No,
right? Or is it Ilias? It's
Ilias,
one of them,
yeah,
man. It's
yeah,
one of the
it's
brothers, man.
One of the brothers, man.
Bro,
Ilias.
Ilias. So
Ilias, yeah.
Ernesto Ball Ernesto versus Ilias Skilius, as I like to say. BDS
Skilius? I like
is
that
gonna be a
name.
sick one, man. I'm guessing it's gonna be Paul Phoenix.
I'm gonna
versus
turn down a
either
little bit. They're a
Cloud or
little loud in
he's
my
been
ears.
switching between both
And
of
I
them,
can bump it
Claudio
up for you
and
guys, I think, a little bit, maybe.
Depends which one he feels more comfortable with, but man, this is gonna be a sick one.
Keep it
First
roughly
two
the same for
action
y'all.
All the way, you can see the screen there. Skilius versus
This is in
Ernesto,
Sweden.
Ernie Ball versus Ilias. Then we got followed by Buffalo Soldier versus Exodia.
It's
from the Kingdom of
crazy.
Saudi
I have
Arabia.
never met
Yeah,
the main man in
yeah,
real
because,
life.
exactly,
But he did come to Evo one
tearing
year.
through the bracket
And I've been to
with
like
those
every
Christmas
Vegas Evo.
electrics, man, those crazy mind games.
Well,
with
since
Kazuya.
2005 at least.
And then from Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
actually,
way
yeah,
to
that is every
Exodia,
Vegas
man,
Evo.
with the
Holy
fierce,
shit, I've been to
fierce
every
pain,
Vegas
man.
Evo.
It's gonna be a very exciting match, and like you said, potential winners final against the brothers, or it could be.
The
Italy
English is
or
really
Saudi
good for all the
Arabia.
different countries? Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
This sounds
and
fun, though. I
we
wanna see
talked
what Paul
about
do.
Ernie Ball earlier as well. Very well
The
traveled
Australia event
recently
is
and
finished,
he's been
Luca?
putting
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
grind and putting in the work as well.
And it was a pretty sick finals.
So yeah,
It
it's
came
gonna
down to
be- it's gonna
Pakistan
be
v.
really
Pakistan at the
good
end.
in this top 4 here. And then let's move on to.
You honestly thought
the
Blackbeard would be
loser bracket.
Graybeard at this
Who do we
point?
have there? Yasu.
That's got to be hair dye, right?
Kaneandtrench versus Tibetano.
Actually, no, you know what? I think he is young
Kaneandtrench,
enough. I
if you
think
like
he's probably
getting
just starting to get the
top
grays in the
8
beard now.
in a Yoshimura
The grays in the
versus
beard
Saki,
come in
which
after the
is
hair,
obviously so
usually.
entertaining because
He's got some
you
grays in there. I
imagine
can
this
see it.
character, You have Sin playing against him in the decisive match, and then, you know, the best, Trickster wins. And then Tibetano roaring through the
Just for
brackets,
men.
with the combination of well,
Thanks,
everyone's
Comet.
beloved
All good, dude.
Claudio and Asuka. So, you know, what's not to love, guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to be amazing. And obviously, we also have Ray from Saudi
Is
Arabia.
Blackbeard the only
as
Danish
well,
rep in Tekken on a
going
high level?
against
No, dude.
Beacon
This guy in the
from
bracket
Japan.
right now is
Yeah,
from the Netherlands too.
International match, like we got those guys from all the way
Buffalo
from Japan and
Soldier.
Saudi and battling it out here
He's on the winner
in
side of this
Nordic.
top 8.
Surprisingly,
And he just 2-0'd
Rife
Rife to
lost
get in
a
here.
Very close match in winners. Yeah, but
It's, Buffalo Soldier, right?
against Buffalo
Yeah,
Soldier,
exactly.
yeah, like I said, man, he was tearing through the bracket and.
Yeah,
I'm actually
Buffalo
excited
Soldier,
to
bro.
see- I don't know if they have played.
Elias, oh yeah, that's
before,
right.
Kuno,
It's his
right?
brother, so he's
it's
probably
gonna
there
be
too,
to
I
see
assume.
If one of them can eventually make a losers comeback from there.
Right, exactly. It's such a show of their skill that they can travel all the way here from their respective countries. That's a long.
Were
flight
they
for those
selling
guys.
this jacket? I
26
forget, the one
hours
that
for
Chicken
Riot.
Chaka's
Yeah.
wearing?
Or even like double that for Beacon as
double
well.
that,
So
yeah.
it's
I should
crazy.
probably put my camera here, I think.
Like 13, 14 hours
Insane.
probably.
And the fact that they can travel all that and still perform at the highest level, it shows crazy skill levels. But before we
Also,
get into
you know,
it,
I had all
gotta
these
have a
HDR
quick
problems. If
shout
you
out
guys
to our
don't know, there's a
sponsors,
bunch of HDR
AOC
issues with
providing
Windows.
the monitors,
But,
Shark Gaming providing
holy
the
crap,
streaming
I can
setup,
see it now.
also
Wait a second.
Mirage for supporting the stream.
Whoa,
And, yeah,
that
all
is
the
awesome.
TOs
I just figured out how to
and
tell
And most of
whether
all,
the stream looks
shout out
correct
to
or not.
Mel
HDR versus
McGinty,
SDR and
because
everything.
without them, it
That
wouldn't
is
have been
wild.
possible. So
But I
check
think
them
I
out.
fixed
They
the
will be
flickering
coming
issue I
over
had
as
at the
well.
monitor.
You
So
wanna
I
come
think the
down?
issue I had was that
Mess
I
with
only had HDR
Mel
on
McGinty
one of my
arena. I think
monitors that
Headstomper will
supported
also
it,
be
but
running some
off
tournaments
on
there.
another
So
monitor
check
that
them
did
out.
support it.
8,000
So then
people
I hit this
gonna be there.
shortcut
Tickets
key,
will be available through
Windows,
Swift
Alt,
and, you know,
B as in
gonna
boy,
be retro games, card games,
and
cosplay,
that
name it, you
enables
have
and
it,
disables
8,000 people
HDR.
there, you
So when I
can
did
check
it,
out, and you
it
can find more
enabled it on
videos
all the
in
monitors
the
that
chat
support
if
it,
you will.
and now the flickering doesn't
And
happen
links
anymore.
for all of these-
So I think that's what the
all
problem
of
was.
these powered by, companies
Because
and,
right now
check
HDR
them
is
out.
on and I have no
Also-
flickering. It's awesome.
Also, you said last
And I'm
week that
streaming
also
where
John,
it's converting it
Miss
to SDR.
Mirage, who's been,
So let me know if the
driving
colors
us
look
through
weird to
these-
you
these,
guys, because I
events.
think
They
it's
are
good
the-
now.
the stream team
Because
that's
I'm looking
been
at it on
producing
my
this amazing content.
non-HDR monitor as a
Alright, guys, we
preview,
are about to kick off
which is
the
why I
first
switched
match
monitors on it, and it
of
looks
the
good, I
top
think.
eight. We got
Looks
Ernie
good?
Ball
Awesome.
From Italy against
HDR is great when it works. Yeah, I think I
from
fixed it.
Netherlands. Let's see who's gonna go to the
I didn't even know there was an
winners
issue. It
final
was the first time I turned it on.
Eddie Gordo out.
And
I
the new
already
monitor I
love
have is
it.
awesome. I was
Let's
scared it
go.
was breaking, but no,
Let's
it's
go.
perfect. Ernie Bowl.
Starting off with the offense.
Elias.
1-2-3 straight into the mix. Let's go,
Yeah.
Elias. Not messing around.
Ilias or
Yeah,
Elias?
getting the
Ilias,
ball
I guess.
pressure,
Oh.
And the new cheek left cannon string immediately gets the activation and a combo here.
Spike him into the ground. Guaranteed flip over.
What up, Agent Vizzle?
Here we go.
Is it
Yeah,
2
he is putting
qualifiers
a
for
lot of
EWC
pressure
here? I don't know what the
onto
numbers
Ernie Ball
are.
right now.
You guys
Is he
want to
gonna
bet on
start
this?
off with the
Sure.
gold-
Why
7
not?
golden letters in the
Yeah.
first match. Yes, he is.
He does. 7 golden letters to start it off. Elias.
Telling you, man, young blood, bro.
Young blood. Young man
blood.
reactions.
Young man reactions.
Or maybe a better
Place
start here for Ernie.
your
Getting
bets,
a
Chad.
hit
Bet your
again here.
boom bucks,
Oh,
your channel
big hit
points.
Directly here at the counter inside the tree. Here we go. Come on, pieces.
Yeah, this character diversity is way better than what we had in Australia.
Here you go. Elias with the heat.
Anything can happen.
Australia, the top
Ernie
8
Ball
winner
does
side
come
was
in back
Clive,
there at the corner.
Lars,
All right, here goes the
Lars, and
Okay.
Victor.
So mix
Like
gonna
just
be-
absolutely disgusting non-Tekken characters.
smash. Oh, bad, press,
All on the
nice
winner
press.
side of top 8.
Toki combo. Let's go.
Or nice. And that should be there. Nice use of rage art. Just finish it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Headstomper Sweden.
And Ernie Ball in the second round.
I
he
couldn't
was-
tell you where
he
in
was kind
exactly,
of
though.
reversed roles, right? He was like, okay, I'm here to make a statement now.
This is
You
also
did
interesting that
perfect
they
on
have
me, and I'm
three-man
gonna do the same to you,
commentary.
but just like that, Ilias just made a comeback from there.
Yeah, being able to stop Ernie Ball's momentum right in its tracks. Oh,
I feel like
big
three-man
ground
commentary is a
start.
little
Let's
bit,
go.
confusing
The
for
ground
me.
is purple as well. He can break the floor if he decides.
Purple rain, purple rain. Are we
Oh,
gonna
God.
Go down? Nah, bro, we stay up
No.
here.
Yeah, daring spring kick there from Ilias. And goes through the
It's in Malmo,
floor
south
with
of
the normal
Sweden.
throw. Here comes the combo.
I see.
Right, should be able to get
The
to wall
south
here
of
as well.
Sweden.
Use the heapers, extend the combo just to get make sure you get to the wall. There it is.
Yeah.
This is the wall combo.
Yeah, but it's a bit too far off. He wasn't sure if he could actually do it. And there we go. Still, Ilias in a sizable lead here. Spends the dash.
Yeah, he is just going,
And
brother.
the pressure coming from Ilias right now is absolutely crazy.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
straight.
relax
this
all day.
young man wants to make it to the winners finals.
All right, all right.
I feel like
Damn,
Ernie Ball-
Ilias versus Buffalo Soldier.
he
That would be
was
sick.
Maybe way too passive in those moments right there, and the pressure that Ilias was putting.
Spirit
on
be
him
proud,
was
yeah.
just too much for him.
I mean, I was hoping for
Maybe he
Paul
can take
Phoenix,
up-
but
take
like,
up
you
the
know,
timing and maybe
getting his
catch
ass kicked.
Ilias more off guard here.
Yeah, but if anyone can, start off his momentum now, it's Ernie Ball. Sometimes it takes a while for him to start off, but
And
once
you'll
he's in
never
the
see a
groove,
Paul
once he's in the
again.
Momentum in the mindset, he can definitely turn this around.
Yeah, I mean,
Main man is like 300 300 miles away from this
We were talking
tournament.
about this yesterday.
That's far.
We had the case with Gosain yesterday
It's
as
not
well.
that far. You know, that's
in
like
the first
a-
match, he was
in America
kind of
at least,
analyzing and
that's like
seeing
a
the
drivable
opponent's
distance.
pattern as well, and what is he doing. Could be the case
When we used to
with
go
Ernie Ball here,
SoCal to
but let's see.
NorCal for tournaments, it
Ilias
was
now
farther than that.
commanding the levels here. That's gonna be nasty for
And that was
Ernie
just
Ball.
California to California.
Nice shoulder there, though.
That's LA to San Francisco is more than that.
Ernie Ball as well. Ilias got to take his back away from the wall. Can he get out of here?
Okay, safe shoulder.
Yeah.
It sounds just a little bit longer than
Ilias
LA to
decides lead
Vegas.
again.
Literally 1 HP and a down 4 is going to take it. Ilias 4 rounds straight.
That's some showing a skill, and I don't know, Eddie Gordon.
This match was kind of tough when Eddie plays
Yeah,
aggressive.
He's looking very strong right now. Do
Ooh,
you guys
okay,
think it's
okay.
often like a question?
Damn,
of
that deep
matchup?
dive is so confusing to
He's very different.
guess what's going to come out of it.
It's always a-
Muffin
it's always
007,
a
thanks for the sub,
matchup
dude.
against Eddie. He hasn't changed
55
that much
month streak,
in
let's
that
go.
sense. He has changed a lot in how he plays, but he's still a knowledge character for
Yes.
sure.
Damn, Elias is
I mean, we saw Rive yesterday
super
showing
aggro
very
Eddie.
good knowledge against Eddie, right?
That
He
was good.
doing the two-hit kick
So
with
ready.
the deep 3-3 thing, and then
Could
he
Paul
was
have had a
doing
better
second
punish on
one,
Mirage,
and then
though?
picking him up with the
Iron
back.
Mountain might have reached and also
So
would have
we
lost
have
that
seen
maybe.
some anti-Eddie matchup knowledge.
Yeah, let's see. Ernie Ball looking very good.
But
now.
probably range
Oh, my
dependent,
gosh.
and that
Yeah.
situation is
Look
like
at the
pretty
daring
rare.
one.
Oh, is that going to hit? I
That
think that's
might
late
be
punish.
hitting.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey,
What the
it's
hell
not a
happened? Is the
joke, but we
PlayStation
need to
overheating
see
for the first set
all
of the day?
People of Benny dancing in the background. Get hit.
You guys,
All right.
you guys know the to be continued meme,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, bro,
It just
bro.
went black, and then
We'll
it
be
didn't
right
happen.
Whoa.
or not.
Okay, crazy.
Oh, then you got mixed up there.
All right.
And
all
Muffin
right.
gift in a sub too.
This is a decisive round as well.
Thank you very much, Muffin.
This is a long
Dr.
hill
Pupper
to
got it.
climb
Let's
for
go.
Ernie Ball right
Welcome
now.
back,
But
Pupper.
let's see if he can bring it back and do the very hard comeback.
Yeah, it's not out before it's out. And all right, doesn't get out there. Ernie Ball
Oh
still
my
in.
god, the deep dive cancels.
This is set point now for Ilias to make it to the winners finals.
I haven't played a
Gonna
good
be a
Paul
first
in
winners
Tekken 8, I'm
finals.
realizing.
Stands the heat, Ernie Ball. Nice step.
Beautiful.
Gets two in the back.
Gives the float combo.
Oh, that sucks.
Gives the demo man.
Yeah, unlucky.
Nice down
This is one of the
punch.
more taxing stages in Tekken 8, really.
Stop it while it starts.
Oh, there's a big whip.
I guess it's got a lot of
Pressure on him,
geometry.
He's pushing him to the wall.
And the tanks
Nice
are rolling in the
movement from Ernie Ball,
background,
just reverse
flames
the
and everything
rolls.
everywhere.
He's out of the wall already. Back
Nice.
1-2, nice punish.
Oh, still. No way Ilias is gonna make a comeback.
Wait, 8
It's
seconds. Yo,
only.
this capture
Plus
card's
frame
about to
from
die
there.
on us, brother.
More plus frames.
Oh,
And this
to be
can't be.
continued.
There we
Oh.
go.
He got it, he got
Okay.
it.
Trust me, I saw a glimpse of the future.
They're having
and Ilias
issues.
is winner in that future.
See, the
I
thing
don't
is,
think
we
the
saw
PS5
everything.
is
You guys
melting
didn't see
because I
anything.
think the
Maybe
players
we
would have
did
been
like a
freaking
little
out.
attack up
Yeah.
at the-
I
at
think
the-
it's more
It was
likely
fine
just the
on our
capture
side.
It was
equipment.
fine on our side, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we can actually see is on the stage when we
Wasn't
can
that a
see
double
the
no
screen,
round
the
brown?
screen didn't flash, so don't worry. It was
Yeah.
it was legit. But
We
sadly,
saw everything. I
we
don't know
saw-
what happened with
yeah.
your eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a stream issue.
Well, yeah, GG's to Ilias.
Finally,
That
I
was
can
like-
use my
was it
imagination.
6 rounds straight? It felt like a tear.
it was 6 rounds.
Ilias.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
bet hella wrong for that one.
And
Good
he-
job,
he
chat.
said he was just, you know, I was
That means
like,
the other
I feel
people got
like
paid
he
out
was-
very
he said
well.
he was visualizing
Congrats.
where he wants to be.
Elias,
Just needs to
Believers,
grab it.
Elias,
He was
Ilias? Man, I
visualizing
gotta learn how to
it,
say this.
And now,
That's
you know,
it.
you can
Yeah.
see evidently that, you know, he's putting it into
Do you
practice.
think the
He's
legacy
putting
of
it into motion,
Tekken
what
being
he's
best of 3
visualizing.
needs to be
The young
changed to
man is
best of 5 and top
visualizing
8?
he wants to win, and now
Uh,
this is our first
I will
round.
say,
So what's this guy's
hell
meta filing?
no.
We need to get some
Uh,
coaching.
prior-
Like, if
prior to Season 2 coming out, people were asking for it. And I was like, you know, like, where the game is in Season 1 at the end, I agree. You could go to best of 5 and top 8 now because it's so crazy. But then let's wait to see what they do in Season 2 because if they tone the damage down like crazy, then the match is going to be mad long, and then best of 5 would be terrible. So now that Season 2 has come out, they've increased the health. So there's way more timeouts than we were getting before, right? So I don't know what the actual runtime is yet. We haven't had enough tournaments to see that. And also, the game is still changing. So you've got another 2 patches incoming where we don't know what they're going to do. They might cut down combo length because everyone's complaining about that. But then if they don't also tone down the total health, then that means that there's going to be more timeouts because there'll be shorter combos with the same amount of too much health, right? So it depends how they balance the game. For me, it's all about how long the tournament takes.
Doing
Because if
really
it takes
good
too
job
long,
with
then
that
people
Fang
get
wave.
turned
This
off.
Fang is scary
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And don't forget, there's a lotto line for the winner of this Headstomper.
Why
Not
don't they use
only
the pro
are the
models?
winners getting a lot of
Because
points
you haven't
for
bought them all the pro
themselves,
models, bro.
yeah,
Go buy them all the pro
get
models,
the
and then they'll just use it.
Uh,
You know, I saw some people talking about
but
monitors
there's a
and how the
reason- I think there's
TOs
another reason why maybe
should
this
be
happens.
responsible and get all
Maybe
the
so,
same monitors and everything.
where
But really, it's just all expensive, right? It just shows how
Somewhere there. Somewhere there.
grassroots our big world tours still are, because they're still reliant on these TOs to fund all the monitors and everything themselves, you know?
The winner, and only the
Like
winner.
Nee was
Only
asking
one
for,
spot.
hey, can we get
Only one spot,
like
yeah.
instead of
Top one
side by
gets
side
the
playing on one
precious
monitor,
spot and
like
300
it should be head-to-head setups, right? But then it's like, okay, what are you gonna do though? In pools, they can do head-to-head for everyone everywhere. Like you could, right? I think they did that at MLG, like literally in 2010, but it's way more expensive, right? Because now you need like twice as many monitors.
I mean, if you, we do a priority list.
What up, Shadow
It's like, number
426376?
2 is TWT, number 3 is TWT, number 1 is ice cream, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, you saw the queue.
Not to mention
so.
some PS5s will probably also
anyway,
volunteer
like,
personal
we were
PS5s.
talking
That
before
happens
this
all the
thing
time.
started.
We do that at our local
Absolutely
arcade shock.
An amazing event, and all of these things.
What up,
getting
Radar
challenges
24? How
now,
come we ain't
getting
commentating? I don't know.
WC
Yeah.
points,
Yeah.
getting all of these
Static
wonderful
Coon, can't believe
sponsored
Twitter
by
is so much
companies
better at
to
showing
work
me who is
together
live
with
right
us.
now.
It's all
Isn't
due
it?
to the hard work of the organizers of Headstomper, and this,
Yeah, it's pretty
this
cool. I
event
like
has
streaming on
been
Twitter.
Really picking up the pace every year. I've been here.
And if you guys haven't seen, this is how I can see everybody. Look at this.
Every time this has been organized.
So like if you're commenting from
Every
Twitch,
time
I see
it's better
this.
and
If you're
better.
commenting from
Yeah.
Twitter, I see it like this.
Man,
And Twitch, I see it like this.
Exactly the same.
And then of course I also keep my Twitch chat open so I can see you guys with all your emotes that you guys use and all that too.
Yeah, we got
It's very
Exodia
nice.
versus Buffalo Soldier. Potential brother versus brother in the winners finals. Buffalo Soldier has been playing insane today, beating
I think-
Riot
The words I
Yeah.
thought I'd never hear, right?
in his path. To
And it's
making
because
the top
when you're
eight.
streaming on
He's
Twitter,
the winner's side
people
as
can see you
well.
streaming, like,
So,
hey,
you know,
he's
not
streaming,
just
nice.
Ilias' older brother, he's also an insane Tekken player with the Kazuya machine.
Yeah, he's
Like
like
Twitch
I'm
chat,
the
rise
Ilias,
up.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
I'm the big bro.
Who do
Yeah.
you think made him Ilias this strong?
I think the brother status drops when you are in
I think
top
most
8
people
of the
don't type
challenge.
on
It's kinda
Twitter
like,
though.
yeah,
Most
this
people
is a
just
guy
watching
who
on Twitter, they're
plays
scrolling
Tekken
through,
super
go
good.
back to whatever they're scrolling before. Look at some political bullshit, you know.
Families teaching each other to play
What up,
Tekken,
Zayed?
traveling outside
Zayed? I
together.
don't know.
Yeah,
Hey Rib, glad to see you streaming this. Been missing your commentary.
It's
It's only been like 1.5 events, bro.
You
You can't start missing it now. You got a whole year to go. You know, there's an entire year of no Rib commentary.
It doesn't need to be a big scene when you're all training. If you just have someone who's passionate about the game, you can get super high.
Are you gonna compete
Yeah.
at CEO?
Alright, guys, we're going straight
No,
into the
I actually
second match of
bought
the
the
winners
hotel
bracket.
room because I
Guys,
wanted to
if
check
you
out the new
want
venue.
Exodia to
I think I'm
make
just gonna
some
cancel
noise.
it. I'm just gonna stay home.
We got a few moves.
We got a few
Come
moves,
on,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
I'm old and
If you
stubborn,
want
not gonna
Buffalo
change
Soldier to
where I
win,
watch
make
my
some noise.
streams. Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Shows how much we love your comedy. It's all good, man.
Let's go, Buffalo Soldier.
Here we go. This
kicks it
one's gonna be a fun one. Exodia, Bunker. Bunker? Wait, what the hell's his name? Bunker. Buffalo Soldier's name is Bunker?
Yeah.
Wow, that was so far to get the wall boom too.
The Phoenix.
Yeah. Get exploded.
They should hurry and bring back team battles for tournament. Just team battles in general. Team battle mode from Tekken has been missing
off.
forever.
Like, get off me.
Yeah.
It's been since Tekken 5, which came out literally 20 years ago.
Man, we went down.
Rip says it's hot in Florida. I'm not going. It's not even that. I still want to
We're playing with
spend
power,
all the
right?
money for the flight and everything. Like, I'm not a competitor anymore, you know?
Devil, man. He wants to get below quickly.
Like, if I was a sponsored player, I would totally go to CEO.
Down 4. Nice.
But
punch.
why do that when I
Down
could
for
just
2.
stay home and stream it?
We still have the floor
Yeah, it's
back left to
summertime.
play.
It's June. Happy June.
Some additional damage.
Yeah, we're trying to get closer to the wall. This is kind of a big area. After this.
Damn, Exodia.
And
What the? Okay. Little KSK action.
hard to close it.
Yeah. But that was
It's
really
hot
nice
everywhere.
of
It's hot in
Exodia,
Rip's
like,
place.
He was going back swing, Purple Soldier, and then he hit him with the down 4-3.
Plus, MCO is the worst airport to travel to and from. I've never had problems with MCO, to be honest.
Man, we still don't have a floor blast. That's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure LEX is probably
Floor
worse,
blast
too.
passed by, man. That's
went
all
for-
right.
They're sparing, like, you know, it needs to be dramatic when they use it, right? So, let's see. So, Buffalo Soldier in a bit of a lead here.
Wow.
Right?
Big deal in the last hit.
Hit by the second hit, nice. Forward 1+2.
One throw break.
1+2 throw broken.
And you can see Buffalo Soldier literally just waiting to whip punish.
Round start down pursues the scrubbiest Kazuya shit.
Oh, big whip. That was his chance.
Yeah. Still not out, though. So, Exodia has plenty of health to go by, but, you know, you want to get in. Still.
Damn, that is
full
so
health,
fast,
need
bro.
more
They
health.
sped that up, right?
Oh, okay, there
Thanks
we go.
QCF1.
Combo starter. Do we explode? Are we gonna explode?
You cannot network and chase Cloud if you stream from you. What the hell am I going to network for?
Right. Good use of the time.
What am I going to
That's
chase
right,
Cloud
that's right.
for?
That wasn't a combo.
I've
You
never
did
cared
that.
about Cloud.
4 seconds left.
Oh my god.
Shoulder.
I guess he had heat.
Scary move when you have, like, the opponent has heat. And
That was
they-
not a bad
they
idea,
can just
actually.
drop the heat
4
like
seconds to
the
go.
shoulder, and
You
then
have
and
heat
then do dash.
already
Like
ticking
that.
down. You can just throw out a heat dash move, right? It's going to burn the clock. And it's going to do a tiny bit of chip.
Right, some new moves from
Even more chip if they're not in rage.
Feng there, getting the back 4 string.
QCF1 is like 4 frames faster, but deals less damage and worse on hit and counter it. I see.
Combo, no
But it's faster in
explosives
general.
this
That's
time.
the main thing. Honestly, I really liked how QCF1 was in the past. Like, I don't know about all the other, I know they sped up a lot of lows, but I'm saying QCF1 specifically from Fang, it felt like a low that I could sometimes block. Like, I could see the crouch dash. I'm like, oh, is that the one? And I see it and I block it. Right, so that was really satisfying to like react to that low and block it and punish it correctly. And now that basically doesn't exist.
I was like, okay, got stepped. Wow, okay. So
Cloud wasn't a
very
thing when we
nice
started
play
competing in
by
Tekken 6.
Exodia.
Exactly.
And you saw,
Like, I didn't get a commentary for Cloud or to Network, and I always hated that. Because like after commentary became a thing, there was so many other people that were like literally trying to do it just for the visibility, let's say. You know, like that was like, ugh.
If you're scared, then you're not meant to be.
Exactly, and he got some wise words of coaching from.
I effing hated the change to QCF1. I love the old counter effect. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the way they flipped over the thing, that was also cool. They took that out too, huh?
It was really strong from Exodia there. He was waiting for the whip punishes.
Yeah, he
just
was.
wasn't getting them.
My favorite Cloud personality rip.
It's also an unfortunate stage to play because they
Yeah.
go into the larger
It's
area
always the
Yeah.
thing,
directly
like
after the
Mike
round.
vulturing and
It's
everything.
really to him because you need kind of walls with the
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have no floor breaks, no flop. Yeah. Plus, play here.
Yeah. Just
Gonna
got
go
this-
to the wall.
Damn, I wonder if they're actually going to do this reduction in strong aerial tailspins per
good
combo.
start from Exodia
I don't think they
here.
will,
Another
honestly.
one, and
Like, you know, people have been
see where we
suggesting
end
that
up
maybe they
inside
put only
wall.
one strong aerial tailspin per combo. I don't think they're going to do it.
And Buffalo Soldier super low, and that's one round down.
One round down.
Whatever happened to
Gold
Filthy
medals
Rich,
Exodia
he's
plays
awesome
so
still.
well now. Huge amount of upside.
Yeah, Exodia is
He does
definitely
kickboxing.
Buffalo Soldier can pull
He
off.
does, he's got a kid, got a family.
Get off me.
He works for another
Kind of a slow start
game
to this
developer,
round, though.
game development
Here-
company.
here comes Exodia.
I don't know if like I'm allowed to say or not, but like yeah, he's got his life is great.
Oh,
Nice hop kick.
You screw your frames. You got a hot kick. Oh, show.
Bam. Short wall carry. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Spike.
What's the mix-up gonna be? He's with the, with the sweep.
I think making them scale like an MF is the most they'll do.
Round again.
Yeah.
Exodia so-
But I think they
so
want the
hard
combos to be
pressure
just
here.
as long
guy's
still.
so
But
good,
that's
man.
the question mark to me, right? Because people have been asking them to reduce the combo length, and they're saying like do that by limiting the number of strong aerial tailspins per combo. But those are two big changes.
As well.
And scaling the combo damage is not going to help much either. So like I don't know what they're going to do. Like it's all their. I mean, we'll find out soon, right? It might be in this next patch coming out.
Oh, he's in with the spring kick.
Tomorrow?
Oh, the pickup again? No.
Not this time.
We'll punish him to down 1-4.
It is range dependent.
Damn, Exodia
Back
beatdown,
to
bro.
and just like that,
Holy moly! So we got
Exodia
Eddie versus
Saudi
Fang
Arabia
in the
takes
winter
it
final.
and moves on to the winner.
Did I let you guys
final
bet
of
on
the
this one?
bracket against
I wasn't paying
Ilas.
attention.
Man, what a match that's going to be.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't remind me. No one betting it.
According to new
Good job, chat. You guys all got it
Only
right.
First to freeze for him from here on out because the top 4 is all first to freeze.
Still
Yeah.
plenty of combos without strong aerial tailspins that are long as hell
Which could
too.
be good for some players,
Yeah.
but worse for some other players. Some players like to play really fast. Some players take their time, like we go see
Yeah.
players like that.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
A while to get started.
Exactly. I feel like more.
They're doing a real good
players
job
will
of
also
not
prefer first to
talking
three,
over each other with three
because,
people on commentary.
Back when it used to be, like first to 3 tournaments, you
That's not
often
easy.
had like 2 matches to like analyze the opponent, and then often
We're all winners here.
as well. That's
Sometimes.
also, like one of the exciting things.
Sometimes.
about first to 3 is the comebacks when you're down 0-2. Okay, how do you manage it psychologically? And
I wish strong aerial tailspin just had heavy damage scaling, so you'd have to choose between damage or wall carry. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I like that.
Has been sort of a bigger thing in tournaments, and now that you have a sort of like more leeway in picking.
Yeah, Blackbeard.
Let's try this out. I lost.
He's
like,
becoming
3-0,
Greybeard. I like it.
3-0 the first match. You can go into a character, then lose with that, and then go back.
I
to
don't
some
like
other
the
character. So
second
you have
bound
sort
with
of
Heat
like this
Burst.
strategic like leeway there. You can
I mean, that
have
seems.
more options
yeah,
there.
Our next match
That would be interesting if they took out the Heat Burst extension. I can't see them doing that either, though. FGC Primetime with the sub. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to the Boom Squad.
We play each other all the time, either in ranked or
Booms and noise for you.
and it's going to be, I'm guessing, Yoshimitsu versus Asuka.
Asuka or Claudio?
Right.
Yeah. He's been rocking Asuka and Claudio today, man. So yeah, man.
Nobody likes getting
Kaneandtrench,
single-player
has
comboed,
been
but combos
playing
how
for
you
years
deal
now.
damage in Tekken.
Top of the top. Arguably the
Yeah.
best
So the
Yoshimitsu
thing
player
about
in the
Tekken
world.
8 specifically,
This guy, he's so
they
well
added the
traveled, man.
recoverable
Went to
health.
TWT finals as well, man. I mean, this
to
guy,
kind of try to
there's
limit
no
that.
nerves or anything.
It doesn't really make sense the way it works, right? But like,
They both are, and Tibetano
the
as
idea
well.
is
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
doing
so-
combos, you're
so
leaving
Tibetano,
health for
man,
them to
also
get
a
back.
world traveler, man, and
But if you're poking
what
them,
it is about
then you're not leaving health for them to get back.
Kaneandtrench, right? He's
Right? So that's how they kind of try to address that in a way.
He just has the gift, man. You know the gift.
Yeah, I
on
don't know.
Tekken Maru? Yeah,
It's not really working.
the gift.
I
you have
think.
the gift. You can't explain the gift, but
My opinion. I'm
and
dead.
Like, Tekken Maru just passed it to Tibetano.
Hey,
Yeah, you
yo.
have the gift now.
Sending it on, passing on the torch, man. It's like the
This
Olympics,
game's comp would be better
Yeah,
if they
you
got
hate
rid
to
of
say it.
Tornado.
And we were talking about someone like Joe Exodia, like
Tornado is
all-time
necessary though, isn't it?
right? He's hard
Yeah.
to
What do you do?
figure
Take
out
out Tornado and just leave in strong aerial tailspins and heat burst? That would be
players with
crazy.
the most odd timing are sometimes the
This would be a crazy one too. Kaneandtrench. I'll let you guys bet on this one. Versus Tibetano.
Surely he's not gonna press now, and it's like.
Yeah,
he
but it
knows.
feels like, okay, I'm kind of
Place your bets,
but
chat.
maybe it's
Place
just
your
playing with
bets.
you, right? so
What up,
yeah.
Uwe?
All right, man,
Alright.
let's get we are down into the losers bracket. We got the
How do you feel about season 2 Law? I'm
Kaneandtrench
disappointed to
from
say the
UK
least.
against
Oh
Spain.
yeah, I'm super upset about
Tibetano. Let's
all
go.
the stuff they did to Law.
Get a nice trade
Law is
announcement
like
to Tibetano.
good. I think the character is good.
Good pick up Law.
But I don't
Law
think
has
he
been
hangs with the
working
top
with him today
characters.
a lot,
And
giving
then
a lot of,
the stuff that they took away and they changed is like
It's looking like a good round once again.
Not
for
good.
Tibetano from the get-go. Okay.
good matchup. Yeah, good matchup between the players. I thought you meant characters when I read it for some reason.
Yeah.
You don't see them change the way heat burst and strong anticipant combos. You can see him making the pushback in the second one instead of third or something. Yeah, could be something like that.
What the?
I don't know.
Sat down to evade the mid. What was that, bro?
That was crazy.
This guy's doing some yoga stuff, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
What's to expect when you're seeing Yoshimitsu?
Wow, beautiful spin.
Nothing is
Backward
hitting
wall spot
him.
though. Wow, that was really nicely timed for the combo to hit.
Yeah,
And falling down backwards off the wall like that, not an easy combo, but he's gonna rage out here.
Nice.
Yep.
That was a really good flow combo, a really good pickup by Tibetano.
Just make combos short, but incremental combo hits deal higher
We're
damage.
gonna talk about the elephant
Huh?
in the room as well. 4-4-3-2. We're gonna see how
That
it
is
goes in this
okay.
game.
That's
That's the move that
you're
makes
like
me
making your own
fucking
fighting game in your head or something.
Exactly, exactly. It is one of the new season 2 moves.
It's,
and
I read it because I thought it was gonna go somewhere interesting, and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about, brother?"
used it like to its maximum potential, right?
Yeah.
That was
Surprised
crazy.
you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, we might see it now. He has the wall
Yeah.
pressure.
He has
There
the wall
it is.
pressure.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, you can't
Everyone
really
loves
react
it.
to if you charge it or not, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a mix-up all the time.
Definitely. There it is
Oh,
again.
there it
Okay,
is
doesn't
again.
hurt it.
Yeah, that move is pretty good right now.
It's testing him. I'm telling you, this is mental damage.
It's meant. It is actually
It's
though.
also actual damage because can you see the health bar? Like, it's not just mental damage, man.
mental damage.
Physical damage.
That's true.
Clean hit property?
Back when he is
I think it's like when your hit is deep enough. I don't really know. Clean hit's always been really confusing to me.
Tibetano.
Like when you get a clean
Yeah,
hit
let's
death
see if
fist,
Kaneandtrench can turn
it's not a counter hit, right?
He can.
I don't know.
Yeah, the first round
You got to be deep.
pretty good for Kaneandtrench. It's just
Anyone know what's the answer to clean hit? I know I used to know this answer like 10 years ago. I don't remember.
Like a very strong third round also for
Clean.
Tibetano, looking like I say. So I'll
It's just close range, right? I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Kaneandtrench trying to come back.
Get off the ground.
Yeah, you want to be deep.
Here's the pressure.
And so far, oh,
Okay.
oh no!
Punish the recovery on it. Too quick.
Whoa, what is that recovery on that move?
Sorry, we mentioned already. Did you catch the BAM top 8 stream last night? Not only did I catch it, I streamed it right here.
Still, there's
Wherever
a
you're
lot of
watching this,
time
I
to
streamed
catch
it there.
up to, but this is a
Twitter,
good start.
YouTube.
Okay,
Twitch.
that's a
You
very
don't
good
want to
start.
stay on the floor.
God damn, everyone is getting 3-0'd, man.
Why you ruining his shop?
Oof. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Anyway, that's 2 rounds in.
Thought it had to
against
do
Kaneandtrench
with
one
moves
round.
with different
So,
properties depending on
not free.
range.
Yeah,
Kinda,
so
but
far
that's where
Tibetano
the
has been
clean
showing
part
some really
comes in,
good
right?
Yoshi
Because
matchup
you're
knowledge,
closer in range.
The spinner Rooney kicks, he interrupted it was standing 4, and when he saw the breath from Yoshimitsu, he instantly interrupted with the heat burst as well. So it's a really good. by
You're
Tibetano.
watching on YouTube? Yeah, I was streaming on YouTube too.
The spin as well. Goes for the heat smash.
But yeah, I stream like everywhere now. So usually if I'm doing a restream like this, it's going to be on all my
There's
channels.
a lot of gray life as well, so this combo will surely help Kaneandtrench a lot to catch up.
I was just watching your BAM restream and it was about something 40-year-old in marriage and your cat.
Yeah, but they're very much even in health now.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, when I saw Clive versus Lars and Lars versus Victor, I kind of checked out right there. You know, that was the winner side of the top 8. I was like, man, who cares? They're all just flashing giant things. Everything's exploding. That wasn't fun to watch, honestly. Like the loser bracket run that Arson made, that part was fun to watch. But the winner side of the bracket, all those matches, those are just kind of like a bunch of shit happening, you know?
Nice spin, nice spinny. Oh, and big whiff from Kaneand there, and
But that's how my restreams are. My restreams are not me commentating the game usually, right? We're all just hanging out and talking about whatever. Usually I'll talk about AI or some shit, you know? Some kind of hot topic.
yeah, what do you know about Wake Up?
That's not that hot.
Not looking too bright for Kaneandtrench here.
He went for a heat smash
Yeah,
again.
Victor and Nina shooting at each other.
Oh, this spin. He does not have a lot of life to play around with. Kaneandtrench, can he make the comeback? No, he cannot.
Nice too. Yeah, Arslan was awesome last night. Like very, very impressive.
Sometimes, okay, it felt like, you know, the rounds the Tibetano won, he was just
Exactly. That's
brutal.
exactly what I said.
Man.
That Farzine being in that grand finals was so cool to see his progress in international competition compared to how he debuted at CEO against Kaiser, right?
Yeah, it really adds up when you're playing against Claudia. You do one mistake, you get to the wall.
And yeah, 40-year-old women are crazy.
Like,
Like, in a good way. In a good way.
Back from, but Kaneandtrench did it twice still. So, you know, it's just keeping your head
The only
cool,
sword user allowed is
trying
Yoshi.
not to
Yeah,
let, Claudio
definitely.
get that
That's the
one into
Tekken
you.
rules.
It's very
Yeah,
hard.
exactly, man. All right, guys, we are going to the beaches.
You like how Arslan still trusts the Nina for the most part, but Nina's good.
Start his offense.
And Yoshi must be sweating, man.
Thanks, man. The last part,
Battle armor.
I mean, there's both, but you know,
I guess you don't want to
the way I'm describing it
No, Speedos again.
is a good way.
Shit, man.
Yeah, shout out to Arslan for keeping his shirt on.
He's supposed to be a space ninja. Right?
Yeah,
Damn,
see, I
get
guess
that
we-
tour
I
outta
guess
here.
stop
And
imagining.
my goodness, I really
Okay, we're gonna get towards the wall.
can't stand
Tornado
Claudio.
still available there. There's the Yeehaw.
That was sick, man. No wall
He
spread
felt
as well.
very
That's
sorry for
a clean
Farzine.
combo.
Yeah, but watching it, you could see it slipping away from him. When he lost like game 1 of the grand finals, he was like, oh, it's over. You could just see it. Like, he was slipping away really quickly.
Nice
Still,
dog with Tibetano, but still get it hit. The side step 4.
He'll have his time eventually.
all right.
But you know what is also cool about that?
Oh, and that
Today
one-
on Arslan's Instagram, he posted a picture of himself, Qasim, Dawood, and Farzine, and they were just like somewhere in Australia together, right? And I just looked at the picture and I thought, dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, gonna catch up.
Arslan changed
Yeah,
everyone's
any
live
match-
out there.
any match
You know what I
of
mean?
Splash,
Like
just
the
Splash.
4 of them would not be in Australia right now if Arslan didn't come out to Evo Japan and beat everyone's ass like he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heat smash.
Like that's so crazy.
Corner as well. Nice punish.
Still, Starburst still on Tibetano. So we need to be very careful about that because Starburst is there. And that length on that wall.
That's a
that is
huge dub.
amazing.
Wall splat from there.
Nice
Oh,
wake-up hop kick.
I'm just gonna do it.
All right. Good.
Yeah, they
job
gotta enjoy
there,
life. Though,
hitting
dude,
the
that's what
ground.
Yeah,
most of these tournaments are
so
about,
good up to
right?
stay down.
Only one person is gonna win. Second and third place, you're gonna get some
great,
cash,
and
but it's like
great
not gonna be enough to like really pay your
2 rounds
your
straight,
life
he's
off,
making
you
this
know?
work.
Yeah, man, he's turning the
First
tides.
place won't even barely do that. And the tournaments are super inconsistent in general. So it's like you'll see Mole Gold win Combo Breaker, and then he can't even make top 8 the next
Nice
week.
back one,
Literally the
Tibetano.
next week. So it's like being a winner in these games, it doesn't really pay off in that sense. You need the sponsorship and all that. So the best part about it is literally getting to travel around the world with your friends and hang out.
Nice.
Back to one
Back to
into
one.
amazing.
And Arslan's still beating people's ass.
There we go.
8 years later, it's 6 years, but yeah, you're close. You know?
Oh, the Fabugini, this could be the round, the right royal combo.
Is this going to be enough?
Surely.
Yeah.
He's really like a pioneer for Tekken esports in Pac-10. Oh, he's huge, man. Absolutely huge
1-1,
pioneer.
and we talked about Tibetano, you know, being so dominant in the first match. I mean, even though it was 3-2 rounds, but now Kaneandtrench has
Exactly, and as someone from Pac-10, the impact Arslan had will be remembered forever. Dude, the craziest part to me is that he's still able to do it. And like against the Pakistan players, right? Like, To put this into context, right? Arslan came onto the scene first, and he beat all of everyone else from everywhere else, right? Like all the Japanese, Korean, USA, Europe players, he beats everyone, right? But then after that, the Pakistan players start traveling, and some of them can beat him. They give him trouble, but he's still winning even after all this time, right? Him and Atif Evo last year, crazy close finals, right? And then you think about it the other way around. When the Koreans all couldn't really travel, JDCR and Saint were Echo Fox boys, remember? And they were winning everything. But then Nee and all them started showing up too. They got sponsored. And all of a sudden, JDCR and them weren't winning everything anymore, right? So it's so much more impressive that Arslan is still able to win even while all the Pakistan guys are showing up now.
I mean, the heat smash, you don't even need a clean hit, man.
What up, Michael Fay?
Oh, yeah, just let it rip. It was on hit anyway. No need for the guard break.
That was all natural. That was crazy.
All natural.
And Team Ashes was his project. He literally sent people from his own pocket by paying for their stuff. That's so dope, yeah.
But still, that 3-1 there? Kind of good.
Hey,
Nice
though.
punish from Tibetano. Ducks it, and there we go. The infamous string. Bam, bam, 2-1.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Even on whiff?
Doesn't matter if you whiff the second hit.
That's
Without
insane,
getting
dude.
tornado. He has access to another charge as well.
So we do have breakable walls in play as well.
Anyways, Claudio.
Tibetano wants to go. Nice stuff on the
I'm
right.
so happy that the
Very
world is
nice
finally
defense.
realizing that Claudio's a POS, you know?
All right, let's see where the combo ends up in.
It's about time.
That's
Bam,
very
bam.
I told you all this like 10 years ago, but now you're like, oh, wait, Rip, you might have been right.
Unblockable. Unbreakable.
Unbreakable, yeah. So he's 1-1 in rounds right now between Tibetano and Kaneandtrench.
If Arslan wins Evo again this year, dude, it's insane. His consistency. And again, like, you know, people talk about wanting first to 3, best of 5 the whole way and everything. And I agree, best of 5 would help Arslan win even more. But the fact that he can even do it in this game currently even is so wild.
We're pulling all the stuff now.
Nice, ooh, Kaneandtrench. Set point.
This man.
This guy shaking his head is hilarious.
Let's go.
He understands the Yoshi struggle.
Using all of the move lists right now. Like,
It's Shadow's time. Evo win confirmed. It could be. You never know. You're the same guy who also said that Tekken should have 4 hit combos with increasing damage along the way, so I don't know.
But at times when you least expect it, he's going to be start doing
I don't know if I trust your thoughts.
Scary stuff. And when he's doing those tricks, you know he's
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's being confident, exactly.
Okay, this is looking like Tibetano's round. This could be final round. If you can finish it off, jump.
Oh! Okay, Kaneandtrench trying to make that not happen.
Very nice patience by Tibetano.
Oh! Run up flash.
Oh my god, guys.
Final
Final
round. Let's go. There you go, Blackbeard. Get it.
Kane or Tibetano?
Oh, the heat engagement to go over the low. That was sick. The wall's behind him. He has Starburst. This is scary stuff. And the heat starts waving.
3-1. Ah! Lights out.
3-1.
And here we go. We have the balcony. And we're going through.
In the final round, no less. Let's get it.
Right, we're at the wall.
I mean, the game does warn you about the epileptic. I can't even say the word.
Okay, Kaneandtrench.
Stay
Nice
ducking.
interruption.
Floated with the wall standing 1. No players have heat, but he has the Starburst, and the 4-4-3-2 could come.
This might be this.
It's gonna lights out at the last hit, chat.
The pressure from Tibetano right now. Oh, the down from
Wait.
2.
No heat available. Rage mode, Kaneandtrench.
He has the wall.
Small amount of recoverable health. Get that shit out of here. Hop kick from Claudio. Who could have seen that coming? Tibetano.
I was kind of seeing Kaneandtrench take it, and then just like that, man. The hop kick. The hope kick.
The hope kick, man.
Good job,
That was
Tibetano
Kaneandtrench's
betters.
Oki. That was his
Claim your
ultimate. That was his
88,000
ultimate.
boom
His
bucks.
turn to play the game. Tibetano said, no, you know reverse card.
That was
I'm
pretty
playing,
cool.
Man. This is my game.
I
Pretty
mean,
cool.
Kick.
I mean, the Yoshimitsu players have for years told us that just jump over the sword sweep if you want to do it. So we've been listening, and you know, Tibetano.
I just Googled it real fast.
You know,
Bro.
scratch that. Okay.
The infamous hope kick. that
Rips
the
rant
crashing
on
green
Tekken
since
7.0 Claudio.
2017.
May 20th, 2016.
At least.
Literally
I don't
9
remember
fucking
at
years
that
ago,
point. I
chat.
think it was earlier
9 years
on
ago,
when Claudio
alright?
also was used to
Yeah.
do this. Like, he
I've
did
known
the-
his character
yeah,
suck.
He did the arcades,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I just remember Yoblix just crushing everyone's dreams.
Remember the rage on the
Of course I was right. And see, back then, if I said that, I probably would have still been on commentary. It was okay. I was allowed to have opinions, you know?
But yeah, that was
Loser side.
unfortunately
Yeah.
Tibetano. I mean, shout out to him. He had a really good run into top 8. And
I was
he's
allowed to make
good.
YouTube videos about shit, too. Isn't that crazy?
So this guy is, I mean, he's consistent, man. So yeah, Kaneandtrench moves on, and now we have the last match of the losers bracket. It's gonna be
Blizzard World, I know, right?
Riot against Bikun, Saudi Arabia against Japan. Man, I can't call this.
Bro, I was talking to Bikun just before the tournament started. The top eight
I was
started.
like, just
I was
imagine,
you know,
Tekken 8's gonna come out, he's
how
gonna
you
have
find
guard break
Headstomper
finger
is the first
guns.
time here, obviously,
Shit's gonna suck.
and,
You
he
know?
said,
He's gonna have a Shoryuken.
everyone has been so strong. All of
Yeah.
his opponents have been
They're gonna
so
take out
strong.
Akuma,
He's
but they're gonna put in
side of
Claudio
us.
and give him a
He's the one
Shoryuken.
who sent him down to the loser's
Yeah.
side
Oh
earlier.
my goodness.
Uh,
Marty Sleepy,
and
thanks,
now,
man.
He said it's
31
been
with the
super strong
raid?
opponents, but it's been really fun as well. He's had a great
Boom.
time, so it's a very
Hope you
happy
guys
to
are
see.
enjoying the
Excited
stream
to
so
see how it
far.
goes against
If you guys
the
missed it,
these
this is
players
a Headstomper. We're in the top
definitely
8
not
already.
here at
In fact, let's
Headstomper,
take a look at the
and
bracket
both
while we're
away
here.
from
We got a
home, so
second.
nobody gets the home field advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have it here.
Interesting.
I lied.
Exactly. Bikun is also
How about I'll
can
type
be with
exclamation
the
bracket in my
advantage
chat,
as
and
well.
I'll pull it up for you
He's
guys.
background, but Riot,
Boom,
that guy
professional
is
streamer.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
This guy is everywhere. all
Top
the
8,
different
here we
places
are.
in the world.
Ilias, Exodia,
Yeah,
our winner
every
final.
time.
Ilias took out Ernie Bowl. Exodia took out Buffalo Soldier. Tibetano just beat Kaneandtrench, which sets up Tibetano Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
Ernie Bowl waiting for the winner for our next match. Raf and Bikun. Yeah, yeah. Top 8 already. Did you hear the Australian commentators having opinions on the game yesterday?
Actually,
I didn't hear that at all.
is waiting for the winner of this.
Dangerous.
So we have a
Dangerous
potential
times
rematch
they're living through.
of,
That probably means that they're not in the tour the rest of the
he's
year or
gonna
something.
get his rematch against Buffalo's, sorry, Ernie Bowl.
It was probably Brown Man, right? He probably had an opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
He's too brown to have opinions.
But this one, like,
He's probably off the rest of the tour.
this one is going
Let's see.
well, right? So,
Yeah, yeah.
Rev,
You guys want to bet on this one?
watching his top 16 matches, like, it's amazing what you can do with Jin.
Who was this?
Like,
Raf
you can
versus...
combine the character.
I can't remember.
Obviously, Bikun as well.
Dang it, Chad, I forgot already.
Like,
So this
strength
one?
of the character, like Alisa,
Oh, it is
that he
Bikun,
plays,
Bikun,
is like
Bikun.
the movement of
We
it.
get Saudi
And
versus
you
Japan.
can see like that's being taken advantage of to the max when he
Bikun. That's cool that he went out here.
He's been on a tear. He beat Gold
Place
Stain and also
your
Ferguson
bets,
in
chat.
the,
Place your bets.
yeah,
Get your
super
boom
strong,
bucks.
run, and also this matchup.
We
is gonna be
gambling? We
Jin
always
versus
gambling out
Luis
here.
as well, which is really
That's cool.
interesting
Devil
because
Jin figure? Oh, you like?
Jin
Hold on,
versus
hold on.
Jin that
Where's my thing?
carry chainsaws and carry weapons.
This one I got
Yeah,
from when we were doing
He does
ICFC
love
back
to
in the
use
day.
that
He does
carry.
love, and I'm sure he's
Where's my
ready
full
for the matchup
camera?
as well. Both really strong players.
Oh, I should do this. Hold up.
So it's gonna
Poof.
be really interesting.
Ta-da!
Man, he's so sick,
That's my
man,
Devil
because
Jin statue. He's
Japan
gigantic.
against
I love this
Saudi
thing,
Arabia.
actually. It took me too long to set all this up. I should have had before. This is my Doom helmet. I love Doom, too. This is my Doom BFG. These are my Street Fighter figures. You can't really see them back here, but these are my Naruto little figures. That's Kakashi here, Gaara, and then Itachi behind the BFG.
Yeah.
What else we got up there? We got the Tekken 8 Collector's Edition Jin. You got the Heihachi Kazuya Collector's Edition Tekken 7. You got a Scorpion statue. You got Omni-Man back there. Yeah, this is good stuff. Oh, we got this one, One Piece. This is from Jump Force. I love this one here, actually, because it's got Luffy, Naruto, and Goku. Can you guys see this thing? You can, right? I got this from Bolivia.
Thanks for all you do for Tekken community.
Thanks to the donation. I don't know who did that or anything about it, but I appreciate you. 50 bucks, damn. Thank you very much for that. The dono alerts are scary. We have scary dono alerts set up probably from Halloween, and I never took it down. I'm sorry. Do I have the Hell Sweeping Kazuya? I do. It's one of those boxes back there behind this Devil Jin statue. I think it's that one actually. Yeah, the one. This one still has its legs attached. Why did I say Goku like that? I don't know what you mean. What are those two tentacles? That's a Sequid from Invincible. I'm a big Invincible fan. This comic book of Invincible here is an awesome one. This is the one where, well, if you guys have seen the show, you know what happens in this one. This is a really, really dope comic. And that one's the first Invincible comic. What is Devil Jin standing on? I have no idea.
They are just working on everything.
You know, I never really thought about it, but now that I'm looking at it, I have no idea. Oh, and this, very important, that's my Pokken Champ trophy. This is my Ryu from Street Fighter V. And this is Neo and Morpheus, because I love the Matrix. And oh yeah, this down here is Millennia. I got a bunch of other stuff that I haven't like even unboxed or anything. I should probably just open everything and make another one of these display case things, you know? Oh, this is when Capcom sent me their collector's edition thing, plus they sent me the Chipotle collaboration with the skate deck. Shout outs to Capcom. Yeah. Shut up, Kenny. I'm not letting you call in again, Kenny. Oh my gosh, you're about to get a cabinet from IKEA? That's where I got it from. That's an IKEA cabinet back there. Oh wait, no, I don't have an Elgato discount code. I used to. Don't click on that. I gotta update my stream. I haven't been streaming enough. But maybe I'll have a. I have another thing. Hold on. Let me think. What's it called? The glasses thing? Meta? The Ray-Ban Metas. The Ray-Ban Metas. I'm going to have a coupon code for you guys next week. Next week, if you guys are following me on social media, the Ray-Ban... Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. See, this is so cool. Hold on. I want to mute this real fast so I can show you. I want to pull it up. These are the videos I've been making for them. I did partner with them, and so they sent me the glasses. But then... Oh, I can't show you that. That's not allowed on Twitch. Let me hold on. This is what I'm trying to show you. So this is my Instagram. Level up your game. So this is what they sent me, right?
And you guys know I love all things tech. So when Meta reached out to take a look at these Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses, I was all about it. Now check it out. Here's what happens. You open it up. You got the case right here. Green light there means it's fully charged.
This is probably going to get silenced on YouTube.
Good to go. It turns on.
It charges in the case.
Is where you charge it. So just put it back in the case to charge. If you need to recharge the case, USB-C on the bottom. So quick charging even. Pretty sick. And of course, the cool thing about this is that this thing has a camera built in, 12 megapixel camera. It also has speakers built in.
Yeah, there's speakers.
You can basically connect this with Bluetooth to your phone, and you can actually listen to your phone directly on it. And it's actually loud enough where it sounds really loud, but people around you can't hear it.
If it's actually max volume, they can hear it. I was at dinner with people from work, right? And I had these on, and I was watching a Twitch stream through the glasses, so that I could hear the Twitch stream while they were still talking, so I could still also hear them through my ears. You know what I mean? Because my ears are still open. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like the ultimate pass-through audio. It's very, very cool. But the actual lenses, there's nothing on them. It's like there's not like a display on it or something, you know? Hold on. No, not that picture. Check this out. This is Level Up Expo. This is Las Vegas, right? So I took the glasses there and I filmed like a little vlog thing. Is it me or is the volume like mad high? I feel like it's mad high. It's like peaking in my ears. I'll turn it down a bit. Yeah, I chunked it down for you guys, but it's still mad loud for me. Is it like peaking for y'all too though, this audio? Isn't that cool? First person commentary. Isn't that cool? Same thing. Yeah, this is the camera. So this is the camera from the glasses.
PAX East, day 1.
Is this on max? This is not max. What the hell happened to my audio? I don't know. They only record vertical?
PAX Arena.
I think so. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, this is all from the glasses. Except when when you see my face, that's me recording from my phone.
What am I looking at?
What am I looking at? I talk bad fast. Kenny, vertical is the future, bro. First person dive? No. I'm not crazy. If you tilt your head, does it go horizontal? I don't think so. What's the resonant thing? I don't know. This is filmed from my phone. Sorry to hear you got fired, dude. John Dodongo. Oh, man. Me too. It's all good. It's all good. But anyways, those glasses, right? That Meta glasses, they are going on sale next week, 20% off. So I think they're the cheapest ones you can get at $300, right? So $300, 20% off is $60 off. So it'll come down to $240 after that. So anyways, that starts next week. I'll have a coupon code for you guys, whatever, when that goes live. Yeah. So go follow all my stuff, whatever. They record pretty long. Like I record for the whole day. Like I don't know how long you can do in one recording, but you can record like battery life wise pretty long. And the way you offload it to your phone is like there's an app in the phone that you're like, hey, import all my stuff. So you can constantly be offloading to your phone so it can keep going as long as you have battery, basically. Yeah, one individual recording? I don't know. I don't know how long that goes, actually. I've never tried like a, minutes long recording or something on it. This thing would be crazy if you could live stream with them. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Because like to sync up to the phone to import all this stuff, that's got to be over Wi-Fi to your phone. But I don't think you can do a live camera feed. The new feature that they just put on them too, by the way, there's live translation on it now. So I think it's only supporting 4 languages though. But the idea is if somebody around you is speaking in that other language, it can translate to you through the speakers so you can hear the translation of it. Obviously, you can't speak back to them. But yeah, pretty cool regardless. It's the future, bros. PS5 player, 7-year subscriber. Welcome back to the Boom Squad.
7 years. Boom.
How much memory for a 24-hour footage would take? Probably too much. Most people don't stay awake that long anyway. I just wish I could record as long as I wanted. Yeah, I understand that. The other thing that's super really cool about it though, it's like you're wearing it on your face, right? And then if you see something cool that you want to take a picture of, all of a sudden, he's like, and that's it. Versus like, where's my phone? Pick up the phone, open the camera app, boom, picture. You know what I mean? It's like super duper convenient. Is it obvious or can people tell you got smart glass on, like a light? When you're taking pictures or when you're filming, then it does have a light on it. So all you creeps out there, don't get the wrong idea. Weirdos. How much does it cost? I think the cheapest one is $300. If you want like the transition lenses, then it comes out to like $400. And the whole thing is that it's driven by Meta AI, so you can talk to it. So you can say like, hey, what's the weather today? Or what am I looking at? And it'll tell you, you know, tell me the history of this thing I'm looking at, etc., etc. If two people had a pair from different countries, they could talk to each other like Tekken characters. Damn, that's how the Tekken characters do it. They've got the Meta Ray Bans in their ears or some shit, you know? That's how they understand each other. Now it all makes sense. You can say optic blast when you take a picture. Yeah. Optic blast. That's exactly what you look like, too, because you're touching it. Mm-hmm. Bunch of nerds. I wonder how much a pair of transitional trifocals cost. I have no idea. You're going to say Berserker Barrage? Berserker Barrage! So stupid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the whole point would be that you can touch, that you could like click the button. I can show it to you actually. Hold on, I'll grab it. We got like 30 seconds. Oh, they made the timer go up, man. It was less than 1 minute. It's now 8 minutes. They're probably fixing the capture card. Hold on, I'll grab the glasses. So, I've had this in my backpack since Combo Breaker, which was what, like a week ago now? And like green lights though, so it's still fully charged. You take it out of the case, poof, right? And then if I do this, now it's gonna talk to me. Or whatever. I saw it light up or something. And now if I hit this button here, you guys don't see it, but there's a button right here. That's why I take a picture. So this is what happens when you take a picture. Ready? Here comes a picture. Smile, chat. I think it said battery at 99%. Here, chat. Smile. Cheese. That was the light. And that was it. I took a picture of y'all. Well, actually, wait. I'll take a picture like this. Hold up. Ouch. I think I pulled something. It wasn't ready, man. My bad. And then hold up. So now if I go to my phone and I go to the Meta AI app, two items to import. Importing now. Oh, God. The F is happening. I'm grabbing the pictures. Now it's all imported already. And then now on my camera. Don't look at my messy desk, but see, look. That was my first person view of you guys in the chat right there. You guys can't really see it, but that was you. And I have it looking at my monitor, obviously, you know? You get the point, right? I think you get the point. Whatever. You look good, yep. You are not even in the picture. Carmi's in there. Rip, do you yell out boom? I do, actually. Anytime I'm with the girl. Boom! Anyways, yeah. That's the glasses. Battery life is great. Joey Fury, damn girl. That's my two lines with women. You don't need that in your brain? I'm ruining fantasies? Is that what I'm hearing? Excellent. Excellent. Also, Joey, I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but I'm telling everybody now because Ty got me on this. This right here is the Matrix 4K UHD Blu-ray, right? UHD means Ultra HD. This version is the one that's corrected colors from the theater version, the original theater version. So the regular Blu-ray version, that's where the one is. It has all green tint and everything. This version is the good one, and this one came out in 2018. Actually, I didn't know, so I finally got it. But you also have to have a 4K UHD Blu-ray player. So a PS4 does not work, but a PS5 does work. I've learned a lot this last week. Wouldn't it be better if these were sunglasses? Well. I'm glad you asked, because those are transition lenses. So when I'm out in the sun, it actually turns into sunglasses. Finally, a use for my PS5. That's what I said. Also, shout out to Kwamba sending me this guy. I haven't used it yet. Kwamba Sapphire. I want to plug it in and start playing with it. But I'm busy. Too damn busy. You got Godzilla -1 in 4K for your TV, and man, it's beautiful. Bro. You know what? Last night, I was testing out the HDR on this monitor. So I upgraded my Netflix account to the highest tier, which is like 4K and HDR. That shit looked exactly the same. I don't know. And then I went to my TV to see if it made a difference on my TV. And it looked exactly the same on my TV too. So I feel like I'm not watching the right content on Netflix that supports it. HDR is so overrated. I don't know. When I'm playing video games with HDR, that shit looks amazing. I haven't seen a movie yet in HDR, so I don't have an opinion on that one yet. But as far as gaming goes, I noticed it big time. I noticed it in Mortal Kombat 1, and I noticed it in Tekken even. Tekken in HDR, Tekken 8 in HDR is great. In fact, I would argue that Tekken 8 in HDR somehow makes the game more visible through all of the visual clutter. It's only good in OLED displays, IMO. Yeah, all my monitors are OLED. That's not true. My gaming monitor is OLED, and my 2 TVs are OLED. I fucking love OLED. I think everyone should have OLED. OLED, if you guys don't know. It's more expensive than all the other monitors, but that shit is amazing. HDR would be even better if you could still play on borderless. Yes, that is correct. There was an update that came out for Windows 2 days ago, though, for HDR video, where somehow it can do HDR video even if you don't have HDR enabled on the monitor, which is also interesting. Doesn't really fix what you were saying, but yeah. You want to buy your first OLED this summer? 500 hertz? Bro, that's a lot. The monitor I have does 1080p at 480 hertz, and then it does 4K at 240 hertz. It's awesome. It's the closest to zero input lags in CRTs. Exactly. Yeah, that's why OLEDs are the best. Like, honestly, OLED should be the tournament standard. What about 1440p? They have those too. I don't have a 1440p OLED, but they just came out with those recently. Those are definitely the more affordable OLEDs now. I think a 1440p OLED probably goes for about 500-ish. And the 4K ones are like 1,000 basically. You thought burn-in was an issue? All of them, especially nowadays, they all have like anti-burn-in technology. I'll actually show you. I have one open from yesterday. So this is a new Asus monitor that's coming out. 32-inch glossy WOLED panels, right? These ones are just coming out. They're not out yet. But this is how the black levels look different on different kinds of OLED panels. Like the TVs that I have, they all look like super black and then glossy. They're amazing, right? I love the TVs better than the monitors I have. But the thing about them, all these OLEDs now, you'll see they all have this. Built-in defenses against burn-in. So some of them have like pixel shift where it's like they take your image and like when you blink, they're like click, click. So it's preventing burn-in by like shifting the pixels randomly. And they also have like my monitor, the LG one, it has like a cleaning thing it does to make sure that it's not like it just basically like scans across the whole monitor vertically or something. So to like make sure that it doesn't burn in and prevents burn-in. So they understand that burn-in is a potential issue, but they're also like, we're going to put in all these technologies to avoid that as much as possible. I cannot tell the difference since I'm looking at this from my non-OLED screen. You can tell. Those are just words. Liar. 25 seconds unless they give us another 8-minute countdown. But no, I definitely recommend OLED. I think that it should be a tournament standard. And I feel like anyone who bought a big screen TV, you know, who enjoys watching movies at home, like OLED is the way. It is the way. Even without burn-in protection, isn't that much of a problem. I agree with that too. I have 2 OLED TVs and I have no burn-in in either one. I've had them for a couple years now. Do you invest in phones too or just computers and TVs? So I had an iPhone 8 until the 14. So I didn't think I needed to upgrade. I honestly was very happy with my iPhone 8. I wanted to keep the physical home button and everything. But then I went to Brazil, right? And Ray was talking mad shit about my pictures. She was like, dude, use my phone. And like she had 2 fucking iPhone, whatever, 13s at the time probably, you know? She had 2 of them. And she's like, here, use this one to take pictures. I was like, all right, fine. You know? Because your iPhone 8 is trash. So then I was like, all right. When I compared her pictures to my pictures, that's when I could tell. Holy shit, 20-minute timer. That's when I could tell how old my phone was. And as someone who travels a lot and was going to places and taking pictures of things a lot, it felt like, all right, yeah, I should probably upgrade. So I got a new upgrade. But now that I have the 14, I got a 14 Pro, right? And so it's got this like triple camera thing on the back. This is great. Like I don't feel like I need to switch this for another couple of years. You know, I don't know that I need another phone for a while again. Why even have a countdown? I mean, they're trying to fix it. And you know, you asked why they even have a countdown, but then I looked at it and it's not even moving. So, you know, technically they're listening to you, Ping. You know, they've taken your advice. In fact, it's counting up. It went from 2008 to 2009. I think that's actually just the time. It's not even a countdown, chat. It's the time. It says it there, current local time. We all looked at the numbers. We thought it was a countdown. That's a clock. What do I have now? I think this is a 14 Pro. 14 Pro. Yeah. But again, I don't really use it for much, right? The main thing I use my phone for is to give you guys Instagram stories. And of course, to scroll through stuff. Do I do anything else on my phone? Not really. I guess I play on Hinge sometimes. Well, the good news is, at least it's probably not a 20-minute countdown. The GOAT of Tekken, you can choose only one? Wait, is the iPhone 14 Pro an OLED screen? Is it? The black levels are very good. I didn't think about it. I only bought it for the camera, to be honest. I don't think I can pick a GOAT of Tekken. Like, if it has to be all time, then I go Knee, just for the length of time. But honestly, Arslan is ridiculous. Like, it's got to be one of those two. Like, Knee has done it across multiple titles, but he's never been as consistent as Arslan has. And now Arslan has done it on Tekken 7 and 8. And honestly, those games are similar, but different, you know? The fact that Knee can even hang with Arslan, though, is crazy. So, I don't know. It's really hard to choose between those two. But for me, it has to be those two. Patch notes are coming today, too. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. What about Ukraine Tinder? Dude, Ukraine's the best. The Knee versus Arslan discussion is like Jordan versus LeBron? No, not at all. LeBron sucks. Jordan, there's no comparison. There's not even a chance that LeBron can match with a Jordan. Yeah, that's impossible. And yeah, that whole thing, what you just said, the LeBron is the GOAT at flops, I feel like that has tarnished his legacy so much that you cannot even compare him to Jordan just because of that. LeBron sucks. That's crazy talk. He's still incredibly impressive for his accolades. It's true. He is very impressive, and his stats are very impressive, and his longevity is very impressive. He has a lot of things that are impressive, but comparing him to Jordan is not.
All right,
Nah.
everyone. We're back for some more Tekken 8 Top 8 action. Let's go. All right, sorry for the technology issues. It should all be resolved now. So
All right.
Begin and restart this top 8. Not completely, sorry.
Restart the top 8?
Before
Jesus.
we begin the top 8 again, we also have some Tekken cards given out by Farsight to the crowd. She'll be going around, so make
I feel
sure
like
if
if
you want
people
one,
are actually asking the
let her know.
question about if LeBron is better than Jordan, then they're probably too young to have really watched Jordan.
strikes Lee's corporation. Come on, guys. Guys, come on now. All right. Without further ado, I'll kick it over to the commentators while Farsight does her thing.
All right. We're back.
Back again, resuming the top 8. So yeah, we are shortly about to start off.
That's fair. I didn't start keeping up with basketball till about a few years ago. Exactly. Like, if you've only been watching basketball for the past 10 years, then you're like, dude, LeBron's amazing. Like, there's no one that could be as good as him. Of course he's better than Jordan. But, like, if you were around from back when Jordan was dominating and you saw Jordan do what he did, you saw what Kobe do what he did, and then you saw what LeBron do what he does, then you're like, yeah, LeBron's good. But he's not a Jordan. And to me, he's not a Kobe either. Rip, would you recommend playing Tekken 8 on an OLED monitor? Yes, 100%. Does it have input lag? No. OLED monitor, it doesn't even matter what brand you buy. All the OLEDs play better and have less input lag. That's what I'm telling you guys. OLED monitors or TVs are the best you can get in terms of visual quality and input lag. Period. So it's like, if you're a gamer and you care about what you look at, either way, you should get an OLED. It just costs more. And I agree, OLED is very expensive, right? But it's like, okay, here's how it works. Like I said, I think for about $500 right now, you can get 1440p OLED, right? And so if that's the case, it's like $500. But how long is it going to last you? Like 5 years? You know, maybe 7 years? Like, is that worth it? $100 a year for an OLED? Hell yeah, to me it is. Less than $10 a month for an OLED? Would you guys pay less than $10 a month for an OLED? I would. Oh yeah, you guys missed the bet. The bets were before. Sorry, chat. There's 100K on both of these guys, though. Good luck. Raf. Saudi Arabia versus Japan. How's the burn-in on my model? I have no burn-in on my monitor or my TVs. Do I buy an OLED for coding JavaScript? No. Definitely not, actually. Because then you're probably going to get burn-in. Because, like, for me, because I have a OLED monitor, right? And I have my computer on all the time, I have a screensaver. So just make sure you have a screensaver. Like, I have my matrix code you guys see on my desktop. That's what I use for my screensaver. Is P OLED the same thing? I don't know which one P is. I've never heard of P OLED. But if it's OLED, it should be. You want someone to develop a Hall effect hitbox? I think someone will. I think someone will. I would bet money on that. You might even see it here on Level Up Your Game one day. I'll find it. And I'll bring it to you guys. I've had the same monitor for 6 years. If it was $500 for another 6 years, that's an easy price tag. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think about this. Like, how much, if you guys are gamers and you're not willing to spend $10 a month on your monitor, when you play like every day anyway, it's like, bro, you probably play games, especially if you play games more than you watch Netflix or something, right?
It doesn't seem to actually matter. That combo was sick. That was sick. Into the Oki setup.
Nice. Ooh. Sidewalk left.
3D here. Like, we walking behind characters. What is this?
What a Bobby.
Gets it from the air. Man, that was crazy.
Why Spike there? I feel like the angle he had, he could have gotten like one of those resplat around the stage combos.
My guy said no fly zone, bro. Yes, the chainsaw man. Oh, where's she going? She's flying the wrong way. Tekken 8. What's going on?
Ooh, that was a good ass, cheap ass Jin parry, bro.
Hey, yo, get that out of here. Bro, he just teleported through her.
Rip, some people don't want to spend $10 on Ethernet cable. I know. These, yeah, I mean, okay. Let's rephrase the whole scenario. If you guys play on Wi-Fi, then you don't need an OLED TV. You're probably playing off your old laggy ass TV monitor anyway.
spike over. Goes for the chainsaw. That's counter hit.
Oh, he didn't commit to
You don't need to upgrade your stuff just because it's all working well. Yeah, if everything's working and you're happy with what you have, then stick with what you have.
Rev's turn, trying to even out the damage. Beacon still sitting in a quite comfortable lead. Oh,
Hey.
up kick. Let's see.
I'm right next to the router, though.
Yeah. Oh, never
sorry.
mind.
Sorry, it's season.
Never mind.
Haven't made a Rand video in Elisa and chainsaws? Nah.
Whatever the commentator says.
Yeah, don't believe
The opposite
me.
happens.
Especially me.
I stopped making rants.
These ducks of the Magic Force are insane.
I just gave up.
I really like what Beacon is doing here, you know, compared to the last match. He's being more patient. He's changing up his timing. Hitting
And then I made a couple tweets and got let go. You know? I don't know if let go is the word.
I didn't even know this Beacon losing.
I got
that
not
much
selected.
as well, but where has Null gone? Okay, but Beacon starting his offense, trying to get something done here. Activates. And
activates the heat. And there we go. With the magic 4. Bam, bam, bam.
Set point now for Riot.
This is beatdown.
Out of the tournament. Is he going to be the Japanese player Slayer?
Oof.
Beacon getting good movement here, but not getting much value out of it. Okay, that's turn.
Yeah, try to parry it again.
And this is good. You know, you said Raf is on it. A lot of times, like, this is a multi-day tournament, right? He got sent to loser bracket, and maybe today is his day. He might just be on it.
And Beacon needs to pull something out, man.
Okay. Smash spans. But the Nace goes for the big plus frames.
I feel like when you come into a top 8 day and you're on loser side of the bracket, you kind of feel like you lost already. So you don't really care. You're like, whatever, man. I'm just going to do as good as I can. But then when you're on the winner side, you're like, yeah, I have a chance to win, but there's too much pressure.
Up the pressure with the running kicks.
Wow. Wow. Close your eyes, chat. You won't want to see how this ends.
Be quite enough.
Yeah,
Bam, bam, bam.
a bit
One
too
mix.
close for Conifer.
Yeah, the spring kick.
Oh, no. I feel like he tried to make a call out for the spring kick.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Damn.
easy. Final round. Let's go. Beacon, make it 1-1, man.
Yeah, let's go. Are we going to a final game? Beacon's gonna
That's how I
bring
feel
back
going to grand finals on lose side. Oh, yeah.
Beacon.
Carmen says she'll never be happy. It's always wants the latest tech. Yeah.
Beacon. Grade A.
That is crazy because I'm seeing Rives moving right now, right? And he's making
Rayjard would have helped him, but it wouldn't have killed either. So I can see what he was thinking there, but
and he's still,
might have been better to Rayjard and plan the end out.
tracking. But let's say Beacon. Oh, I was about to call it Beacon.
Fernando, what's up, dude?
Alright, breaks.
Woo. Hey, Fernando, you playing that Nen Impact game?
Oh, cheeky attempt. Here comes Rave though, with the counter combo. Pressure at the wall. And Magic 4. Beacon with a lot
This
of
is
great
such
help
bullshit.
here.
Oh my
Based on
god.
the parry. He has rage.
What a whip punish on the
No
parry.
time, I understand. Same.
Uses
I tried it last night, though.
smartly.
That connects? Yeah, it does.
8 seconds after the clock. I don't think this is dead.
This is
No,
not
it-
dead.
it-
They have a really
Yeah.
easy auto combo system. I like that.
Yeah, right.
Can top it with a 4-4-2 maybe.
He can.
But I don't know if I like the movement in general.
There we go. He did.
Yeah, tried to
4
whip punish.
seconds.
There's no way.
I don't think
He
he's
He just has to hold back.
Yeah,
Can't win.
That's it.
Yeah.
Beacon got it very,
Nice.
very nice.
Yeah, checkmate.
Zaid says, I have a friend who had not played on anything higher than 30 FPS until like a month ago. They said they wished that had not been shown how much better things are. Exactly. It's one of those things. It's like once you go to OLED for TV watching, for movie watching, or for playing games on, you're like, you can't go back. So yeah, maybe don't go. Don't go to OLED, chat.
Coming in hot.
Stay on your laggy setups and your blur your LEDs or whatever with your grays for blacks, and you'll be like, all right,
Hey, yo.
this is how things are supposed to be, you know? But once you go to OLED, it's like shit.
There you go. Random selects.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't mind. The Colosseum is high.
Felix 64 says, I like Hunter x Hunter, but I can't get over how cheap and ugly the game looks. Is it?
Bam.
I don't know what the anime is like, so I can't tell like visually what it's supposed to look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a bit of an awkward angle, doesn't go through continuation.
It's like ripping the iPhone. You can't, once you upgrade, you can't go back. Yeah.
And
Rive.
Brothers preaching OLED. Oh, hell yeah. Best display technology ever. Dude, I've been trying to tell people, man. I just want people to understand it, you know?
Oh my god. Ugh.
So tense, man. The back to the end. It's
Man,
keeping
I
it safe.
love
I love
the
OLED.
small opportunities
I really
that-
feel like it's I've said this multiple times on the stream, so sorry for all you guys who have been here and heard me say this before.
not blocked
But I don't know how monitors get better than
early on
this.
in the round.
Like I really don't think they can.
Jabs, parries afterwards.
Man, the mind games that are in play right now is crazy, man. Everything is on the line. Both of them won a spot. They won the EWC spot.
It's like they'd have to be 3D or some shit, you know? Like the monitors we know where they're 2D and they're sitting in front of you right there, like they cannot get better than OLED.
Blocking each other, man. Patiently blocking as well.
Like literally the entire format of a monitor concept has to change to get better than OLED.
Back one.
Yeah.
Looks it.
Bikun on no resources left and doesn't block the last low.
Man, is that the ace up his sleeve? You know, finish the string with the low?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn, that shit's faster now too, huh? At least a down back 4. I saw it then. I was like, I couldn't block that. It's impossible.
Yeah, man. Block those.
That was another move that felt good when you got the block on it.
Yeah. Bit of a lead for Bikun here, but not too far off. Still
Does Elisa's down 4, 1+2 still jail?
chipping away
I
here.
assume so.
Both players trying to get the chip damage, not committing for too much.
It's still
here.
Tekken 8. I think that's what they want.
Now even both players, okay. Bikun pops the heat.
Yeah, exactly. And both of them don't seem to be rushing. They're just playing the small poke game.
Oh,
And there we go. Catches him with the hop kick.
This is not going to kill either. He's got heat. Wait, it might kill actually with heat.
It depends on this combo.
No. Okay, still chance. No, all right. Good step. Good step.
There we go.
Raif over Bikun. All right, Raif, it might be your day.
Over Bikun. So, where's the guy following?
You guys are paid out 300,000 boombucks. Get it.
Yeah. Take him down. Thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Straight home.
Straight home.
Yeah, what a
What's QLED then? QLED is the Samsung alternative they try to push.
All right.
So it's like
Man, listen, what a run by Bikun, right?
Yeah.
they saw OLED, which was coming from LG. They didn't want to pay them for the panels. So like, how can we do something like this that's not the same, but it's also better than what we currently have?
Nice run.
And so they did their thing,
Raif
and
once more.
it's like good,
When you have
but it's not
different
OLED.
in terms of,
So
someone
it's still good. It's still better than a regular LED,
at some point,
as in
like,
it's
it can be
more expensive and looks better for whatever.
TWC
But
winner.
OLED is kind of like everything else you want, you know?
And especially the
And a capital Q looks very close to O, so kudos to them for that. That's exactly why they did it too, yeah.
they were seeing playing the long game.
It's to
right?
trick people who think it's an OLED without for them paying for OLED. You know what I'm saying?
Sidestep hop kick again,
Yeah.
but
So my opinion is don't get QLED,
yeah.
Not
get
to go
OLED.
committal and, getting
because OLED is what
make
they
the
want it to be.
opponent nervous because the deeper you
Yeah.
go with it, you get cheap and you get cheap.
Like if you're just like a movie buff and you're not into gaming at all, then okay, fine. Maybe you can compare QLED versus OLED and you'd be like, maybe I want QLED more. But if you're a gamer,
okay, at that point,
OLED.
They have their heat. You have your heat, and Bikun was kind of like always the one to act first.
Yeah.
And Raif just waiting for that opportunity.
Yeah.
That okay, now he's nervous.
The biggest
let's
problems with
utilize
monitor
that.
TV right now is there's still
Let's
panel
get
lotteries. For
getting
even for
those
OLEDs,
blocks, getting those punishes,
aren't all the panels
you
from
know,
LG for the most part for
getting the
OLEDs?
mind game in with the down
Because I know for a long time,
down three.
all of the OLEDs came from LG. So it's like even if you got a Sony one or whatever,
out of the tournament.
the panel is still
Still
from
Here's the top 8 challenger
LG.
also. It's not a small amount of points. This is
So unless you're saying the actual
so it's
panels
gonna be out of the
that
tournament.
LG is making have differences like that.
Ernie Bowl later on, right?
Ernie Ball, yeah. So we didn't get the rematch that we thought we would, like Bikun against the.
A movie watcher wants OLED any day. You won't have true blacks and QLED.
That's a classic Tekken, man. That's-
I was
that's
trying to
the
make an
Tekken
argument for
free
QLED to have a chance, all right? I don't know.
It's fun to see.
Oh man, what's
how it's
AM OLED though? There's one of them that has like oh fuck, I don't remember. But there is like one level of OLED above what's currently out, and that one's gonna be even better. But like, it's not gonna be such a substantial jump over what you could get today, basically. Like, it's not gonna be worth it to have a substantial difference in the cost that it's gonna cost for a while.
Into Tekken 17, he's been kind of getting like this complex stuff being piled on his normal moves and Tekken 8.
LG manufactures all the OLED panels, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's been like going. More
Funny enough,
and more
LG should have used their own panels in their products, so panels like 30% of the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like the monitor I have here, actually, you know, hold on. All of my shit is LG. It's my gaming monitor is an LG OLED. My TVs are a C177 and a C365. So I have LG everything. My friend, he was the first OLED I saw, and he had a Sony one, and that one, it looks better for movies than my LG TV does, right? But he also has a bunch of other random problems with it, like Sony-specific TV problems, which I used to have my old TV, which is also a Sony. So it feels like there's kind of a crapshoot in general. Oh yeah, you guys want to bet?
I'm telling you, this guy has put in the grind and the work just to qualify for the finals, right? These guys everywhere. I really respect.
Is this the Paul player? I forgot his name.
And you can tell that this guy has his nerves under control. His timing is odd. He's hard to figure out, you know. And
Buffalo
there's some
Soldier.
tools he will
That's right.
use them. He will not ignore these tools he has. But Buffalo Soldier, on the other hand, man, this guy's Kazuya is next level.
Place your bets. It's not Paul. It's
His
Kazuya.
mix-ups, his crisp sidestep electrics, his whiff punishment. I've been actually missing, you know, aside from Keisuke.
I like how Chad is treating Rip like a Best Buy employee while shopping for a new monitor. Yeah.
I've been missing like a Kazuya player in Europe, right?
Is QD OLED good? There's so many types now. They're all good to me. But like I think there's different levels of like whether you get like a matte screen or a glossy screen. Like all the OLED technologies, like there's like minor differences. But if you're coming from IPS or a TN panel, like to me it's like get any of them. That's where I'm at. But if you really want to know the difference, then you got to do some research.
He did kind of get beat down by Exodia earlier in the winner's side, but he's still in. He's still on the loser side.
Yeah, exactly.
Top 5 placement. And let's go.
So we got the Netherlands gang in the audience as well, you know, rooting for the boy Buffalo Soldier. Guys, if you want Buffalo Soldier to take it, make some noise.
Woo!
Man,
This crowd sounds fun.
that gang, you want Tibetano to win? Say
You'd be a
vamos.
good Best Buy employee? I would be actually.
Okay. Man, me and the boys.
QD is quantum dot and has better color coverage than regular OLED. Ooh.
Tibetano gets a good start.
Is
here.
my monitor 480 hertz? Yeah. And did Rife win? Yeah.
Getting that wall. And that's
Uh-oh.
That's classic
Triple it up.
Buffalo.
Quadruple it up. Damn, he went for the mix.
You know,
Tibetano's like, whatever, bro. I never duck.
Sweep bang. Sweep bang.
classic Kazuya execution.
I love it, man.
And a heat dash that's
Oh,
going to take
nice.
it for Tibetano.
Yeah, that's definitely going to take it. He's going to keep it simple.
Yeah, the capture card's obviously having issues. It's unfortunate. It happens, though.
Finish your food.
Got me thinking of what to do with the monitors I have now. Dude, I've seen this project, and I never did it, but I wanted to do it so bad. But basically, you can build a smart mirror out of your old monitors, right? So if you have an old monitor, you're like, well, it's like a TN panel or some shit. Like, it was fun. I used it forever, but now I have these OLED panels. I don't know what to do with my old monitor. You can build a smart mirror where you have the LED panel, you take it out of the monitor casing, you put it behind a mirror, right? And you hook up a Raspberry Pi to it. And the Raspberry Pi, you can hook up to like AI to talk to or whatever. And it can like, you can have it like display videos through the mirror at you or whatever. It's pretty neat. Cool side project for funsies. I'll do it one day when I quit all my jobs and side hustles.
Yeah, Spencer, he don't want it on block there.
Your buddy bought an LG C4 48-inch for $699 at Microsoft yesterday. That is a crazy good deal. The 48-inch C4s are usually about $1,000. So to get it for $699, that's a good deal. Good ass deal.
Just running it down right now with the back threes. Oh, big whip.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's exactly how
Damn,
I
what
was
kind of
in my head.
fucking
Drop the
Keisuke ass combo is this, man?
Like they always do, but it is what it is. Classic
Micro LED should be the next step? Yes.
Okay. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't
Rip, did you work in tech at any point in your life? If yes, why quit?
That's definitely gonna kill.
I don't know what you mean by tech. Like, I used to do IT work.
Yeah, the wall carry.
I never built technology, if that's what you're asking. I was always more of a software guy than a hardware guy.
Back with back one.
Are you a tech bro?
Big whiff.
Oh, he's switching for that 4-4-2. And the electric.
Yeah, catches him from the air, doesn't get a full combo out of that conversion. Here comes Tibetano.
Is this monitor nerd talk for single-player story game graphic gamers, or should I also consider even as an FPS sweat gamer? FPS sweat gamer, 100%. My monitor is a 480 hertz OLED for 1080p, which is totally for FPS sweats.
And both players on heat.
It's going to have the least amount of input lag and 480 hertz. So, yeah. It doesn't really get much better than that for
One more hit
Yeah.
for Tibetano.
Oh, it didn't quite
FPS
kill, but the one
sweaties.
jab. Tibetano finishing out the round, and he's up 1-0 now.
Yeah, vamos Spain on
Yeah,
top
vamos
right now.
España. Vamos a la playa.
feels like loads of Tekken players and personalities work or have worked in IT.
No, I don't speak Spanish, but I think.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
I know.
Yeah, let's go to the beach.
It's because they're pretty much clearing out a C4 stock because of C5. Dude, that drives me crazy because it makes me want to buy another OLED even though I don't need another one at all.
I don't know. All right, let's go.
I guess I should just be happy with what I have and let them die so I have to be forced to buy a micro LED in the future. Micro OLED in the future.
Hey, yo, take this fist.
Yeah.
I'm the CEO of Skynet. That'd be so tight. Dude, I learned something about the Matrix yesterday. today even. So you know how they say in the Matrix that the humans were used as batteries for the machines? Apparently, that's not true. Apparently, that was what the studios made them change the script to. So originally, it was supposed to be that the brains of the humans were used to, like, be processors for the neural network of the Matrix. And at the time, the studio was like, that's too confusing for us 1990 brains, you know?
One hit. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be some hit.
Yeah.
Waiting for the opportunity.
That's way better. I was like, oh shit. That actually makes more sense because the battery part is always like really annoying me.
I think that was a running 2 and it just hit him with a
That's so cool.
Really, really patient, really clever play.
You knew that?
All right, here
Damn.
we go. No combo this time either. Unfortunate.
Execution problem, right?
It's the nerves, man. It's harder than.
More if you should have been holding up a CPU. Imagine like back in the day, he would have been holding up like a Pentium processor
All right, Tibetano doing some extended duck strategies there, but
to turn a human into this.
Nice 1-1.
Dum dum dum.
Ducks on it. It is a mix-up. There's Diablo.
Intel inside.
Oh, that was electric.
yeah.
Oh my god, he had a little bit of heat left. And it just hit him straight away with a running 2. Heat dash. Bam, bam.
And that's 85 damage off. That's kind of rough.
Yeah, get off the floor. You don't want to stay there.
That would have been the best Intel ad for real, for real.
Use the dash.
He didn't use it. That would have been a combo starter.
Oh.
The good old times when AMD was making Athlon processors. Hell yeah, man.
I think he was looking
I had a Duron back then. I had a Duron 600 megahertz, and I overclocked it to 900 megahertz. Do you guys know what that's like? When you buy a 600 megahertz processor, and you're like, I'm going to overclock this shit to 900 instead of 600. My computer's going to be 50% faster. Computers were awesome back then. It's like getting a car. This car has 200 horsepower. Well, now it has 300 horsepower. Like, what? What do you mean? You didn't do anything extra to it? Nope. It just goes.
Oh, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh, really? I thought that was a bare exclusive combo. Apparently it works with everyone.
Sure, you can get power crushed.
Thought you were special?
I thought that was special.
I feel like they could have easily dumbed that down for people. When I read that Metal Cat, I thought the same thing. I was like, yeah, they could have easily, like, you know, to turn that into this and just hold up an Intel processor. It's the same shit. But then we couldn't have got the cool copper top line and everything. I don't know.
Oh my god, what is that? Okay.
I like the idea of it, though.
That was disgusting.
More pistols.
That was back when clock speeds mattered, and now it's not as important. I agree.
All right. Where does this land us?
No, so and that's when I learned also. So that Duron processor that I overclocked from 600 to 900, it started having problems in 2 years. And I learned a lot about overclocking during that. Apparently, when you overclock, there's like these little,
Crowd is popping off right now, man.
let's call them channels, like hardware where electricity runs through. And when you overclock it, those channels expand. And so over time, it gets to a point where it doesn't work like it's supposed to. And then the CPU basically dies.
Got the flag as well.
Well, you know, that is your secret weapon sometimes, man.
So yeah, in general, don't overclock unless you have to, unless you really don't give a shit. You know,
Wind in the sails.
at least extreme overclocking.
That's it. The momentum.
I remember when hard drives that were 1 gigabyte were large, we really moved quite a lot. My first big hard drive was like 500 megabytes. You know, it wasn't even 1,000, right? So it's like, when I had a 500 megabyte, my friend's like, you have a 520 megabyte hard drive, bro? Holy shit. That's like 500 discs. 500 discs. That's like 256 copies of Doom on shareware, you know?
He saw the heat was coming as well, and man, sidestep it and electric it. That was crazy good.
Damn, in the Matrix, it could have been overclocking the humans too? Holy shit. He's the one. We can overclock him to 900 megahertz.
Nice, got the sweet bangs again.
But what if he dies? If he dies, he dies. You know?
Nice. Gets him in second hit.
You rarely see that one counter hit combo.
Oh, man.
Keeps the OK.
Overclocking used to be for squeezing more out of your hardware, and now it's more for enthusiast fun. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Nice. Buffalo Soldier.
In the lead.
Damn, the good old days, man.
And here we go. Hell,
Apparently, I just saw this thing about Constantine 2,
getting that wall.
and I guess they want to make Constantine 2. Keanu Reeves is on board, but the guys at, I think, WB, they wanted to turn it into, like, big Marvel, where it's, like, all superhero-y and shit. And so Keanu was, like, really against that. It's like, yo, the first one wasn't like that. Let's just do it like the first one again. But they want to make it, like, you know, Superman and shit.
This might be it. It should be it.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna pop the heat bang.
So yeah, we'll see. Sandy and Mike, thanks 32-monther.
All right.
Meanwhile, Buffalo Soldier about to beat Tibetano.
Tibetano is not going to give up at this point, for sure. But the down for 2 is kind of working nicely for Buffalo Soldier.
Yo, 99 damage. That one's 99
Stepping?
off.
Oh, he was hidden.
Yeah, Tibetano letting the heat burst go.
And I think Peter Stormare wants to come back too.
I mean, oh my god. I was gonna say he looks clueless, but then out of nowhere he sidestepped in a bit.
Aren't you glad you saw life before AI and phones? You have no idea how happy I am about that.
Oh, the pew pew.
Close your eyes, chat. Might get ugly out here. Chance. It might be enough. He's got rage. Oh, what the fucking Kazuya combos, bro? To the wall, it's over.
The sweet bang. There we go.
The perfect range for the hell sweep.
AI and stuff is cool, but I'm saying, like, if you're saying that, you're probably too young, right? Because you don't know what life was like before computers, you know? Buffalo Soldier wins. You guys are paid out. You're almost 30? Yeah, so you're basically born into computers. Computers were out in 1995. Yeah. See, that's how I knew it.
E equals MC and everything, right? So,
Basically, before computers, right, you had to go outside and shit and play. You know, you could watch TVs, but there was always, like, commercials and shit. You know? There's different times. My favorite history streamer? Yeah. I saw someone say how technology always goes backwards, too. Like, everything is cyclical, right? Everything's a cycle. So they're saying that in the future, people are going to be like, man, I keep losing my cell phone. I wish there was a way to just keep my phone plugged in all the damn time. You know, like, what if it was just always in the same place? And anytime it rang, you just know it is there. You just go get your phone over there to answer the phone. And then we're going to have landlines back again. No more cell phones. I hate that people can call me wherever I'm at. We should make phones only be in one place, you know? My family's first PC was in 1997. All we had before that was a 1989 Mac that I played Oregon Trail on. Damn, see? At least you could afford a computer back then. For me, Oregon Trail was at my school's computer. I was like, what is this? I love going to school. I just turned 33 and I'm very happy I grew up before computers took over everyone's lives. Yeah. You guys remember Gateway? Dude, I have a Gateway gaming laptop. Hey, someone in the chat asked me about gaming laptops, my thoughts on them earlier. You have to get a specific GPU model to make it okay. But if you can get like a 40, 60 or higher, you can probably play most fighting games.
Ernie and both these players have been playing on fire this weekend, only losing once out of the whole tournament.
But if you want like a really good gaming laptop, you want to get like a 4070 or 5070.
He plays the game a lot. He's been playing the game for a long time as well. And he has like a whole. He even has like a whole.
You got a laptop that card and I think an i5? Yeah. I mean, generally that'll be okay. For fighting games. Like, you're not going to want to try to play like the new Doom on that or some shit, you know? Because that one requires ray tracing, but it'll probably still work. Because those still support ray tracing at least. Dude, that was the craziest thing. I didn't even know about the ray tracing requirement. Metalcat tried to stream Doom Dark Ages, and it didn't run on her computer because the game requires ray tracing. It requires it. I was like, holy shit. And then I was thinking, though, like, when did ray tracing come out? Let's find out. Ray tracing was in the 20 series, right? When did RTX 20 series come out? They were released in 2018, September. So 7 years ago. 7 years ago is when RTX became a thing.
I mean, sometimes the nice and humble guys, they have the most rage inside them, right?
Or maybe it's because they get, like, they can let
Yeah, you got smoked.
the game, so they're like,
Your PC's from 2019? Damn. You like just missed it. Because right then, when those came out, those were very expensive cards. So I didn't even get one back then. I didn't get it until the 30 series, which was like 2 years after that, I think.
I've been wondering, this is the trophy, man. Look at this, man. So let me tell you the story about this, right? It's been dug out. It's actually
Yeah, so I think Doom is one of the first games that requires it.
it's been dug out in the highlands of Sweden.
The 20 series cards were also pretty shitty at it too. They were, but the thing is that
Obviously,
they still work at it. You know, you can still run Doom on it just because it supports it now, you know?
we have decided to give it to the winner of Headstomper when it should be belonging in a museum, right? But the
You need ray tracing just to run the game, so AMD GPUs are just effed. I don't know how it works in AMD. I assume it does something.
Yeah, somehow, like those ancient Nords really knew what they were doing. Like, you know, like they are.
Look at this, man. Sick trophy, man.
Oh, that's the trophy?
Being told that that's the reason that the Headstomper was
It looks like a coffee mug with the horn through it.
expedition to dig this.
Yeah, they
Took longer than expected.
They
right?
found
The
these
new
numbers
AMD cards can do RTX. Oh, snap. That's cool.
hotel, so they had to close the hotel for
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
It was under the gym.
Yeah.
yeah. Man, the Headstomper
You went
was
from a
so nice.
1080 Ti to a 4070 Ti. That's good. It's a great upgrade.
It is a sick trophy though. Like it's really cool to see like a special style trophy for the Nordic tournament because it is like a
AMD does shitty software ray tracing, but it still works. Yeah, as long as it supports it at some level, right?
You remember the event? Like you can have like a generic thing, but then you
What about Intel ARC cards? I think they support ray tracing. Don't they? Pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
I've seen benchmarks of them doing ray tracing.
So I remember, I just love like special trophies like that because I remember we went to
980 to 4060. Damn.
special delivery.
What is this? Ice cream delivery.
This was also
So-
dug
so
out
guys-
from under the
So
quality
guys,
hotel.
talking about the
I would shit myself at this tournament for sure.
3 is second world tour, number 2 or EWC. It could be either. Your second priority could be TWT. But the number one reason to come.
What's the right price for a gaming PC? There's no such thing.
Is this? Is
And right now with tariffs, everything is mad expensive.
sure you guys at home have not heard anything about ice cream all weekend.
I haven't looked at the prices actually. You guys want to look really quick? We can do it.
The first ones to mention it right here in the top 8.
Wait, what match we got? We got Raf.
Ernesto
so good.
Bowl versus Arias.
Yeah, guys, don't be sad if you have ice cream in your freezer at home. Bring it out, man.
So with Paul
Ernie Bowl.
and Rives Gym has been looking on fire. Just beat Deacon, sent Beacon out. of the
Place
tournament with
your
carries and the
bets.
top kicks. The
Yeah.
back two ones
Yeah.
poking.
Wisen Catted Headstomper. That's what I'm saying, Kenny. She's not real.
1 down 3.
Exactly. He's been using that.
Oh,
a lot
man.
as well. He's catching out. You never expect it.
It kind of looks wonky when on paper, but it's kind of like, you know, you can't be ready for it.
I mean, the
all
second
time.
hit is a mix-up on block.
59 for 3 grand is criminal.
In a mix-up.
Just for the GPU, yeah.
Not.
So yeah, guys, we will be kicking off. We got Italia's Ernie Ball going up against the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Right.
It's like the crypto boom of 2020 all over again.
El Clasico, like you said,
How much is an RTX 5080? Maybe I'll sell mine.
So let's see.
Classic Paul outfit as well.
All right, let's get it. Ernie Bowl, Raf, losers quarterfinals. So this is first to 3 now.
Second 3, but Gene stole it from him. Stolen valor, Gene.
Listen, this law is very valuable. It's important. These guys are fighting for a reason.
It's around 1400. Okay, so it's only a little bit more.
Yeah, it's such a nasty thing.
If it was like 2 grand, I would have considered selling it, but hell no, actually, to be honest.
Stuff of Wizards. And the back two one gonna close that out. No heat needed. Riot first blood.
Raf is playing pretty well today. So let's see. It would be cool if he wins this tournament from losers.
Yeah, Ernie Ball really trying to find his place here, but just going really strong. But he has some new moves for you. Let's see. It's looking better for Ernie Ball now.
Yeah, way better. He's definitely playing way more solid. now.
MSRP doesn't exist for cards right now.
Okay, he has him again.
Yeah, I mean,
When he
but if
wants
that's the case, then
so much damage.
there's still a baseline of what these things cost, you know?
Death Fist.
Oh,
91 damage for real. Alright, still.
Both in heat right now.
Oh, the low, that's gonna be it. And the
Raf.
Oh my god, the damage on rage.
Hold on, for that
Winner
was
side is
like gonna be
Ilas.
come back there for Ernie.
Ilias? I don't know how to say his name. And Exodia.
Not taking this round from me. And the floor is burstable now.
Ilias was the Eddie player, and Exodia was the Fang player.
Playing against Gene here. A lot of pros that also break it, so you need to be scared of those. And the
Yeah,
Hell Sweep.
exactly. And I imagine Ernie Ball would at least try to go for it.
Yeah.
Oh. Had the
It's
lead
gonna
there.
happen. Wait.
Oh.
Nice block.
Go for it.
Man, that was-
Dude, the lights out is so funny.
Knew he wanted the health.
He's gonna go for the floor best. Hey, bomb,
Yeah.
hammer. Oh,
Yeah,
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 there we
first
go.
of all.
Oh my god. Bro, that was too cool.
101 damage. It gets better all the time.
That's so fucked up.
Death Fist. He had
These
heat
guys-
as well.
It's just the combo is so long, and then you still get to end of the death fist. It's like, Jesus.
Oh, really good damage. Puts him into pressure again. Is he
Oh,
gonna do it again?
10 seconds
No.
in,
Goes
he's
for
like,
the
hang
mid.
on. Oh my god.
That should be.
Strongest in the universe. Damn right.
He's gonna take that. Yeah, there we go. Ends it and takes the first match of the set here.
Ending it with the 4
Damn.
That was convincing to say the least.
Yeah.
Now, Ernie World had some great moments there as well, but Rive able to steal it back.
Yeah. Well, I love the way.
Rive didn't like that combo. Yeah, he won the next round so damn fast, right?
Yeah, man. What are you gonna do, bro? You play Paul, yeah. All right, man.
you think you're the strongest?
It's pronounced Ilas. What?
Can't even beat some aliens, bro.
I don't think you phonetically spelled that out correctly for me.
Yo, what you know about Ogre?
So if you Ernie Ball right now, what do you think he's thinking right now? Like because
God killed David. I was the same way. I looked at the chat and I looked back and Rafa won.
with the lows, did it again, and then made him doubt: is he gonna go for the mid or the low again?
Ilias.
You gotta try and find a way to stop Rive's offense because he's playing so fast.
I'm American, dude. We don't know what we're saying.
Gotta make use of those evasive shoulders, those power crushes, those big lows as well.
What the hell was that?
Going in hot, getting something.
Did he just do forward 2 into the demo man just frame hit?
Big evasive launch.
And yeah, this is live. Spaceman goes.
Need it.
Every time the timing just comes out, the low walls but dead fist.
Man, every time that
Forward 2, 1+2. Yeah, no shit. That's cool.
Damage
It's only in heat? Okay.
for a reason.
Right. Bit of a slower start here. Rive taking the early lead, pushing Ernie Ball to the wall.
So does he still have the forward 2 slow one?
Option there. Ernie Ball trying to get some hits in. Here comes.
and solid pressure from anybody.
You can't do it. It's only in heat, Kenny.
Unfortunately,
And the low again.
You always get the 1 instead of the 1+2?
It's so fast as well.
Yeah.
And it's so it's
Weird that he has all of them.
yeah, they made it faster for season 2, so now it's super impossible to react.
yeah,
I feel.
yeah.
Offense
Yeah,
here.
but I mean, it's like the perfect conditioning tool, right?
Damn.
Larry, ayo.
No way.
Rive is so cool. When he's on, bro.
All the moves, the semi-demo man
Just I don't
or Mo man,
Mo man.
not the demo.
Demo boy.
Demo
That's
boy,
it.
yeah, that's
Demo boy.
All right, we are still playing losers quarters. So
You wonder what the
this
Super
is the
50
big
series
drive
cards are going to cost at the end of the year? Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be Ernie Ball out.
I'm happy I got my system when I did because before all the tariffs and all kicked in.
Still in first two territory, and is reject Rive gonna be rejected or accepted into the top
Accepted.
4? Yeah.
Nice, take the
Good
floor.
chance for Ernie Ball. That was a good combo.
Imagine Kenny qualifying for EWC. That would be wild.
Oh, I don't know about that though.
Yeah, switching sides not gonna be the best. And that magic floor gonna hit the wall.
Okay, rolls out. All right, nothing down
Oof.
yet, but Rive trying to go for the kill, and there we go, counter hit, magic 4 there.
Kenny, on YouTube, the guy says to max the 1+2 input for the Paul Heat move.
10 seconds left on the clock.
Just max the 1+2.
Again, man, it's looking
7 seconds. Paul can win this.
Oh, he needs to do something.
Death Fist. Oh, I would have done the same thing, bro.
I think 1 second left.
Yeah.
Tried it.
Good try. Good try.
Tried it. Man.
That was loser bracket too. Rive surviving out here.
Go there. You need to be at the same time patient because Rive is gonna.
So they probably go back to winner side now?
Option, but that same that you're not having any time, so just trying to go for those.
Oh no, that was not even top 4, bro. That was losers quarters. Rive Buffalo Soldier.
He might
That's a
be
run
bit
back.
for the low,
Buffalo Soldier's the one who beat him 2-0 to send him to losers in the first place.
goes forward.
Yeah,
So now we're finally in top 4.
comfortable in that. You gotta remember as well, Rive's one of his main training partners in
Is that Danish spag? You know it. Blackbeard.
It's
the best
Luffy.
golfer
Yeah,
in the
the
world from Saudi
most
Arabia.
destructive form.
Micro Center in Santa Clara has plenty of 5090s, and the cheapest one is $3,100. It's $3,100 at Micro Center. What the hell?
Looked really comfortable as well. He wasn't like Ernie Ball had his moments there, but just Rive was playing so fast, so on point. And
That's crazy.
wasn't a moment there where he didn't look
Do I speak any South African languages?
That means
I
that
do
we
actually.
are moving into
I speak
top 4
English.
now.
It's
So we have,
the main language of South Africa.
voting in a winner's bracket. And yeah, man, Buffalo Soldier against Rive. Man.
That's the run back.
That's the run back,
The
man.
run back. The
Also,
worst.
no more first twos.
3,100 plus depends on the model. Damn, that's insane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Because when I got my card, I considered buying the 5090, and Mike Center had a couple, and they were $2,000 back then.
Yeah, I mean, I've been used to, first to two all these years up until losers final, right? So
Yeah, it's getting hot. Hold on, I gotta turn on the fan or something.
I feel like it makes sense. that
Only not even noon yet.
are like this are the like single position. You're not sharing it with anyone now. Now it's like the real stuff from the 4th position forward. So
Yeah.
for me, it makes perfect sense that it's
Yeah.
first 3.
I like it a lot because it's like a compromise. Because a lot of people they were saying all top 8 should be first to free. Some people were saying no, just leave the top 2 or as first or first top 3 first to free. But then top 4 first to free is a bit of a compromise. The middle ground where half of the top 8 is kind of first to free.
Yeah, it's still like Tekken is still a bit of a slower game than many of the games that run first to free. But it's faster than what Tekken 7 was, so it makes sense to have like this compromise there.
Warm. I'm
Because,
gonna get water.
loading times are faster in this game. The game is a bit more fast in a sense. It might be, and
Yeah, you can rematch with random select stage as well now, so you go straight into it.
Yeah, those are the quality of life changes have been a blessing for all of the tournaments. So I really appreciate like Bandai Namco really looking into this and how people actually play these in tournaments and putting it into the game, so that we don't need to manually do all of that stuff. We can just push a button and we have the rule set in the game. Like default one is the Tekken World Tour rule set. We can just pick it in the menus, and then we can push like random the next stage, and that makes it so much faster.
So guys, as you can see, we have the updated bracket on the screen right now. Who do you guys think is gonna take it?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question, right? I can't call this.
I saw Eddie Gordo on the stage with Ilas. My new boy Ilas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna root for him for sure.
Why get Eddie on the map? Get Eddie a win.
Get Eddie nerfed, so that's
yeah.
Okay, sorry. Actually, Exodia, let's go. Don't get Eddie nerfed.
Exactly.
The all gold one? I think I've seen that.
Players like Chicken Maru.
Yeah, no, I've seen that one. The 59 that's all gold. That's just ridiculous to me.
So he's been playing really well, not only here but just in the season in general, right?
Yeah, you can link it. It's cool. I just came back from being outside my patio. You're soaked. Carmi, who you looking at out there? That's disgusting.
Really close. So I think this could be his tournament.
It might be.
You're looking at yourself. Look at this. Look at this graphics card, chat. Carmi, control yourself while you look at this. This is a 5090 GPU that's $10,000. It's made of gold.
It would be nice. So guys,
Carmi is showering on her patio. $10,000 5090 made of gold. I mean, this is probably the only GPU that's going to go up in price. You know?
Quick shout out to Malmö Game Week. They will be doing the Malmö Game Week in August.
Yeah, August 30th and 31st, I believe.
Yeah. So guys, if you're in
This is going to look really funny in like 10 years, though. This is all gold. Only the 3,593 AI tops, bro. My non-gold one does 10,000, you know?
high quality one.
Oh, man. This is really funny, too, because aren't components that are made of gold, like, even more efficient and shit? Like, shouldn't these components have been made of gold, too? You know what I mean?
So yeah, man.
I think then it would have been, like, hella would have made sense.
Excellent personalized custom computers as well. They provided the stream setups. And of course, EWC opening that one spot for Headstomper.
And then they sell it with this shitty-ass non-gold power supply. What the hell?
Everyone, Copenhagen Esports, big shout out to CPH Esports. An event like this is not possible without the local effort, right? Yeah, you need to have the local guys help.
Arabic calligraphy? That's how you know it's not designed for non-Arab people. Like, we don't expect Americans to be able to afford this shit.
But this time everything just ran smoothly. So,
and it's also remember as a Finn, I need to
Poor-ass Americans.
not only Malmö and Copenhagen, we also have one guy from Norway back there,
Skyter Rush, man. Yeah, shout out to Skyter Rush.
and one guy from Finland, Dunder, who has been stepping up also as a team.
Yes,
So it's
yeah,
a Nordic.
and
It's a Nordic event.
It's a Nordic event, and I'm not lying.
That's so over the top. I mean, have you seen the regular price of the 59? They're like 3,000 anyway. Might as well get the gold version for 10.
Come down next time and eat some ice cream like we do.
Yeah, it's amazing. By the way, have we told you about this ice cream?
I don't think the crowd knows yet.
I don't think they know. I think this is the first time we're talking about ice cream.
Yeah.
I found out about gold heat shields because the McLaren F1 had a solid gold engine heat shield. Wow.
Ilas Skilius,
That's pretty cool.
BDS member, the BDSM Ilas versus
BD what?
BDS member. So he's a member of BDS.
Oh, I thought you said BDSM. It's like, whoa.
No.
I think he did, didn't he?
Versus Exodia Falcons. Exodia.
Oh, we're going to winter final?
All right. So here we see our lovely
BDS
we have
Ilas.
Kira there
Yeah,
in
see
the front row.
the legend Girlanda in the front row. Kira as well.
Exodia.
Flower.
I've seen this guy before. This is Exodia.
BDS teammate, man. Shout out to them for supporting the players.
Yeah,
so now,
newly sponsored.
guys, it is time for winners final. Who will
Place
earn his
your
spot in
bets.
the grand
Place
final
your bets, chat.
and potentially win Headstomper and this beautiful
At one point, CPUs used to be made out of gold.
artifact we have in front of us. I mean, it is because I say so.
Yeah.
Yes?
I believe you, man. I believe you.
Yeah,
man.
trust me. This alone is worth millions of dollars.
I gotta show you a sweet Trans Am video. Only problem is that it's red. I can paint it.
Time for winners final. We
I want
have
to see though.
Ilas from Netherlands against Exodia from
Man,
South
I haven't
Korea.
thought about a Trans Am in a minute. How much are they? They're still 30 grand now? That's so whack, dude. Go back down to 18. I'll buy one.
Right now, so let's see.
I don't even know why I want to buy one for 18. I want to buy it for 12. Prize money for this tournament? This is a Tekken tournament, bro.
Ilas stepping up in the Eddie game, going against Exodia.
I mean, it's funny, right? With Eddie, like when he came out, people were really doubting.
Is it just me or is the volume mad loud all of a sudden?
You know, some old animators they were like,
This is making me feel like I'm high or something. You know, like the volume is just changing on me all the time.
I think it was just learning to change character again, which is kind of an impressive.
The Bricks prize pool is very nice. Wasn't it like held in Russia or something?
learn the character again. Maybe he plays a bit differently now. But
Bit is a understatement.
okay, yeah. But it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
WS6, I love WS6, bro. I gotta click this link. Hold up.
Ilas now in
Saving it for later.
on the second player side.
Copy link.
So good strong start for him. And see, goes into east, gets that Monding 11. That was a big change into season 2.
Also, I saw a black Corvette on the street the other day. And that thing almost, I thought it was a Trans Am at first. I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait, it doesn't have the Ram Air. And I was like, oh, it's not even a freaking Trans Am. That new back 4 string from Fang, I think it's back 4-1. That thing is really annoyingly good. Isn't Exodia a Pokemon? Yeah, I think it's a Pokemon from that one trainer. What's his name? Yu-Gi-Oh? The tournament was in Russia? Nice.
Right now, Exodia connects. Oh my god, Hans is back.
I bet I can flip that car. What? Wow, that was a crazy good sidestep 4, actually.
And that means one thing, and that's that. Still, Ilas trying to get some use out of the heat, but Exodia, good pressure.
Yeah, but good defense.
Ooh.
Managed to get away from the wall and it's suddenly Exodia against the wall.
Yeah, okay, well, now we even. Ilas does have rage. Exodia does have rage.
Down to the wire, lights out, back in. Damn.
Down back 28 frames fast, but you have very hard animation to actually discern.
It's the animation. Like,
Ugh.
be slow, but if the animation allows it, then it's just hard.
Did he say 28 frame low? That's pretty slow.
Yeah, a bit too late on it.
They're having some kind of capture card issue, Kenny.
What a choice. Very good button there.
The kick to the chin.
Yeah, you're actually just blinking really slow, Kenny. I don't know what you're on right now, but
Yeah, he does have install as well.
you're definitely just blinking slow right now, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's one match down for Ilas. And he seems unstoppable now.
Man, that was the young blood.
Yeah. The future
If you want a really good sports car for a solid price, a C5 Z06 Corvette
just to play
is a
against
bargain.
on the same level, right?
You know, honestly, like Corvettes, I don't think I've ever been into them. Oh, let me take a look.
Yeah.
It's a very, very important like
Oh,
difference.
damn.
It's the first free
WS6, and he sold it, man.
bracket. This would have been like basically like
What did Kenny say? Hold up.
momentum, and he goes into the second match and he could take it all. But now, first to free, the things are going to be changed.
For later.
And the coaching might play a big role in that as well.
Crazy.
Wow, they are changing the volume because now in the chat they're saying the game is too quiet.
Smiling and he's just chilling, and then you have Exodia with the serious face, man. Come on, man.
Now it's really
Remember we were
quiet,
talking
chat.
about the,
I didn't touch any
players
volumes.
Who play the dirtiest characters. It is one of those.
Yeah, it's one of those.
1-0.
All right, guys.
G classic.
Maybe we'll have some walls in play.
Ilias.
That's probably gonna end up being if I mean we don't get the walls too often on the stage. Nice side step from Exodia.
Yeah.
Pops the heat. Is it gonna connect? Definitely does.
Yeah. Still good.
What happened, Eddie? What do you mean?
For Ilas. Still doesn't want
He's
to
so
win.
stupid now, is he?
Yeah, pop the heat smash probably would have been super.
What's stupid about him?
You know, expectations were high for that. Anyway, Exodia coming in hot.
Oh, whistle, top over, everything's whiffing.
For me, the only thing I don't like is that some of his highs don't look like highs.
Nah,
So I don't recognize, like, I need to duck him.
Yeah, that was really good.
Majinga.
Yeah, kept his head cool.
Yeah.
Even though Exodia got some hits there.
I mean, that's
Your dad had 2001?
Eddie Clef.
Whoa.
Eddie Clef.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Eddie Clef.
Eddie Clef.
Eddie Clef, I'm gonna
Oh
tell you.
my god, nice float, man.
Yeah.
Catching him with the back four strings. Bam, bam. Run in.
2 stacks already.
Run in. Oh my god, the
There we
install.
go.
Oh, the heat smash as well. Everything is connecting right now. BDS Ilas.
Raf is still in. He's in top 4.
Okay, Exodia just backing off from this.
Who the hell he?
That Eddie was going into SSP. None of
That shit cracks me up. I don't know what the actual song sounds like, but I heard some TikTok clip
Counter hit, he could have had the G
of like, who the hell he, what the hell he? That shit was funny to me.
Oh, the backhand bow hop kick, that's gonna be huge. He can't spend
Do you think Tuesday's patch will live up to the hype for bringing defense back? I don't think that's what they're saying about this patch, right? Didn't they? What is this patch supposed to be, chat? The one that's coming up? Isn't it supposed to be like combo adjustments or something?
So what's Exodia gonna go for now? 8 seconds left. Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at the time. Bro, go with the low that they made faster. You can't react to it anymore. That's crazy.
At least it seems like he's having fun there. So.
again, the backhand bow hop kick gonna
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater? Dude, what are you guys waiting for next week? I keep asking you guys, but now we have more people in here. Next week is going to be like all those, what do you call it? Gaming conference shits?
Find an opening. All right, nice stepping.
Metal Gear Solid's got to be one of them, right? And then GTA 6 probably, maybe? Silk Song, yeah.
huge life lead for Exodia now. He does not need to overextend. Ilias is the one he needs to make the comeback, not him.
Wolverine, that's the one. I want to watch Wolverine. I have work on Friday, but if any of those things are on Saturday, I might be able to watch the Saturday one.
And Idas does the same as well. He's fishing for the Eddie Clef.
And then Sunday, I think I'm actually busy.
Nice punish.
So I don't think I can restream anything on Sunday. But if there's stuff on Saturday, I can definitely do that. And then if there's stuff on Friday night, I can do that.
Yeah, do it again. Why not?
4 seconds left and a down for Rager. Is it gonna connect? It's not.
Shit. 2 rounds to 1.
They made it faster and safer, so you know you can't be using it like that now.
This guy really.
VF's trailer, that would be cool, actually. New Resident Evil, that would be nice.
Shout out to Rukang for inventing that.
A Jackie Bryan trailer would go off. I'd like that. For sure, there'll be a VF6 trailer on Friday during Summer Games Fest. That would be sick.
I mean, it only works against.
Damn, man. I might have to. Maybe I'll take an hour off of work on Friday to restream Summer Games Fest. I might do that, actually. I might take a couple hours off of work to come restream Summer Games Fest on Friday.
Nice patience by Exodia right now. He really.
I'll just start work mad early or something.
To make it even.
Such an important round. And the
Punish.
Block, yes, and that is launch punishable.
Perfect
Good
punish.
punish.
All right, what was looking like.
You know what's really crazy? I don't even read the punish things that it says on the sides anymore. The return of Rips Jackie? I've been playing still.
Exodia saw him.
I commentated Virtua Fighter at Combo Breaker.
Yeah,
Obliterate.
I'm Exodia, bruv.
There's no
2XKO news? I guess that would make sense. You know, 2XKO, they could actually
Just too much for 3 seconds.
they could actually announce a release date this weekend. You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna spot this one. This one is up right now.
We got his teammate
Why did it say punish on block? Wow. I wasn't paying. Like I said, I don't look at those words.
chilling, yo, his hand on the back of his head.
GTA will not be there. They don't really do events. They just post it on the site whenever they feel like it. That's what I'm thinking too. But maybe now that it's getting closer to release, they'll do more. I don't know.
Well, so even Stevens a lot more.
Like, I understand why they didn't in the past, but now that like the estimated release date is kind of coming around, it might be more.
Brought that smile out.
Yeah, I don't know. What did Kira say to him?
Sega's gonna be at Summer Games Fest and VF6 is supposed to have something. That would make sense.
Stick with it, Eddie. Lose
It
more
feels
time.
like the way VF is building up the marketing that something this next weekend makes sense.
What are the coaches telling them? Some complex situation? No, man. Sometimes it's just very simple.
Are people actually excited for 2XKO? I feel like if you have to ask that question, then you're not excited for it, you know? or you're waiting for someone else to be excited for it before you get excited for it. Like, how about you just be excited for it, and then you can, I don't know. That's just how I feel about that.
So much work for Exodia in this game.
But maybe you're right. You talked me into it. No one's excited. It's
Nice back four from Exodia.
Bloodborne 2?
Ilas is against the wall right now. He tries to get away. Yes, manages to do so and up again.
You were excited for it until you played it, and now the hype is gone?
Very unfortunate.
That's a really interesting idea, too. Like, maybe, do you guys think games should have demos? Like, there's a chance that happens, right? Where you put out a demo, you put out a beta, and then people are like, now that I've tried it, I don't really want it.
Boom, the shoulder. Sidewall, wall splat, yeah.
So, like, Net Impact, they just put out a demo, right? But now that they put out a demo, I'm pretty sure it's not my game. But if they didn't put it out, maybe I'd been like, maybe I should try it out. You know, I would have bought it.
He wanted another spike. Didn't get it though because the backdoor broke the balcony. But Ilas, he needs to make this comeback quick.
You need to know where your money's going? Yeah, from a consumer perspective, yeah, I get it. I'm thinking about it more from the business perspective. Like, is it a good idea for the businesses to be putting out these demos, you know? It wouldn't really matter because of Steam refund. But if it's, like, just good enough that you can play for longer than 2 hours before deciding, then you'd be like, shit, maybe I should keep it, you know?
So let's see if I mean, Ilas is a very young player. Exodia is like
Horse Human? I know, we played a lot of 2XKO together. But Horse says, I was feeling really high in 2XKO until I saw Alpha Lab 2 changes. Really? Hey, tell me, what did you not like about the Alpha Lab 2 changes?
Very good step from Exodia.
yeah. And
What of Conflict? Conflict says if they won't put out a demo or review copies, then it's likely asked. That's true. Yeah, if people say, like, yeah, there was no review copies, then people are like, oh, no, they're hiding it.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna kill, but that's.
You didn't like the knockdown changes at all?
Exodia to turn this round around.
Damn.
See, Ilas did get that hit, so maybe he can utilize.
What's he doing?
I think demos generally convince people, more people to buy than opposite.
That was
Unless the
very
game
dedicated
objectively
stuff
sucks.
right there.
That's interesting.
Definitely needed it.
So.
Oh, yeah, Kenny, I remember the Cyberpunk review kerfuffle.
The next character.
No, I don't, honestly, I don't think about it as a character. Even though there were some situations where he was launched for being 2- on block, right? But I think no, he's gonna stay. He's sticking to his guns right now. I think right now it's a mental war right now.
All right, let's see. But first we need to play this.
Stellar Blade.
Obviously, if we win, so he can't.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that was. Oh my god.
Yo, the parry, the shifting clouds, absorbs 2 hits, become a full launcher.
And all Ilas doesn't get to use.
From a business perspective, it doesn't make sense to do a demo unless you're confident in the game. Yeah, that's really interesting, right? Because that means that Net Impact must have been like really confident in the game to be like, people are going to love this. We should release a demo.
If we can just get something hit, something in, some
The Stellar Blade demo saved me from buying. That's what I'm saying, see? There's a bunch of examples where you guys are like, yeah, I played the demo, so I knew I didn't want to buy that shit.
seconds left.
But if you didn't have the demo, maybe you might have. You know, I don't know. Wow, 4%, 5%. Final round, game 3.
If the Eddie Clef didn't connect there as well.
This is a really cool crowd because it's not like a huge crowd, but you can tell everyone's into it. I prefer events like this in general versus like events that have hella people, but they're not into it.
He's gonna turn it around. It was looking kind of bleak coming into this match, but now it's looking way better for Ilas.
Dark Neo, I felt the opposite. Although, wait, I gotta reconsider that. But yeah,
Exodia's attempts to punish
I didn't like the way it felt like floaty to me.
Okay, goes directly for the Bandiga moves.
Like when I play Marvel, which everyone compares it to, Marvel you walk slow, sure, but the dashes feel snappy, and the super jumps feel like, you know. Nen did not feel like that.
Just get the wall.
Good block.
That was sick indeed.
Boom says he played Detroit Become Human demo. I was like, I need this game. That's sick. That's super cool. That's what you want for sure.
Off as well.
Set's not over yet. It's first of 3. This is a winner final.
Don't pop off yet, though. We still need one more match to take this into the, like Ilas to the grand finals. So
Yeah, man, the Dutch boy is making a lot of noise right now.
2XKO, the only reason they did the get-up change is because they were scared about one Oki setup. So they blew up all Oki setups along the way. There's like a Tekken key charge type of change. Oh, no. Those are the worst kind for sure. That always happens, too. The difference is, like, in Tekken, it was established, right? It was established for like 30 years, and they were like, well, now we're messing up. 2XKO is like a brand new game, so they're still like coming up with how the game should be at its core, and they don't even know yet.
we have one, at least one.
We have one.
Anyway,
Look at the guy laughing away.
I think that's a pretty big difference, though.
Oh my god.
Nice. What's that?
Yeah,
One more
man.
hit.
Not being able to key charge for a counter it in practice mode still got me effed up. Yeah.
He's playing really well right now. Whatever Kira told him, it's really working out.
You're hyped for a game called Dead as Disco. You played the demo yesterday, and you're like, meh. Dude, I don't have time for all these games. How do you have time for so many games? I need your life. Heard Leffen say that they made Oki so much worse in that game. Genuinely excited to see how 2XKO is going to change the landscape for fighting games as a free-to-play game. That's a good point. Technically, like, you know, Killer Instinct back in the day was also free-to-play, but it was on Xbox, and no one had Xbox. Xbox One back then. So it, like, tested the model for us, and then no one was there for it. And then the next one was Dead or Alive when they added VF characters. That was also free-to-play. But the netcode was absolutely garbage. So no one played that one either. So 2XKO will be the first one that everyone will get to play and be free to play. Although technically Multiverses was also a fighting game that was free to play. And that's now officially dead. But that was dead for a bunch of other reasons.
He's not out of this yet.
That's one shoulder right there. Very dangerous when your opponent has hit.
The key charge change is literally just a practice mode nerf. You're literally wrong.
Rotated the earth.
Like, I literally use that in tournament.
Oh, nice.
Nice step. Hits him with the hell sweep. Bam. Oh,
Back to mix up. Okay, gets the heat activation out the shoulder again.
I did.
Okay, good use of the heat smash there. Exodia really low.
I saw people talking about the key charge change again yesterday. You know, FDX had a little tweet about it. Wait, hold on. Let's finish it first, and then remind me about the FDX tweet.
man, Ilas is so close right now. He needs. I mean, he doesn't want it to become 2-2 right here. He needs to be.
Did I use key charge in tournament after the change? I'm not even sure I entered the tournament after the change.
Place were too close. And yeah, crazy movement here.
Crazy
Both
movement.
players.
Yeah, but the Kimbo hop.
It's all good.
Exodia not out of this yet. He's just pushing towards the wall. Just shy, but Ilas back at the wall. Oh, jumps over.
Shoulder used. This time Ilas didn't eat it. Goes into heat.
Yoplix, what up, man?
Some plus frames.
Played one day after season 2 and haven't touched the game since. You waiting for fall? Maybe then.
But that's a good start.
I understand.
Is that gonna work? No. And here's the heat smash. Equal. The
Is it
shoulder.
enough? It should be.
I don't think it's enough either, but do we get the wall? We don't get the wall.
Put him in the
Oh
blender,
shit!
put him in the
Nice.
blender.
Ew. Damn! Look at the pop off. Let's go.
The Dutch boys pop off
That's sick though, cause it's over Saudi, right?
in the house.
He's hype. He's hype.
Grand finalist on the winner's side.
That's
Ilias
cool.
from the Netherlands, Team BDS.
That was a
The
sick
only
pop off. I like that. You rarely see shit like that these days, man.
his mark. Is this gonna be his
He
first
wanted to win that shit. That was dope.
Man, what a performance by.
And none of y'all believed in him either.
About hard work, talk about
35% of y'all said, nah,
Man,
maybe he'll win.
amazing.
But 65% of y'all, he's hella not winning. Exodia's winning this shit.
You see that pop off? It's like he won the whole tournament, bro. He popped off hard.
That was a good pop off. Hell yeah. He deserves that shit.
A lot to him, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
came here. He really wanted.
That's what it's about. That's what competition's about.
Winning a tournament is a nice feeling. I mean, it
Gross.
feels like I'm on top. But I think he's thinking like the long vision, right?
Yeah.
He wants to be fight with the big boys at the EWC and
So yeah, FDX had a tweet yesterday, and it was about the key charge. He's like, can we bring back key charge, whatever? And someone replied there talking about how if they bring it back now with all these new lows that are faster, then it's going to be mad cheap, right? So if you really think about that, so now you're going to get counter hit by faster lows that you cannot react to instead of people setting up situations to hit you with shit. So instead of being set up to get hit by shit, you're now getting randomly hit by shit that you can't react to. That's what the change did then.
From Saudi Arabia and Exodia also from Saudi Arabia. So he is looking really strong right now. Ilas, I don't know, man. This kid, he's a prodigy, and he's looked like.
yeah, he's a prodigy and he's sitting comfortably right. I imagine he had to go down and then, you know.
Is this an
fight
EWC qualifier as well?
Make it-
Oh shit, it is. It's road to EWC. Did he just qualify for EWC right there?
Exactly what he's doing right now. So now.
Because it's top 2, right? So he made grand finals. So then, oh, it's only one spot. It's only one spot. So he's one step closer to EWC. Holy shit, that is pressure.
That would be.
Hold on, how do we know how many qualifiers?
They should just do random select characters or something, man. Like,
Yeah.
They should bring moving out like a sofa to the stage. Okay, this is your living room now. Just go nuts.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, if you beat me, I'm gonna slap you. Yeah, but that's the
You're right. Headstomper only has one spot, chat. It's one spot. I just double checked it. Confirmed.
So
One stop at Headstomper.
when you have like at such an important stage in the tournament, and you have two players who end up fighting against each other, and
Yeah, the pop-off is making sense. He's not there yet, though.
different mind game, right?
Like, if he qualified, the pop-off would have made sense completely. Oh, wait, we got to bet on this one. Oh, this is the run back, chat. This is who sent Roth to loser bracket.
Buffalo Soldier versus Riot. Riot was sent down to the loser side by Buffalo Soldier. It's a time for him to get his revenge.
Good fill there, Chicken Chakra.
It seems kind of bloodthirsty here. Like the start was
I'm going to let you guys bet on this one a little bit late.
You're getting a combo. Ooh, dropping the combo as well.
Now that you've seen how it's going, and you know the lore, place your bets. Riot versus Buffalo Soldier.
Why not?
Anyway, Rayef in a very strong lead.
Oh my God!
What a man!
The vibes are immaculate.
Indeed they
What the
are.
hell?
He was not afraid. Time for the comeback.
Ilas's brother is Buffalo Soldier, right? So if this Kazuya can make it all the way back to the grand finals, then the brothers have to play for a spot at EWC. That's insane.
The popcorn. That's one down for Buffalo Soldier.
Yo, this is how you treat your son?
Yeah, man.
He's not getting any fun.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the story? This is how you treat
As you may know, Ilas is banned to get TWT points,
kids in parenting to Kazuya.
but they allow him to qualify for EWC. I did not know that. So Ilas here is in the grand finals, and he cannot get TWT points?
What a step. Bam. He's
Wow.
Love to
Swing
see
in the
it.
back.
Love to see it. All right.
He was the one who had that,
getting wall splat, but here comes Ray
he did
with the
something about entering when he wasn't supposed to enter or something. He lied in his region last year, right?
They roll
Yeah,
on the
it was
ground.
something like that.
All right. He's up. Kinda even. Buffalo Soldier pops
I
the
vaguely
heat,
remember that.
and here comes Rayef with the heat as well. Uses the smash directly.
So he lied about his region or something.
Because down back 1-2.
Man, that
So
was-
he lived in Netherlands but chose Morocco? Oh boy.
Oh, the punish!
He said he was North African region but competed on the EU ladder or something?
Oh, that's crazy, man. Watch this movie, Mishima's in space.
So because of that,
Watch it.
he's not allowed to get TWT points at this event even though he's in the grand finals. But he still might get an EWC spot, which is worth way more.
Is that all you
So then if I'm his brother, I let him have the EWC spot, right?
Be careful.
Right?
Now the floor is burstable. You can get
Or does he let his brother get the TWT points and the EWC spot?
So watch those shoes, player, like a wise man once said.
Watch the shoes.
He did not do it purposely, though. He made a tweet back then. Yeah, it's hard to tell, though, right?
Break the floor. there we
Yeah,
go.
there we go. Boom. Hey, heat burst pop. Oh, just a bit too much.
Fix
Just a bit too
Kazuya.
much.
Fix Kazuya.
Nice selection.
Fix Kazuya. I was like, why do they say that? I was like, oh.
Yeah, Rayef really going for it. Buffalo Soldier, nice defense.
Rive's getting effed up. I mean, I'm not really watching, but this is the guy who's sending loser bracket, so it makes sense. Heat smash.
Yeah, let's see.
Off the wall combo from a heat smash. To the wall again.
It's a weird side.
Jeez.
One, yeah, and goes for the mid.
Brutal
And
OG
there
up
we go.
top.
Rive, he's back on the map now.
Yeah, funny back. Oh, he went for another wall sliding 1-2 there.
Rive can easily turn around. Yeah. He's really good at adapting, too.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
it really hurts,
Bro,
man.
that was 30% gone.
Hey, yo. Oh, it's his end up one.
Oh, Rive says he's gonna take it to the wall here. Bam,
I don't want to know, Michael Fay.
bam, bam.
Flip
And
over.
takes the lead here.
Oh, wake up, duck.
Tsunamis. Both on heat. Punishes Steve down for 2.
Yeah, nice punish by Rive there. And there we go. Manages to connect with the down back one.
He doesn't use the
Heat
heat
smash
dash.
block.
Still has heated. Heat dash this time, yep.
Finish the heat.
Electric? Yeah.
He doesn't have the razor at this time.
That one, I don't know why. I just felt it, too.
Combo conversion.
One more.
Plenty of time for Rive here, though.
CD 1+2.
He just has to survive a poke. Get some health back. Now the health's coming back. Now he's surviving pokes.
Get the wall
Oh
splat.
my God.
It's not dead. 4 seconds. Now you got a deal.
Dive
One
kick.
hit's gonna do it. Bam. Hey.
Oh, almost. Almost.
It was Rive.
Almost. 1% Rive won that round. If Buffalo Soldier had done whilst at 4-4, I think he still would have been timeout. So he wouldn't have got the extra chip hit to get the health back.
Both players going in hot, those hits. Here comes Rave again.
Oh my god.
Jin did not need a dive kick. Yeah,
Okay,
but he needs it.
yeah.
Poster boy.
Go.
Because he is so cheap, bro.
Combo, do we get the wall? We probably won't be getting that because it's directly tornadoes. Okay,
Nice
once
punish
again.
again.
Yeah, trying to fish, really trying to fish for those down for twos, but it's Kazuya after all. So.
Yeah.
Okay, super low on health. One down three is it gonna happen?
Oh my god, dude. His electric timing is so good. Rive threw that away. Rive threw that away, bro.
Bro, it's the trilogy, man. That's 3 for 3.
Look at Gerlanda's face. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. And that's twice now.
Oh my
That is twice that Rive just ran in and got hit by a counter hit, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Look at him. He's getting yelled at, bro. That's not coaching. That's scolding, bro.
Oh my god.
He's getting scolded right now by Akil.
Yeah, Akil up on the stage right now. I mean, he's trying to tell him something, man. Listen, man.
He's like, bro, you won that shit.
Block the rage out. Block the rage.
It's in a combo.
It's in a combo, but you know.
True rage out.
Don't put him in rage. Don't put him in rage.
La, habibi. All right, let's go.
Maybe they're bros because he blunt. They're on the same team.
Okay. A strong start.
Same region and everything, too.
Buffalo Soldier at the wall, Rave.
You telling me that's not Tetsu with the mustache?
Whatever Akil said is working.
He said,
Yo, Tetsu looks good with his new beard, though.
Yeah.
It suits him.
Okay, just choking.
Rive needs more electrics. Yeah.
Not out yet. Let's see what we're gonna end the combo with.
He's like, bro, you run into electrics, man.
At least.
2 of those rounds, he just did an electric. Here comes another one. Oh, God. He's going to do it again. Never mind. I got mixed.
He wants to
Tetsu was at BAM, yeah.
from Buffalo Soldier.
Riot ducking. Yo, that song is playing in his head right now, man.
All right, let's go.
Demon Paw.
Demon Paw in the heat. Bup, bup.
Oh, didn't finish it down for 1-4. He could have had the wall slap.
Just block the hell sweep.
Save up
Right?
1-2. Hits him with a down for 2. Block. Punish.
nice.
Beautiful punish.
No, Rav, please, my boombucks.
Yeah, back
Damn, all you guys better Rav. I see all these ones in the chat right now.
out of the wall.
With his stature kick.
All right, he needs to be careful right now. Buffalo is in heat, and there we go. Just enough. Back to 1. Just enough to finish him off.
Yeah, playing it safe, keeping him honest. Oh, for 2 points, it's Mark Buffalo Soldier. Okay, hard ducking the
Kudans is playing Heihachi.
Just exchanging those. Rave taking the lead here. Just doing 2-1.
All these pokes.
Mm-hmm.
Punches again. Giving out the game here.
Rive
Rave.
spends the heat first.
Dash.
Did he forget that he spent it?
Big punish.
This is so silly. I saw Daniel Mato tweeting that shouldn't be in the game. Or someone. Maybe it wasn't Daniel Mato.
Yeah, for that's it.
Oh, just
It's cool that up forward 4-4-4-4 has a use now.
Broken by Buffalo Soldier, then Demon Paw.
Oh. Maybe that's what Akil told him. He's like, yo, this guy keeps electric. We just dash and duck, fool.
Electric switching for them.
Optimal wall combo, down 4 connect.
If he wins this round, bro. Jeez Louise.
that was a bit too careful.
Yeah, that was a bit too ambitious, right? So,
Quite a bit. And the 4-4 round
Mm-hmm.
counter hit.
All right, I think Rob's back in control. All you one betters can relax. It's looking okay.
40% off. Nice block. Not
Uh-uh.
that much on block though.
A 4-4-4-4-4 was your worst enemy in Tekken 6 online back in the day? Hell yeah, man.
Punish. Nice. That is punishable now. Yeah, the 2-1-4.
Bro, I am so out of loop.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Blackbeard was like, is it?
Whatever Akil told Riot, it's definitely working out. He's standing up. He's taking a breather. Hey, yo.
Oh, wait. Backpack break.
Yeah,
You're
but he
surprised about 2-1-4 being -10.
Oh, he's checking frame data.
Yeah, wait until I tell about 2-1-4 tilde 4.
Oh, okay.
It's -12.
Oh, okay.
Like getting some water there.
I have so many questions in my head.
Blackbeard is learning about Season 2 on the spot right. It's like, wait, what?
Right, he ran off to get his water, and now he's listening into what
Oh, that's
he gets
funny.
to Big Bro.
Big
He had to check his inventory, check the backpack.
Yo, big bro, it's my turn to play the play on the Xbox.
Big Bro, come on, finish this, man. I want to play.
What if he dashed and ducks into an uncharacteristic demon paw?
Mom said it's my
That's
turn
not
to
gonna
play
happen.
the
Oh, you're
finals.
so annoying. Get off, man.
Not the way he's been losing. Like in situation where Rive has life lead, dash duck is probably good for him.
We'll never know maybe, but let's see if it actually will benefit.
Unless The other person hasn't activated heat yet.
Rev was looking very good there. Like the poking from him has been constantly very good in top 8. So I don't know. See this?
Duck all day.
Yeah. Gets the wall as well. And Jive kicks in. Just slaps him on the ground. Get off the ground, man. Right.
Is this best of 5? Yes. Everything in top 4 nowadays in Tekken World Tour is best of 5.
Yeah, using that mid, noticing that Rive just ducks after eating a heat engager.
Yeah. Good call out there. We're even trying to even it out. Buffalo Soldier at 40% with rage.
Oh, yeah.
Nice dedication on a duck there, managing to with the throw.
Joshua.
We're gonna have wall blast.
Yeah, the assist from the Phoenix.
That's a cool camera, the way it like turns while they're in the air.
With the heat smash.
Pixel of life. And the second one, that's not gonna work.
I respect it.
Big
I
bet.
respect it.
It's
Yeah.
been working the whole night, but
It
I
has,
think it's
yeah.
one of the first times it's actually being blocked.
I need to go fix my automod in general.
Again, ready. Round
Some of those. Actually, I'm gonna go fix it right now. Actually, it's been messed up with this for too long.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Stature kick is minus 13 after all.
Man,
So
Buffalo Soldier.
I lied. I don't know how to do it.
versus
Off the heat,
this
yeah.
connect.
Yeah.
That
Gonna
does this
work,
time.
yeah. Bam.
I don't even know how to get to the mod view thing. Whatever.
out your way. And the down for 2.
And that's definitely gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Spends the heat flash. Hey.
That's 2 rounds for Buffalo Soldier. We're still playing first free though, so even if he wins, he's not
Yeah,
going to be
very-
advancing.
Yeah, very convincing rounds from Buffalo Soldier.
Okay, now just exchanging blows. Oh,
Okay,
doesn't
this
reach.
second hit. That was so lucky that he was heading up blocked.
But he needs to be careful right now because Rive knows now that he's ready to block the slows and launch them.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be looking for maybe more mids as well now.
And that 4-4-3 is
Yeah.
scary.
4-4-3s is
Finally, we're fixed.
Optics is scary.
Yeah.
Nice punish.
Bro, not broken.
Yeah. Still pretty close. Rev in a bit of a lead. Both players still haven't popped their heat though. It's not
Bro,
going to happen.
no. Has
He
Rive
wants to, bro.
found a weakness in Buffalo Soldier's armor?
That would
Next
be
with the low. Oh, and no backswing for you, sir.
Let those demon paws fly. It's a good idea.
Nice
There we
punish
go.
on the low.
Alright, that's a good start for this round.
This is so much better than the Lars Victor Clive tournament from yesterday. I agree completely.
Yeah, but Rive still has the heat to spend. He hasn't popped it yet.
Trying to find the opportunity.
That was really good.
He is.
If he had done a natural combo, would have been better.
He's just trying to poke him down right now.
Yeah.
Just waiting for an opening.
Yeah.
Hellsings might come out sit down for 2. Doesn't
Yeah.
find its mark.
Big punish.
Hate. That's not damn, bro. His electric time is sick.
Electric come out. Doesn't have heat to extend the combo though, so it's
I would have loved to play Buffalo Soldier in Tekken 7. Tekken 8, I don't want to play him. He'll beat my ass.
This is first to free action. Is he gonna beat our losers finalists? There's one more game to go.
Damn, is he gonna eliminate Roth by himself?
And I just loved what Buffalo Soldier did there at the end. He did the filler and then didn't finish the combo and just waited and put it in the 50-50 blender straight away.
It's crazy how Victor, Clive, and Lars made Arsenal's Nina look tame in comparison.
Sweet bang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, Arslan, he plays a real simple playstyle in general, right?
Might be true, but
It might be true.
2 players need to
Yeah,
be
he
beaten
needs-
before that happens.
The EWC qualification spot on the line has also made it more interesting.
Saudi God.
Yeah, man. If anyone can do it,
A little bit, but it's more about the watchability of the characters to me.
Yeah.
nobody can stop him when he's on point.
Yeah, but he does have quite a hill to climb.
Top 4 is also Saudi versus Netherlands, yeah.
Buffalo Soldier. So let's see if Ryan can do something about this situation right now.
Wow.
Okay. And that's a thing as well.
Oh shit, Rob's waking up. He's turning up the wavoos.
And if you're Rive now, you gotta be so scared of throwing out those stand back fours. Buffalo Soldier has shown that he's willing to block and launch punish them. One of your main low hooks.
Yeah, he's a fundamentals guy, but you mix those fundamentals with Nina down forward 1 and 1-2.
Is this truly a weakness here?
It's pretty buff.
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah. I mean, I think Rive is seeing a pattern now. Some throws not broken. Yeah. Decent punish.
And Buffalo Soldier in heat, gets the electric. The wall is going to be there. Are we going to break it? Are we going to take the pressure?
Nope.
We're going to take the pressure.
He won most of Geese in Grand Finals of Kazumi. Is that true? I remember he beat Anakin with Geese.
Corner now.
But that was seemed very specific, like Jack versus Geese problem, right? Blue Evac 56 monther. Welcome back.
Love
Yeah,
to
there
see
we go.
good
Uses the
Mishima.
heat smash.
So
Yeah, Mission was always fun too.
So, it was
He
so
played mostly
effective,
Geese, no
just
kidding.
hitting everything and then threw the heat smash at the same time. But Rive, he is in rage
Yeah.
right now. He's tipping him down. Look at all the gray health.
Damn, hit some more buttons, bro. That was tight.
Discount 30% off for all movies tonight. There we go.
The fourth one of the series. We're going fast and we're going furious.
Man, that was amazing.
Sub sound is on, it's just low. Yeah. It's really weird. Stream Elements, when you change the volume by a tiny bit, it jumps up a ton now.
Yeah, that was so good by Buffalo.
Yeah, that was a really good way of escaping the pressure. Damn, he tried.
4-4-3.
Yeah, gets the combo, the wall
Bam,
here.
bam, bam.
Down4 has been doing a lot of heavy lifting today for AF.
It has, yeah.
This match is the best we've seen all weekend. I agree.
Oh, doesn't need it. Almost got the combo at the wall, but not quite. Slumps there. It's real fast.
This is like the most Tekken match we've seen all weekend, really.
Well, really good play.
Frames.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice. That was a whiff punish.
Yeah.
Nice.
Set point now for
Set
Buffalo
point for
Soldier.
Buffalo Soldier.
If he wins this, he takes Raf out of the tournament by himself.
One more and he's gonna be a loser.
That's crazy.
Let's see if Rive
This is Rive's demon right here, Buffalo Soldier.
The demon paw.
Man.
Once again.
These downforces are simply not adding up. Yeah.
Truly a demonic tool.
So this is Rive really
This is not a loser final, though.
now, right? So
But
let's
it would be sick if he pops off. If we get the brothers playing each other in grand finals here, it's going to be so tight.
And what does Buffalo Soldier do? Okay. Back forward.
Nice counter hit.
Yeah. Goes for the
Isn't that forward four?
conversion this time around.
So, is he gonna break the wall?
No.
He's with the low hit wall combo.
But
Heat
Buffalo
dash
Soldier
mix.
super low. One down four will solve the
Electric.
issue. Will
Oh
that be
my
all
god.
the way?
Oh, he got the wall break.
Sweep. Okay, still not enough damage.
Pew.
There's no way.
Oh my god. Nice block. Nice block. So important. Holy shit.
That's one more round. One more round.
One more chance, Rive.
By the house, man.
Buffalo Soldier.
But
Can't let that get to you.
it's Rive, man. He will capitalize on it.
Down forward two.
Hey, hey.
This is a big
Pop the
start
heat.
for this round. Buffalo
Bam,
Soldier
bam, bam.
gonna get the lead.
Bam, bam.
Hey.
Oki. Stay
Crowd's into it. I love it.
Eat the boot, man.
No heat dash here.
Didn't use the dash.
Heat dash this time. Into throw. Rive. Lots of grade. Needs an engager.
Bro,
He also, Arslan here would get chipped down to rage before going for the engager. Arslan actually pays attention to that shit. I like that.
throwing out electrics. But
Yeah,
he's getting
yeah, man. And look how the gray health is just all regained back, man. And just like that, man, he's almost even in health right now with Buffalo Soldier.
And he's got the resources too.
Oh, he still has heat.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Damn,
like
he got so much of that gray back without even landing an engager. And now he still has heat, but 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
And he gets electric. That might be enough. Do a long-ass combo. Do the longest combo you can do.
Taken down as well.
That's his block. Don't hit a button, dude.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Just side roll. You win. Yeah.
That's just like that.
Buffalo Soldier takes it.
Rive is out.
Rive eliminated.
God of
Loses
God.
twice
Now-
in this tournament to Buffalo
and
Soldier.
Now he has to take the other god.
The other one.
Yeah,
The one who
the
sent
other
him
one.
down to the loser
The one
side.
that sent him down to losers.
Oh, fancy
It's
pants.
not an easy road, but someone must do it.
Man,
Damn, Buffalo Soldier. Yo, you guys who bet on Buffalo Soldier, you just got 7.6 times more boom bucks.
we are in
That's
trouble
crazy.
right
Big
now.
payout. Congrats. Buffalo Soldier.
That is amazing.
Betters.
Story,
That,
man.
is a
That was
story,
great.
man. Where's the documentary team?
But yeah,
Can I
shout out
please
to
have
Rive,
some
man.
points
Like,
back?
all
You can
the
actually get a ton of points.
before.
Because
He
the
loses
longer you stay in the
one
chat, you get more
round,
points back.
Which is Buffalo Soldier.
You're in there.
The winner's side and in the loser's side, unfortunately. But he's going to go home with fourth place. Gonna grab himself a bunch of TWT.
So now Buffalo Soldier versus Exodia.
We have Buffalo Soldier staying on the stage, and it's gonna
So
be
now he gets another Saudi player, and this Saudi player sent him to losers.
winners semis. We saw
Damn.
that before. Exodia was able to win
Place your bets, chat. Here's your chance. If you guys lost on that last bet, now's your chance. Bet again and win it back.
He's been on a tear on that
Bet, 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 bet.
beating Tibetano, beating Rive, and now he wants to beat Exodia and meet his brother in the grand final.
Yeah.
You didn't even know they had Tekken in the Netherlands? Dude, they've held the finals there twice.
It was really hard to call this top 8.
You actually put all your points on Rive, and now you're dead.
Instead of being, the
That's why it's fun to bet.
Netherlands who ended up in-
Sometimes you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super early in the season as well.
Yeah,
So this
apparently
is
Ilias and Buffalo Soldier are
the
brothers.
Tekken World Tour season.
So
Just
if
little under 2
if
months in
Buffalo Soldier can win here,
new players in
the brothers will play
the planet.
in the grand finals
That's
for the Esports World Cup spot,
I've also said this for a long time.
which is also crazy
Anyone can win.
because the only other person in this top 3 now is from Saudi.
Winning, right? But in Europe, it's
So the Saudi guy is trying to get a spot in the Saudi tournament,
thrown in the air.
but the Netherlands guy might hold him out.
Like bottomless.
The Netherlands brothers might hold him out.
Many strong players.
Yeah, so many strong players here, and he's so unpredictable. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you go look at the top 32 and top 16 brackets, and you see very many like these
Yeah.
recognizable names from like Tekken
Alright.
World Tours.
Yeah.
But
All right, losers final. Let's go. If you want Buffalo Soldier to win, make some noise, people. And we got
That's gonna be
South
crazy. You want to see
as
brother versus brother? Honestly, I do
Who's gonna
too.
be able to complete the invasion here in Europe.
okay, Buffalo Soldier, CD1
Hey.
kind of good, so he's trying to go for it. Exodia, a bit of a life deficit, but nothing too big.
Nice spacing, patience.
He's gonna push towards the wall as well. Start off his
Yeah. Oh my God.
Kind of nasty tech.
And now wall.
No way. Okay. One
Now the heat dash.
hit away from taking this.
Wow,
This
running
way
3 after it.
doesn't work.
Beats the backspin blow perfectly.
Slash kick the running free, and that's gonna be the first blood for Buffalo Soldier.
In the heart
This
of
tournament is
the-
not in the Netherlands. No, it's in Sweden.
Let's go. Oh man. 1-3. Let's go.
Good.
Making use of that 4-4-2 to catch Feng's back tempo. Exodia loves to use that back tempo in the top kick.
Nice start
You've
from
looked for Dutch
Exodia.
Tekken a few times, but couldn't find any big locals outside of the big cities.
Buffalo
That's
Soldier.
most places though.
There you go, back
Outside
to
of big
the
cities, it's hard to find tournaments to go to. You know.
Oh, again.
Okay, evening it out with this combo and still in heat, so it's the danger zone.
Good
is there.
block.
Nice block.
Oh,
Nice punish.
That punish, the full crouch down 4-2. Good punch.
Yeah, stylish man.
Oh my gosh, sideways.
Still connect somehow.
This corner is rough.
Finishes a heat dash.
No.
Shoulder again. No.
And now again, timeout.
Just splash
10
back
seconds.
there. Oh, nice. Little movement.
Oh my gosh, you're trying to burn clock. Nice chase, dude. Brave.
Scramble situations, man.
Right, 2 rounds.
Little shimmy.
Soldier, but these have been really close rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them, listen, just dashing up each
They're
other's face, man. It's like,
dancing.
all right, man, what you want, man? Come on. Oh,
Tekken's not that big, really. In general, it's still a niche, you know? It's still a fighting game.
Bob kick
Like Street Fighter in comparison is gigantic.
in the air.
Because it blew up even bigger with Japan.
Yeah, was a bit late on the heat burst, so
Yeah.
he cancelled it, which was really clever.
Yeah, I think he was expecting that the wall would take it, but no. not
Probably,
this
yeah,
time,
yeah. Down back 4. 1-2 connects. He's fishing for the wall splat. Exodia getting away from the wall.
Yeah.
And now they're both in the neutral right now. Oh, big wave
Yeah.
on the demon paw.
Just going for the top 4-2 after Demon Paw, kind of cheeky. Let's see
Nice
the
step.
Exodia.
Man, if that was step electric, though, he would have won already.
CD1 plus 2, help me.
Sweet bang.
Oh my gosh, he's still hitting.
8 seconds.
Heat burst to burn clock.
Buffalo Soldier
Now he's got
goes
heat
back.
dash to burn another 1 second.
Both in heat right now.
Great job.
What
Good
happened?
feet press.
What
That was
happened?
good.
Nice backswing is being caught
That
out.
was pretty
Here's a
good.
movie from our selection. Watch this.
He baited him into trying to burn the clock
That was a
and
close-
take his turn.
That was a close rage out.
Down back 3 on a hit into the rage area.
Yeah. Almost EU.
Are we teaching them bad
Street Fighter seems to have much richer history. In that situation, if you're Buffalo Soldier, you have heat timer ticking with 3 seconds. Your thought process is just, if I hit something into heat dash, I'll burn another second. And it's harder for me to lose.
Yeah, he got a combo off so it was
But
air.
Exodia was like
Very unfortunate.
1 Yomi layer ahead.
Very good for Exodia.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Calculated. That was calculated.
You're so gonna tech into this. Here we go.
That was a frame trap.
Got the Saudi read combo.
Nice punish. Very good.
I'm not sure if that was a setup or a wrong block, but it seemed like a setup.
Oh, just quiet.
This jumping one is very interesting.
Yeah, he was late on the punish.
1-3.
Why do they keep messing with the volume? I don't know, man. It's mixing me up.
Right now.
Demon Paw and presses buttons. Okay, is
Is
that enough?
that gonna be it?
Rising sun.
Is that gonna be it?
The rising sun
Buffalo
takes it.
Soldier.
Yo, Buffalo Soldier trying to play his bro. Dude, Exodia is waving off a keel. He's like, don't come and scold me, motherfucker. You scolded Raf, and I saw what happened there.
Loses finals to Buffalo.
What?
Exodia needs to figure out something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, whatever it is, man. These Dutch boys are crazy.
Okay.
4 into electric.
It was really funny seeing Akil yell at him from so far away anyway.
Trying to find that opening.
It's really funny because Akil's the one who's like, didn't make it as far. You know what I mean?
Reacted to that offer too.
Buffalo's making you want to play Tekken consistently again.
Doing it a lot. It's a good move after all.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it since the beginning, but like, Season 2, it's like when you play the characters that are like really obnoxious, that's when you're like, man, right? But when you're watching like these characters, like, it's like, all right, feels like Season 1 still. You're like, all right, cool. A little bit more bullshit, but like not crazy amounts, you know?
Correcting that issue in a sense. Throw broken.
Right back towards the wall. You want to get out of that. Nice side steps.
Yeah, nice side step to get out of it.
Akil might be strongest among them compared to results. He got 9th at Evo Japan.
Now we need to be careful.
Meh.
1-1.
Everything's inconsistent.
4 seconds.
Sometimes you get 9, sometimes you get first, you know?
Back 3 counter hits.
That was literally Mulgold. Combo breaker to
Damage. Just like that, Exodia
Bam.
is back on track again.
All right, down back 2 from Exodia, kind of giving him a good start here. Buffalo Soldier down 25%.
Pisces Hatter. Good morning.
Break the floor.
That's gonna break the
Yeah.
floor.
Yo,
Boom.
time. No more heat, but he doesn't need it, does he?
I know the sentiment around Season 2 is bad, but I legit think if they tune down some of the more OP characters, it could be in a really good spot. Of course. That's why everyone is so upset about Season 2. Because that's what people felt like from Season 1. We're like, oh, just like, you know, fix a couple things and we're there, you know?
Oh, the forward 2.
Good armor usage. Good armor usage. Good backswing blow. Punish that. Chance. What in the hell? That was a crazy... He ducked for the last, like, 5 seconds straight there. What the hell is happening? East Coast? It's all good.
Knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's afternoon for me too, technically. Whatever. It's still morning, though. I woke up early to stream. Which I never do, right?
Straight through the floor.
Yeah, breaks the floor.
Horseshoe was like, bro, I bet on this guy? What? You wouldn't duck for 5 sequence in a row?
Beep, bump. He's the Wastening too.
You have to guess, man.
Waiting for something.
Yeah, they are.
Imagine if Buffalo Soldier
Atif was not a BAM, no.
be there, but I don't know about Exodia. There's down back 1-2 though, and Buffalo Soldier in heat tries the electric.
Yeah. He believed in his read. That's why he's this far in the tournament.
Exodia making great options here, using quick moves and stuff.
But Exodia showing us why he waved off Akil. And now 15 seconds here with rage and no heat, you're dead.
Yeah.
That was
Alright,
beat
a
down.
Really solid match for Exodia. 3 rounds straight, and Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, timeouts in the current meta
Exodia has it too.
until maybe the patch tomorrow or whatever is super important. So playing with life lead, managing heat resource and recoverable health, all really important because all these rounds are going to timeout because the combos are so much longer, etc.
That was a really good round.
Yeah, that was a really amazing.
Are you excited to watch tournaments, or you used to be?
Exodia has really thought about
Are you asking me if I'm excited as I was in Tekken 7?
and really learned from them.
Yes and no.
Implemented them.
Like the gameplay is not as exciting to me, but the results are still exciting, right? Like seeing if Arslan can actually try to still have some semblance of control, like that's still exciting to me. You know, seeing Knee adjust from Season 1 to Season 2 of a game, like that's still exciting to me. So it's always about the community and the players, you know,
Yeah, guys, this is Headstomper 2025. We are in losers.
and the commentators, of course. Do you think the fourth Season 2 character is a homage tribute to an old character?
This is
I have no idea what that is.
in the grand final.
What up, Defiance?
Potentially closer for the
Did Arslan win BAM? You should go watch the grand finals, actually. The top 4, maybe. Worth watching of BAM. The whole top 8 is kind of, the first half might make you not want to watch it. But the second half, yeah, you can watch that.
Oh, the punish?
Yeah.
The back one?
I think that's one of the big problems with Buffalo Soldier game plan is that the downfall 2 is such a big part of it. So if the opponent has blocks, you're gonna be hit.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a timing tool, so
It's aight.
if you can improve on the timing. So far, it's looking like Exodia is taking this round at least. And there we go.
Man, the rush down right now.
And it's actually crazy. You know, usually when you watch, say something like BAM, where there's like 20 Korean players, a bunch of Japanese players, and like a couple of Pakistan players in there too, you're like, dude, this one's going to be the sick one to watch. And then Headstomper's got a challenger event, you know, so, you know, the best players aren't going to be there, but it still might be fun to watch and check it out. This is like the complete opposite of what it would have been like in Tekken 7. Like, this tournament is way cooler to watch than BAM was just because of the characters we got in the top 8. Like, that I don't feel like that's happened much in the past in Tekken 7. Like, there would be occasional times, like, especially end of Tekken 7 maybe, but in this one, it's a pretty clear example to me.
Soldier now. See, doesn't get the ball.
Get it out of here. That was a well-timed low parry. He did that shit like literally the frame that she was about to hit looked like.
Just wall to wall and then back.
Yeah.
The whole tour of the farm.
Okay, defense sequence complete. Buffalo Soldier now needs some hits.
Oh my gosh. He's done that a lot. 1-1 delay too.
Seconds. 6.
Nice punish.
And he's got life back. Just backdash, fool.
Little
What are you doing? What are you doing, Exodia? You had to go in.
right there from Exodia.
And if you're Kazuya there, you might do Force Light 3. The little flip over thing. If they don't have Rage Art available at least. It's a good timeout. Man, it's making me realize people don't really play timeouts well in general.
Bit of a lead. Now we're super tentative here. Not trying to go in that much, but here comes Exodia disagreeing with that.
I'm so curious how they're going to change the combos
Buffalo Soldier doing that.
in the next
doing
patch.
to pressure, trying to, oh, there we go. It is a low hit smash, so you need
Fakumram still around the corner.
duration of that hit.
The only saving grace is Armor King soon after. Fakumram is my biggest concern. Mainly because I feel like things are headed in a good direction with the patching right now. So my concern is that this patch coming out this week will be good. And then the patch comes out with Fakumram, right? I think that patch might be good. But then maybe Fakumram is an asshole. And everyone's like, man, god damn it. You know, we had all these good ass patches and Fakumram effed it all up. You know, like that is my only concern. Like, I think the patch this week will be good. I think the next one will also be good. I'm just scared about Fakumram. Like, I really hope they just fucking normalize him now. You know, skip all this, make the DLC character buff thing. Just release this normal ass version of Fakumram from the get-go, and everything will be okay.
Oh, heat is gone. And Buffalo hasn't popped his heat yet. Nice punish.
Yeah.
A, heat burst. Yeah, there we go.
Nasty sidewall somewhere
A.
there.
What's he gonna do? Put him in the blender? Down back 4.
Like, if Fakumram is any broken thing at all, that's all people can talk about on Twitter.
I think he went to the QC. It was just roll dash.
Damn, important round.
Press the button.
Yeah, I thought it was like the CD1.
Yeah.
Would the game be any better for you if Clive Slaw was Marduk? Would be even worse? I think Clive and the style of character he is was released way too early in the lifespan of Tekken 8.
We're going in big now.
Like, I think they could have done that like in a season 3 or 4, but then that might have been too late too, right?
Oh, that was so good. Such a
Maybe end of season 2 would have been better for Clive instead of end of season 1. I don't know. It's hard to say. Damn, the brother storyline, man. We're losing it.
Grand finals, getting his revenge from that winners finals.
I imagine, I mean, what is driving Exodia right now? He's like,
The next patch for Tekken is like in the next 2 days. He was basically a Tekken 8 character in Tekken 7. Yeah, that's why Fakumram was so annoying before. Because he was playing Tekken 8 before everyone. So my hope is that now that everyone is Fakumram, Fakumram is just a normal character. Right? But if the new stuff they gave him makes him like ridiculous, then it's going to be like, oh, shit, you know? When's the next Tekken Talk? I don't know if we're ever going to get another Tekken Talk, bro.
Okay, that whip.
I'll get that whip. In the back?
The last Tekken Talk might have been the last Tekken Talk.
But it does have that heat bar.
The last one was when they told us that we were getting, what do you call it, like defensive patch or whatever, remember?
Here. Fodder, wait.
Big punish.
Big
Whoa!
wall splat with the back 1-2. Back toe sheet, heat burst activated, goes for a strong aerial tailspin. What's the mix?
Oh my god, that was a big,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
big drop. I think it's just one of the combos which is just weighed on angles, right?
Fix
So-
Kazuya, man.
Yeah, buff Kazuya.
Fix Kazuya, man.
Still not out.
They don't want to talk to us anymore. They do want to talk to us, but no one believes them right now.
Going on.
I think, like, you know, this is like, what, 4 patches by the time Fakumram hits?
Let's see when it's
So if they do 4 good patches in a row, they can do Tekken Talks again after that.
Exodia, he just
But I just wonder if internally they're like, see, man, this is why we can't talk to anybody. If we put you devs out there and you guys say some shit like balance patch, then the community is going to revolt against us, whatever.
Punches into a mix every single time, and it's working out. Going downstairs.
Is that the word revolt against us? I think it is, right?
gonna pop the heat. Yeah, there we go. Extend the combo. Bam, bam.
Is that the word? Shit, I'm getting real mixed in my brain right now. I did not sleep enough last night.
Oh my god. And just like that, Exodia on set point right now to move on to grand
Damn,
finals.
come on, Buffalo
Let's
Soldier,
see
bring it back.
Buffalo Soldier. Can he do the comeback?
Yes, heat.
He's running up the stairs right now. Like,
You can see he's
can he do it?
Feeling the pressure. He needs to electric.
Me and the boys. Can they power him up?
Yeah. He needs
Heat
to go
dash already? Oh, that's not a good sign.
not just BS.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, man, you're not a lamb soldier.
Electric. Oh, I should have.
CEO gets the shoulder after the back.
Come on. Electric him.
Very good for Exodia.
No,
That
it's
might
over.
be very crucial. Let's see what the
I
combo
don't
will
think,
be.
I don't think that's dead. But it's definitely put him in a bad position. And he's just one hit away. Buffalo Soldier needs to pull something out.
No heat.
Oh my God, that was such a clutch block. There's no way. No. There's no way. Oh my God. He's got a chance. There's no fucking way, dude.
Soldier needs very
Oh,
something very big.
he's still alive. Oh, dude. Okay. Nice try. Nice try.
Oh my God, what a match we had.
If he made that comeback, that would have been crazy. Akil's still standing back there.
Buffalo Soldier was just waiting for an opening. He wasn't
Nice try. Nice try. Damn, we don't get the brothers. So now we get Netherlands versus Saudi for the EWC spot
grand finals.
and to become Headstomper
Make some
champion.
noise for Buffalo Soldier, man. What a performance he gave.
Exodia wins.
Sick as Kazuya gameplay. What a run, man. What a run from Buffalo Soldier. That was crazy, man.
That was actually
I
super
enjoyed
clutch
it,
for a second, yeah.
And like I said,
Nice
I
try,
want
nice
to
try.
Have like a good Kazuya performance, man.
Last Tekken Talk really seemed like they didn't have proper communication between the guys on screen and the guys working on the game.
Mixed with the fundamentals of Buffalo Soldier.
I mean, yeah,
Players like Ryder
there's
did that
a million things we don't know about why or anything, but
So guys,
it just wasn't a good combination of everything.
of the tournament, almost.
And it wasn't even just the Tekken Talk, right? It was like after the Tekken Talk,
As you can see, the updated breaker right
right? Like, how do you know it doesn't taste like shit if you don't put it in your mouth first? You know, like, huh?
EU against Saudi Arabia.
a repeat of the winners finals where I'm not gonna lie, Ilas was able to take it quite convincingly.
He was,
with
yeah.
a huge pop off at the end as well.
Yeah. But right now, Exodia made a statement. Listen.
What do you do for work? Coding? What language do I work with?
Buffalo Soldier, right?
Don't worry about it. It's Command Panda. How's it going, man?
And he was
Hey, Rip, are you going to go to Chain Shift or just restream it?
I think that was
Um,
his little brother. Listen, man, I'm coming now.
I'm a little torn on that one. So Chain Shift, if you guys don't know, it's Southern California's Challenger event. It's literally down the street from me. It's that way.
Keep on coming now.
I just have to drive that way, and I'll be there in like 15 minutes.
Being in the grand final,
So it's very easy for me to go to. It's going to be the easiest tournament in the whole world for me to go to, you know? So I will probably go. I think Ulsan's going to be in town. But
Ilias has been waiting there for the
I don't know. It feels weird. It feels a little weird. Just, you know, with everything that's happened,
you need to hop into the game and
with everything that's happened
Exactly.
in the past couple months right now,
So
it just is weird.
As you know, there's so much on the line besides this beautiful artifact we have here.
For me personally,
It
you know?
is dated back to year 900 by King Harald Blåtand.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go support SoCal. I want to go support Suma in his tournaments because he's been putting in work for so long. And it's like the first challenge event we've had in SoCal forever.
Yeah, because they were doing
So I want to support all of that,
artifacts.
right?
Time to excavate them from the
But the rest of it,
Yeah, it does. So shout out to the
hard to support right now.
Headstomper crew for doing that.
You know, at least I'm restreaming. And Carmi with the 5 gifted subs. Boom!
You got all of it, man.
Shower me in glass.
last set.
It's-
The last two players of the whole tournament.
Not really too surprised, right?
Not too surprised.
Cause
Thanks,
if you look
Carmi.
at the players here and
And yeah, we'll I'll try to go to Chain Shift. Is there a cutoff on the registration date? Usually I miss Suma's registration cutoffs.
and Exodia, one of the top players from
I could do both, go there and IRL stream it.
Saudi Arabia.
Too much work.
Falcons were sending him all over the world. We've been able
Yeah.
to see him
That sounds like work. If I'm gonna go to the event, I want to chill, you know?
making top 2 guaranteed here. A lot of TWT points, but obviously they want that first place. They want that EWC.
Thanks, Michael Fay. Good link.
You want both.
If you guys are interested, here's Chain Shift.
Solidify your position on the leaderboards as well. And also
June 21st and 22nd
as well. Yeah.
in La Mirada. It's 20 days away.
That's the most important part. Yeah.
Holiday Inn La Mirada, Buena Park. Right off the 5 freeway.
Come on, man. If you're traveling from Denmark, you have a horn with you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Don't you know the history?
Dude, I could probably Uber here pretty cheap. I'm just realizing.
All right, guys. The players, they are getting ready. They have
Last minute registration is available still, but you won't get seated now? That's weird.
Grand
They still
final.
got weeks to seat me.
Tekken top 8. Can we get loud, please? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna take it? It's gonna be Ilas from the Netherlands.
All right, set 1 bet, chat. Set 1.
Or is it gonna
Ilas
be
versus
from
Exodia.
Saudi Arabia? The last 2 standing. Let's go.
I think I know what's going to happen, but I'm going to let you guys bet first. Bet. Go.
Better
Go.
stage to have it on.
Yeah, and the Netherlands boys, man. Dutch gang, they're making a lot of noise for Ilas right now.
Yeah, Command and Pen, I think I'll go.
And I think Ilas is feeling good about himself. He's confident going into this, right?
As long as nothing from work comes up.
All right, guys, grand final time.
Damn, I'm mad hungry. I just realized I didn't eat yet. Oh my god, it's already 1 p.m. I still gotta do laundry. Will I come to PAX for Boss Gauntlet? If they want to bring me out for commentary or something, I'd be down. But no one's reached out to me about anything.
What's the guess? You're in the casino now and goes for the mid. Caught you ducking.
Lucas says, oh my god, 5 for you in Valley View's easy drive. Lucas, that's what I'm saying. It's super close to both of us, yeah. I saw where it was. I was like, what? It's
I'm saying, Ilas, man, he doesn't want the reset. He's going straight.
How does one brother play Kazuya and the other one plays Eddie?
Straight out just win from winner's bracket.
I mean, they're not twins, right? You might actually show up if you don't have a gig to do. That's exactly where I'm at. Like, I don't have a gig to do, but depending on my work schedule and everything, I should be free. You should go enter too, Luca. Bring out that Brian Fury. He's pretty good right now, right? Just play like Tone and Knee. Gangsta Moogle. 51 monther, booms and noise.
Yeah. Kind of an odd angle, also had to do the down to 3 ender there. Yeah.
Goodbye $230. What do you mean goodbye $230? What happened to? Oh, did you bet? Wait, what? What's your $230? What did you just spend it on, Carmi?
That was a risky.
That was very risky. He really
Evo tickets, bro.
I was like, he's gonna no parry, no.
That's a lot of money. You haven't played Tekken 8 in like a full ass year or so. You're ready then. Ripper, you going to Evo France? Brother, I have literally 0 FGC events planned for the entire year right now. Literally 0.
Big hit smash.
Ilas still full HP, but
Like the only one that I will probably go to if I don't work it
here we go again.
is probably Evo Vegas.
The spike, guaranteed floor hit.
But everything else, nothing is planned.
In life lead, but the shoulder hits once again.
Yeah. Like I'm not a sponsored player or anything, right?
Went for it. He didn't get it. So unfortunate.
Oh my god! Where's the punishes?
What's
what is happening?
It's gonna whiff. Oh my god, it hit.
How does that work?
All the way behind him, bro. The evasive punch, Eddie Gordo.
I'm 100% sure without slowdown that wouldn't have worked.
Ilas is popping off. He's doing the same. He's
wouldn't
doing
have
the same
worked.
move.
Calculated.
That was calculated. I'm hearing.
Kenny, that's what Avery was talking about in La Barada.
Grand finals,
I
no
thought,
less.
man, that was crazy.
It's
I
called
thought
Chain
both of
Shift.
them moves, when I
It's
saw
the
first
SoCal Challenger event for the Tekken World Tour.
as well.
I'm
And then
fairly certain
boom.
Like this Headstomper event we're watching, this is a Challenger event.
because it doesn't
So in SoCal, we're going to have one as well. That's in Chain Shift in 3 weeks.
Yeah, slow down. It does something to the game mechanics, man.
Eddie Gordo on the verge of EWC qualification.
Shout out to Bob
Bro.
for figuring that out early.
I have to defend last year's top 64 finish. What, for Evo? I don't care about that at all.
Mandinga.
Not even playing like that.
Exodia gets a heat engager.
Sickify says Rip is expensive for Gauntlet.
Nice combo.
I mean, yeah, he's got to fly him to Pakistan. It's mad far.
Watch out for the shoulder. There we go. Spent. Ilas in heat right
For
now.
me to get to Pakistan, it's like a, what is it? It's like a 20-hour flight or something.
Nice.
Nice punish.
And that's one way. So to go there and come back, that's 40 hours of flying. You know what I mean?
8 seconds. Punishes.
Like, I feel like I should be paid just for flying 40 hours. Like, that's crazy.
Time's almost out. 1 second left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, why not?
We could see it coming.
Yeah.
There was no time, so
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah, great patience there from Exodia, just holding it back, not trying to overextend. Gets the shoulder.
Leo George, I have no idea.
Hey, yo, trying to face the shoulder. This one gets the
Bruh, 40 hours of flying is like 4 day rates of pay. Exactly.
Nice.
power push to get out of the guard.
Okay. Pressure is real. The capoeira
Oh, boy.
master
In the back.
is hitting you in the back.
Nice punish shoulder.
Exodia was ready.
Imagine working 4 days for free. Exactly, right? 40 hours of flying, that's literally 10-hour days if you think about it. 4 days.
Interrupts the mirage.
Yeah, he dropped
And you haven't even done anything yet.
Big raw shoulder. Exodia 2 rounds up.
Yeah, very good round. Very good match for Exodia so far.
I mean, I didn't expect it otherwise, right? Like, of course, Exodia would put up a fight.
Yeah.
It's not in the grand finals for no reason.
Yep.
punch doing work.
No, Kenny, each way is 20 hours to get from here to Pakistan.
Ilas really pulling a good lead here. Forward 3-4.
It's just that far away.
Do the,
Punish?
oh no! No!
Gets the shoulder again. If at first it doesn't work, succeed. Do it again.
Oh my God, bro.
Shoulders
It would take just as long to get to Riyadh for EWC. Exactly.
Let's get the wall. Low walls, but there.
Except, you know, they have $10,000 GPUs there.
They're looking for that opening. Evening bit by bit. Gives it one. Oh! And
that's gonna be it, right?
Yeah.
Kill. And just like that, Exodia, he made it 1-1.
3 rounds straight.
3 rounds straight. I think maybe.
All right, all right. Who's coaching him?
And kind of underestimated it, but
It's Akira Kira.
You can't rule him out, man. This guy is here for a reason.
I'll do that for 1 gold GPU, sir. It's funny. That's what I want to get paid. Yeah, for Boss Gauntlet, they just need to give me 1 gold 5090, and I'll be there.
Exactly, and their teammates as well, right? So they are gonna be helping out each other. They practice each other as well. So anyway, 1-1. So if you are Ilas right now, what are you thinking, right? Because when he equals
Damn, I
it out,
think Exodia might win the tournament, chat.
thinking, okay,
I didn't tell you guys when you guys are betting,
I don't really want to go to the reset, right?
but I think that winner final pop-off,
It's a long shift.
Ilas was a little ahead of himself, you know?
You start thinking like, what do I need to change for him to fall for
Exactly,
breaking me?
yeah.
And it's like
Why not 2? Use 1 to use and 1 to display.
you do the
Not a
break,
bad idea.
Basically, you need to guess. Okay, this guy's doing this.
Use one of them as a heat shield.
Situation, knowledge and guesses.
Yeah, exactly. And timing as well.
Yeah.
I said Chibos gets the combo. Weird side wall spot. Didn't get a full launch though.
I hate how he can move during relax now.
Okay.
Nice. That was good rage out.
Mm-hmm. Sell both. 20K, 20K, yeah. Except no one's going to buy it, you know?
And see Exodia.
Honestly, I would probably just use both of them.
Even more.
Pops the heat.
SLI.
Oh, nice up kick.
No way.
Quite enough.
Exactly what Exodia
No heat, no rage, no death.
Very awkward.
Wall to wall, nope.
It's even now.
Good.
While standing 1-2.
Nice.
Eddie is Voldo now.
Exodia with the lead in this set officially.
Some rich, you're right. Some rich influencer might buy it.
Like this.
Damn, that was perfect back tempo.
And Exodia just plays so smoothly until the end.
SLI doesn't even work on most cards and mobiles anymore. I know.
Okay.
I used to have SLI back in the day.
Counter hit throw the gunshot, not hit, not broken.
Gunshot.
Gunshot.
Red Dead Redemption.
All right. Exodia now.
Sell to Amaranth and her husband
Ilas pops the heat.
Yeah, he's trying to get
and let them know that they can argue over it.
and pressures him back. The mix-up.
Catches the back tempo there.
Do you think Teknade's going to last as long as 7? I have no idea, man. It depends how the patches and everything go.
I mean, let's be honest.
And how much the community wants to play it.
Yeah, especially you in a grand final.
Woo, that was sexy.
All right. I think
Alright, there
the
it is.
tickets are ready. Let's watch it.
The filler.
Yeah.
And there we go.
70 per damage plus the rager. That's gonna be it. Watch this movie.
Yeah, watch this move,
Hey,
man.
you got the 5 guys.
Doesn't Amaranth own a 7-Eleven? What are you saying? I can get a job? If this whole commentary thing doesn't work out for me, I'm going to hit up Amaranth to work at her 7-Eleven. It's-
One on ring rounds.
Just gotta take it 1 round at a time.
One step at a time. Oh. Finishes the string.
she used to be so cool, man.
Pressure really does is that
She really fell off.
he's not getting hits necessarily in, but he's getting him closer to the wall. And now you can see Ilas kind of stepping a bit more, trying to
he
do
is.
it a bit
Yeah.
more earlier.
Yeah.
To try
I
and
did hear about
avoid
R-Truth.
the wall situation.
It's a step. It is, and the punish with the 4-3-4. That is insane.
Very
It'll be huge damage.
Wait, was there more wrestling news other than R-Truth? All I heard is R-Truth.
Flip him over. What's the mix? Stay
Nah, Rip, dream big. Own your own 7-Eleven.
Alright, heat burnt. And there we
He's
go.
punished.
Big wall. Oh. No, he thought he was going to be enough. And now he's at the wall now. 7 seconds
Yeah,
left.
that's not a lot of time to work on.
What can he do?
Stay grounded.
Stay on the floor.
Stay grounded, yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah.
He almost did it. He almost did it because he was getting health
You know
back.
that, like the mechanics of because you get gray light back. I don't know if you feel it more, maybe. I don't know. It was super close, but
Yeah,
this
but
time
I think the time was too little
Yeah.
there.
One more QCF free might have taken that one.
Might have taken it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It was only like a couple of like seconds.
Yeah.
Kenny, yeah, it's hella drama now.
the
Yeah,
re-wall spot as well.
exactly.
He likes to do that one.
Yeah, seems a bit inconsistent.
And yeah,
right?
apparently, dude, the DreamCon thing is even crazier because she she tweeted at DreamCon asking if she can still get tickets because they're sold out online. She was like, "Hey, can I get a ticket hookup? Like, I'm down to buy it too. I just want to show up there, but it's showing sold out online." And then apparently, her and her husband were there arguing, like, what the fuck? Like hella drama kind of arguing apparently. It just seems like this, you know, attention bullshit.
That's 2-1 for Exodia.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Some mental damage has been
Alias
done
is
right
slipping
now.
away.
I don't know what can be done. I think the boys just need to cheer him
Time
up
for me to shoot my shot.
because so much going
What
on.
up, girl? Just so you know, I don't like to argue.
Exodia wins this next one, it's going to be
So if you start arguing with me, I'll just leave.
even
You know?
You do not want that to happen if you're Ilias.
Nah, you don't want to go into
This is in Sweden, yeah.
until Exodia really wants this.
Yeah, I'm really,
Yeah, he can pick now. He does.
I'm so smooth with the ladies. It's,
I think he's
that'll be my pickup line.
counter select, yeah.
Yeah, he is maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he baiting again? Or
yeah, and
Oh, he's locked in. He's locked in.
He's locked in. He's locked in. So we do have the character change now.
Wait, he switched from Eddie to Claudio?
Exodia had his number on Eddie. So he was he's pushing to the wall.
I hate everything right now.
Perfectly all the time, not getting hit by much. So this might be a refresher that Ilas needs to take.
Yeah. All right, man. We got Claudio Serafino incoming, adding some spice.
All right. This is interesting, though.
Italian spice, yeah.
Guanciale.
Yeah, Forza. Let's go.
Is Claudio
Yeah, when this top 8 started, I heard he was Eddie and Claudio, so I didn't want to root for him. I was rooting for the Paul player instead. But not a bad switch here. Eddie wasn't working out.
We've gotten used to it in this set.
Exodia seems super comfortable though.
Defending, and here goes Ilas with the heat pop.
Yeah, I mean, when he
We
goes-
never saw that Paul again. Poor Paul.
that character, right?
Damn, look at the timing of the hop kick with his own back to the wall.
You have some certain rhythms playing with different characters, so you need to react to.
Kenny is reenacting some Claudio gameplay in the chat.
What's gonna be blocking them? What's he gonna do?
Did you go randomly sub to someone just to get that emote, Kenny? Who is that?
This guy actually
Oh, that's a Twitch emote?
Yeah.
Nice, perfect punish for the shoulder.
Because when you're switching
Oh,
it up,
God.
you kinda
Well, it's looking like we're going to get a reset.
of, a new read on your opponent.
That's Shroud?
Nice low berry.
Had to read.
Exodia
Oh,
seems to
God.
be in trouble at least with this character saying, but let's see if Ilas can get that analysis.
Pew, pew, pew.
Here goes the
Finger guns.
Now, Starburst move.
Who is this?
nice.
Chat right now is fantastic, by the way.
No, it does not look like the Claudio has been working out.
And that's a really tough position to be in when you need to go after reset and then think, am I gonna go with this Claudio or
Meanwhile, reset point. Exodia.
he'll turn it around like Blackbeard say, he still has that.
Kenny, I agree. I think he just started something.
Yeah,
Every time Claudio's on stream, everyone needs to pew, pew, pew.
Right now, man, Exodia, he's on set point right now to reset the bracket, losers bracket, and that's gonna be, oh man, like if you lose, if you get resetted on, and then it just does something to you.
Yeah, to your mental, man.
Yeah,
It's
and it
tough.
takes a lot of mental capacity to like reset it yourself in your head as well, right?
Finger guns.
Those are out though.
The dash. And the hop kick doesn't get a combo though. It's
Yeah,
floating.
caught it floating.
Oh, does it get
Could have been a lot more.
the back hits?
Where can you watch the original stream? Headstomper TV.
Oh,
Right.
nice, big damage.
He gets the Starburst activation as well.
What up, Pain do?
Do not
Thanks, man.
lose this round if you're Ilias.
He really needs this.
Big hop kick. Hey,
Oh, we are even.
You are the best commentator. Unfortunately, you're not there these days. Bamco management sucks.
nice.
I can't disagree.
Extend.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, right.
Boom.
Doesn't care about the 1 second. Just let me, man.
All right, Alias. If Alias can bring this back, that'll be tight. Damn, the finger guns are going nonstop.
Nice punish.
Ilias is Claudio.
I gotta say, the non-animated version of this looks a lot funnier
Microwave. That's what he was looking
compared to the animated version.
Okay, that's a very good start for this round from Exodia. He's one step closer to maybe resetting this. Let's see. Ilas gets the answer. Here comes the burst. The
Nice
throw
homing
broken.
throw. Big damage.
Is Is it time?
Still,
Where's the Shoryukens at, bro?
Right. Final chance. Oh
my God.
No way, dude.
Come back.
Ilias, if you do this, you might actually be able to win the tournament.
Get the Starburst activation.
Throw?
The gunshot revenge.
He's got the life lead.
even now.
Sidestep 4, you dork. Yes.
So that's the
Oh, is
core.
it gonna be? Are we going to the reset? Is
Oh
it
my
gonna
God.
be- Oh my God!
He had
ladies
it.
and Gentlemen,
He had it.
we have a reset of the brackets.
It was gifted to him right there, and he didn't do it.
Exodia.
Both players
Exodia
we
resets,
have
chat.
the chance to now reseed the players. So we
Final
can do
set of the day.
song and dance.
Here it
Now,
comes.
Which sides are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? Both players are at least up. That's what we do know.
Exactly. Ilyas has to
Damn.
re-switch, get the P1 side if
He had it.
helps him out.
He could have won that round, and just winning that one round could have won the whole tournament, really.
Too slow to start, right? It was really bad at the start. It looked like he was showing signs of life in the third round, but then
The power of the finger guns, I believe.
playing so well, man. Being able to play it slow.
All right,
let
chat.
Ilyas
You guys ready to
just
bet? This is your last bet of the day, so you might as well put all your boom books on it. Okay?
Even the absolute
Final
best
bet,
players have gone
final
out of the way,
set,
you know,
Headstomper,
much
Ilas,
from
Exodia,
such
to see who's going to EWC. Place your bets.
We have the all of the players out of the stage. I don't know if we're taking a break or we're doing something else. But
Yeah, but also Ilyas at the same time, he's taking a breather, right? He's taking this opportunity for this reset downtime to talk to his brother, talk to Kira as well, talk to the players around him. What does he need to do?
Yeah, it's a big break.
We have seen before players who have done the reset.
Easy Exodia bet? Oh boy, well let me see how you guys are betting.
To win it because they have more time to think about what they did. And I actually agree with this. You know, sometimes when you get a bracket reset, you just straight hop into the match. No, take your time, think about it. What can you do? You know?
yeah, because it's like if the one who reset.
Damn, no one believes in Ilias right now? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right, some believers are coming through.
Basically have lost
35K on Ilias, 37K on Exodia.
Lost the set, and that's a challenging mentality to come into a new set directly from.
What up, J-Frame? How you doing, man?
This is a good way to do it, and they are.
Ilias from the Netherlands, Exodia from Saudi.
Is he gonna stick with the Claudio? He was getting his Claudio warm.
Yeah.
It was getting there, but or is he gonna go straight back to the Eddie where he has the most experience with?
Yeah.
No tournament is easy to qualify when there's only one spot.
So basically, if he's gonna try to.
Been a rough weekend for New York sports, but at least I got good ass Tekken.
Try to go for another one and still be able to. switch
Something like that. How's it going? Just good wine. KO Ken.
We can see him pick Eddie back again. Eddie was working better, even though Exodia had his number, but he's now believing that he can retake.
Here we go. Back to the Eddie Gordo.
Even though the bracket has been
50K on
reset.
Ilias. Oh boy.
Gang, give him
Good
your
luck.
energy
Good luck.
If you want him to take this, we got Exodia in the house.
Rip, which tournament are you commentating this season?
The
None.
final set.
I was not selected for the entire year.
Oh, down for 3 points. It's marked. Exodia with a huge lead at the start of the round. 1-2-2 gets the wall splat.
Grand Finals reset.
Clearly following the same pattern as earlier with the Eddie matchups. But here comes Ilias once again the same. We're going to activate. Ilias being pressured by
Third
Exodia.
hit on delay.
See. Okay,
Nice hit smash, yeah.
mini step into the heat smash. That worked. But still a lot catching up to the Eddie G-Clef here. Okay.
So
Tickets.
Ticken, you think Ilias looks a bit different, right?
I have 0 contracts for the rest of the year, Chad. Currently, 0 contracts for the rest of the year.
He's on a mission. He sees his goal and he's gonna go for the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, got that in the family. All
Yeah.
the movies, man. Got the collection.
Yeah, whole DVD collection. Man.
Home theater.
Yeah, man. But Ilias, he knows, man. This is the moment, man.
If Exodia wins, it would be the second time in a month that a non-EU player came to their tournament and snatched their EWC spot. That's true.
Gets a throw.
You can't ping, you can't finger gun for no Claudio on the screen. What are you doing out there? I like the LUIG denims because you can't buy denims unless they're ripped.
Full continuation there.
But then I guess LUIG denim could be an Eddie emote, you know? It's just all legs. Kind of, I guess that kind of works, right? Is Eddie's jeans ripped? I think he does have rips.
Back that's out of it, but it doesn't have it.
It's hard to tell when he's getting his ass kicked like this, but hold on.
The airbender, man.
There's an air bro and bro.
Oh, man. I think it's funny.
EU is the NYC of Tekken, bro.
All right.
Too soon, Kenny. Too soon.
Exodia waiting for his turn, gets it punished. But here comes Ilias though. One way to deal with the shoulder. Was ripped there.
But Spence, the heat smash immediately. Gets
Bam was also a reset, yeah.
No heat available.
But this one looks like it's gonna be close.
Even, man. That was good. Bam, bam,
Mhm.
bam.
No heat needed for that combo.
Punish.
And now Ilas is pushing Exodia to the wall, but Exodia's like, nah, man.
Eddie has fashionable wear at best. He's too rich to wear destroyed pants.
Against one. Oh,
Backwards?
1-4. Hey, yo, we're playing tag 2.
Oh, I forgot about the Dodgers Yankee game.
wrong with that.
I saw that. Otani sleeping in the dugout.
All
Yeah,
right.
he tried to hop. He said, get down, man.
The Dodgers won like what, 18-2 or something?
Side steps like,
This great defense from Exodia.
Sheesh.
Full heat bar.
I saw the Otani sleeping thing. I didn't notice against the Yankees though. Now I know what you mean by New York sports weekend. Yeah.
Listen with the low, the down jab, Spence the heat dash.
18-2 in a baseball game these days is crazy. How the hell did that happen?
Where did the health go?
Well,
Oh, man.
Exodia's looking comfortable.
And man,
I know.
see, you can see the Saudi boys right now cheering for their boy Exodia. Kira coming up to the stage.
Isn't that a mad low score? It's not even necessary that 2 is a low score because sometimes you have low scoring games, but 18 is a really high score.
Exodia clearly has the phone book open. He's found
They scored 10 in the first 2 innings. I mean, you have to score 10 somewhere for to get up to 18. There's only 9 innings in baseball, so you have 9 at bats to score.
Oh, man.
Christmas card.
Yeah.
So you're averaging 2 points,
Guys, it is 1-0.
2 runs
It is
per
first
inning.
set, 1-0 up for
Oh,
Exodia.
when one of them has 10, you're like, well, you know. Yeah, rough.
So evil.
Who am I rooting for? Right now, in this one, I think it'd be pretty sick to see Ilas make it because he's banned from TWT.
Tricep dribbles for gets the big
You know, so it would be a cool story. Like the guy who's banned from Tekken World Tour qualifies for EWC and then maybe like does really well there. Like that's exciting, right? Exodia, he's in Saudi, so he can still go to the LCQ after this. Like that's pretty easy for him. So I think here I go for the underdog, which I usually do. Ilas. Although it doesn't look like he's gonna win.
But Fang hop kicks, not known for having the best range.
Yeah. Cue the Chinese music playing.
I don't fully understand why he's banned. I don't know the full story, but it's something about he had his region set wrong.
That is so sick.
So he was like he was competing in the wrong region on the TWT leaderboards.
Counter hit.
So he got banned for that.
Punish, yeah.
Okay. Exodia on rage. Doesn't need it.
Rip, do you have any plan to compete in a tournament in near future?
Seconds left, and
There's a tournament in SoCal in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's a really big
And then the following week, we have a dojo in SoCal, which I'm running.
break certain
So
then it's
probably those two.
yeah.
But like outside of SoCal, I don't expect to do anything now. Unless someone sponsors me.
Exodia really
You never know. I might randomly qualify for EWC.
Yeah, the range is so good, and the stats
Help you make 25 million in that club championship or whatever, you know?
probably the best I've seen.
You never know.
He's been catching everyone with
I'm pretty sure I can do as good as Gosane. That's all I'm saying. You know?
to get something done. Oh,
Yeah,
heat
where are you
restore.
going? Still has heat to spend. Heat smash.
Which dojo? Yeah, it's going to be at Arcade Shot, Kenny. June 28th.
He was in the air, so that
Maybe. It's possible. Law is good.
Gets another stack, 2 chains. Stays on the floor. Great option from Exodia.
Yeah, he has another option right now to get a wall split with the floor blast. Wall blast as well.
Boom.
Did you see that movement on Ilas there? That was kind of clean.
Yeah, that was very clean.
Shoving
Hey,
it around.
hey, nice.
Ilia showing signs of life. He's not out of this yet. He almost
Yeah,
was.
It's only one match down. Come on.
guys, you guys. Have seen
He's only down one match, one game so far in the set, but he also lost the first set. So it's not looking good for Ilas in general.
Like a phoenix.
Is it like a penis? Oh yeah, it is like a penis.
All Phoenix.
Damn, that sucked.
Right.
Law is good, but Claudia's forward 4-3-2. Yeah, but this patch is coming, you know? There's a patch like this week and in 2 weeks or whatever after that. Or maybe a month after that, whatever it is.
Is in the lead now.
So in a month, Law might be better once everyone else is normalized.
Crowd popping off.
Yeah, there's 2 more patches coming in the next month.
In this game number 2.
And he's just
Who
like
is the
this,
best Law in the world currently, in my opinion?
right now.
It's definitely me.
All of the boys.
Like the other guys are pretty good in tournaments though,
Friendship in the front.
but I'm definitely the best.
Oh, floats him out of the
Yeah.
launch.
They're gonna make Law's forward 4-2-3 chargeable and guard break, right?
Pretty even here. Ilas popping. Exodia popping.
Hey,
Goes for the shoulder.
anything from the heat, just waiting for Exodia to spend his own. Amazing defense once again from Exodia.
It's minus 14 now. Wait, what? What is loss 4-4-2-3?
That wasn't part of the plan. We're even.
Yeah, out in the open.
That's ridiculous. You're lying. I don't even believe you.
I think he messed up the input.
Wait, important. Ilyas, Ilyas, you gotta hit buttons, dude. Yes.
Just get up.
What a statement.
All right, 1-1.
I mean, that is cold-headed composure. Right
Jesus.
there. And that is exactly what he needed. He needed this win. He needed this match right here to make him believe himself again.
Super composure from Ilas, right? We saw before at the round end, he just to end the round. He was really quick to.
Brian seems fine right now. No.
Here, just seemed
No.
composed, holding back, not overextending, and he got that game.
Oy, oy, oy.
Every match now, it seems like Ilyas' movement becomes crisper and crisper. Like his
What is Ilyas smiling at? He's funny.
The sides canceling, trying to avoid being hit by the pokes that Exodia used when he's trying to run away. He's crisper and crisper all the time.
Brian is definitely getting nerfed in the next month, chat.
Are shattered.
Mark my words.
Let's see whose dream we are going to shatter today. Nope.
All right, guys, 1-1, and we are past the reset now. This is it, man.
Would you buff Lee since everyone says he is
We have
ass?
a maximum
Would I
of
do it?
3 matches left.
If I was a game designer, I probably would pay attention to what like the higher up players were thinking about it, but not the players who actually use the character.
Nice. Hey.
We still have some fight in this round, but it's looking kind of bleak for Ilyas. Let's see if we can actually.
Like I think you can look at the players who use the character, but at the same time you have to understand your game, which I think a lot of
Exodia needs
times doesn't happen.
Okay, so do it is.
Oof.
Nice disrespect with the down four, not letting you do any stance shenanigans.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Tried it. Nice. Forward 4. Bam. Comes the heat. Short wall carry. Yeah, there we go. Gonna get the heat. Yeah, bam.
The fun fact is Ilyas is understanding Arabic, and he was Arabian Nations 2024 champion as well. Wow.
So low on health.
That's crazy that I haven't heard of him yet.
Exodia.
100 show. Pew pew. Oh, still got the wall combo.
And he's in grand finals, and he might win still.
Oh, the punish.
Although still not looking good. Chance. Oh, I love the fish for the back 3-3 there, though.
And that's going to be 2 rounds to 0. Exodia looking to make this 2-1 after reset.
Yeah. It's time to start
Clipped
fighting,
him.
But the forward 4 hits once again for Exodia.
He's kind of well known at you. That's great.
Signs of nerves here from Ilyas. Some moves whiffing.
I like the back Kenpo there from Exodia, too.
We have an explosive wall.
He's like, I just want to get away from his relax.
Are we gonna get it? We'll soon find out. Tries the shoulder from
Yeah, I really like Ilyas' jabs in general, too.
rolls out. Tries to not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think this.
I think this is gonna be it.
Broke the armor.
Yeah.
Heat smash. Into fucking stage hazard. Into rage art.
Man. 2-1 to Exodia. He is
Whoops.
1 match away
My
right
bad.
now from taking the win here at Headstomper.
Is he going to get that EWC spot? Is he going to get those 300 TWT points?
Man, I want it to become 2-2, man. Honestly.
I want a final game.
I
man.
want a final round, bro. WEG, let's go. That's what I want.
All
There
right.
we go, man. The Dutch guys, man.
I think someone is at least hoping.
Ilyas. The Dutch are telling me how to say his name. Ilyas. See? That's how you say it, chat.
There might be it, yeah.
Phoenix
Yeah, man.
Gate.
But the Netherlands gang, the Dutch guys, man, they showed up here in numbers, man.
That's
And they
cool.
are not shy to express themselves and support their boys. Yeah. All right, let's go. Got the Clyde stage.
If Exodia wins, that means 2 Falcon players qualified this week. Who else qualified from Falcons?
We cry.
Poetic. Heat engage, a counter hit.
Ilyas. Yes.
He's not gonna finish the string. Just keep him at the wall.
Ferzine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 stacks
That's sick
already.
too, man. That kid is crazy.
Eat burst.
Yeah, Exodia still has a better position here. Can pressure Ilyas now at the wall. Like so.
Oh my god.
Okay. Ilyas didn't get a lead. So jabs in.
He's playing very good right now.
Basic punch gets guaranteed hit.
This is sick. This is like when you see a tournament player show up and they realize they're about to lose and they start focusing harder.
Okay, now-
Shit.
Did he press?
Yeah, he did. Back one.
This guy, Exodia, has got rage art setups.
But I like Ilas' approach right here. He's jabbing more. It's a 10-frame jab, you know, just to catch his timing, you know, catch him stepping as well. So, oh, not.
Nice.
That was important.
Into the wall.
If that was a comeback round,
Round in the set.
could have broke him.
It is +8 on hits, so it's kind of.
Damn, back tempo started the round, works out,
This is a rough
and ready for the launch.
Yeah, what about this story, man? The back end for hop kick. How many
You
times-
vote for Exodia, but you low-key want
Man.
Ilas to win.
Oh, the back elbow beat the throw.
You want rage art setups?
Delayed the string. Nice. Hit dash bend.
Alright, good timing on the first.
You could probably come up with some similar ones.
Get something.
Great retaliation from Exodia. Just bring out the hop kick.
Shoulder doing some work here. Again, tries to go for it.
Okay, okay.
Back turn.
Yo, we might actually go to final.
He can.
That was really good.
Especially, yeah, that was
There's a chance here.
good optimization right there.
Oh, he's going to pop off so big, dude. Dog, he's doing it.
Clutching it out with the back one. Are we going to a final game? Can Ilas get this round? So important.
Are we gonna explode? At what point? We'll soon find out as well.
I'm gonna
We are in
explode.
the second part of the stage where we have
Yes,
the
we are.
explosive
Yes,
wall.
we are.
Sorry.
Boom.
I am
Boom, boom,
loving
pow.
this offense from Ilas right now.
Carmi's going to explode.
Throw needs to be broken.
It has to, man. Oh, you will go.
What do you figure about the Fang? I don't think he figured anything out, honestly. I feel like he's just playing more offense. Sometimes in this game specifically, you have confidence, you just start going in,
Looking better for
right?
Ilas.
And like even in Tekken 7, the player who was on offense, more offense than not, was the one that had the advantage. In this game, it's like if you feel it, you have the confidence to do it. Offense is hella effective, obviously.
Nice. Still with that heat there.
Both throw broken. Oh, big
Meat wash.
Damn, Exodia's not done though.
Okay.
Snowball pressure.
That was so good.
Can we get to the wall here?
10 seconds left on the clock.
Hey.
Burn the clock, dude. Oh shit, he didn't burn the clock. Oh, the heat smash. No, let's go. Final game.
Heat smash into final game.
One game to see who's going to EWC.
The scenes, the vibes are.
Netherlands or Saudi?
Final game. If you want Ilas to take this, make some noise.
This is the final game, guys.
Oh shit, here we go. Here we go.
Exodia from Saudi Arabia against.
We're going to the hangar.
Right. Final game. Whoever takes this one is your winner. Big flow comes from Exodia. He's going to push towards the wall. Drops the combo.
Off? Oh man, I thought it was off axis too.
Exodia in heat. Getting that shoulder. Hitting kind of hard. Ilas
Tekken should collaborate with Virtua Fighter. That would be sick, right?
Get those throws.
Give Virtua Fighter some heat bursts and some heat dashes and some heat meter and some chip damage.
Yeah. Nice movement. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa, mate.
That's not a good start.
Calm down.
That's not a good start.
Time for that one.
Didn't believe.
Oh, gets hit by the second hit of the string.
This is the perfect situation to just throw things out like that.
What is happening?
Oh,
Counter hit, didn't
he had the counter
believe.
hit.
Uh-oh. He's beginning to believe. Heat smash spin. Now the
The
mix.
blender.
Oh, back 2-4.
Goes to the
There we go. What's that?
Mix again.
Just shy of
Mix
the
again. Oh, we're going round and round. I like this.
1-1. Can't get any closer than this.
So close, so tense.
So the crowd is into it, bro.
Final
I
round,
like
man.
this shit. Oh my god, that was a good attempt from Exodia for the forward three. Down for three, no go. Good block.
Getting some jabs in.
Fisher with back three.
He throws with the second
Damn,
hit.
solid defense right now for Ilias.
Headbutt again. Side
Stepped it. Yeah, he was ready for it too. Good punish. Had the step before the burst. Forward 3-4 for the punish. Walls right here. We take the balcony or we just keep the wall though? We keep it. Size 4 Oki doesn't work out. Yo, perfectly timed.
Once again.
Spend the heat. Yeah, you had to. Both of them were on the last pixel of their timer there.
Heat.
What did he go for there? The heat smash connected.
He's probably trying to do his own. Back one there. Throw is good. Tournament point, Ilias.
On set point right now.
Tournament point. EWC qualification point.
Can he level it out right now?
The crowd is loud as fuck.
Final round.
Nice. Big block, no launch.
Exodia. Oh, he had the back three.
Hit confirmed.
Back 1 plus 8.
Armor beats the low. Armor back.
I got my heat burst back. A faux show.
Oh, shit. He back Kenpo'd the heat smash.
No duck.
Oh, the mix.
Shoulder.
Big lead for Ilias. Exodia still has heat, though. Shoulder? Shoulder! He did it late! Throw break's important. He's working on it perfect here. Ilas to qualify for EWC.
Exodia trying to look an opening here. Are we going to go with this?
Did he get him again? He got him again! Another Rage Art setup from Exodia, brother. It's not over. He's going to get more health back. And now Ilas, though, still a lot of health here. He's still okay. But there's a lot of time. He got. Slice that 4 block. This should be it. Finish the combo. You win. You go to EWC. You get the tournament. Ilas wins the tournament and goes to EWC. Yo, that was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. Look at that. EU boys. UBT. Let's get it. That was good. Damn. Damn. Exodia's Rage Arts are scary as hell. Oof. Oof.
Traveling down and coming to Headstomper and to support our tournament as well. It was amazing to have them here, and congratulations to
that is awesome.
Well for making top 8 and Exodia.
Look at him. Damn, the dude, this is crazy. The dude who's banned from Tekken World Tour wins the Challenger event and qualifies for EWC. That is sick. That is so sick.
But here we go, man. Ilas, man. Really
damn, he's not allowed in TWT. I know the feels. I know the feels. Good shit. Ilas. I didn't realize that was probably the secret reason that I was on his side the whole time. Ilas.
He's gonna get the EWC qualifying
spot. Man.
He's gonna get the prize pool. First place.
Yeah.
Ilas, what a performance.
What a performance.
Not faltering after that reset.
Man, passing the horn on.
Pass on the horn.
Yeah, so we will have
pass the horn.
We gotta have the medals as well. Look at these beautiful medals. Sorry to let them go. Have to go to the rifle owners as well. Yeah, man.
Sucks he can't get points from TWT, but if he does really well at EWC, he will make more than he will at TWT finals, of course. That's crazy, though. That's all kinds of crazy.
Some words for Flower, I believe.
Some words for Flower. We're gonna have some words for Flower, and we're gonna pass out our invaluable horn.
Invaluable, yeah, that's the right word.
Exactly. Very sad to see it go, but well deserved.
Yeah, it's history backlight, so you know that only people, the Danish people or Swedish people, I don't know who actually came up with that, but year 900 backlight invented in here in the Nordics.
Yeah, man. Shout out to King Harald Bluetooth.
Who also invented Bluetooth the same year.
I mean, he invented the Bluetooth, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
big shout out to him.
That's how it works.
Yeah, but I use my Bluetooth headsets every day.
What a top 8.
What a top 8.
That was sick. That was super. I didn't think he was going to bring it back, honestly. After he lost the first set, it didn't seem likely.
Yeah, and there's a lot of these names you need to write down into this international.
Eddie Gordo, bro. Holy moly.
You're going to know that they're going to be reaping some havoc outside of this country. At least I'm hoping for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's what Europe kind of needs. We need more people going out and showing what kind of Tekken we play here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy, man, and then the Nordic community, they showed up in big numbers here as well. So we saw a lot of new players, getting some light shown on them as well, and so yeah. So guys, shortly we will
Barbar, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Going to Flower, who will be doing the ceremony. And again, thank you guys.
Of course, a Claudio player wins this Kappa, yeah.
So yeah, but in a bit, don't go anywhere. We're gonna still have our ceremony. So while the people on stage.
I did. I thought that Exodia was gonna take it, but I'm still rooting for the underdog. It just didn't look likely that after that first set and the way it was going, that Ilas was gonna be able to make the adjustments. But once he was down 2-1, he's like, "Nah, man, fuck this. I'm playing," and he just went.
I think how old was he when he started?
A lot of people don't have that mindset. Mental strength, whatever you want to call it, mental fortitude.
Used to before, right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, the kids, the talent is they just get younger and younger.
When's the next patch, bro? You think I work for Namco? It's sometime. I don't know. Bro, what? Hey, I didn't do this, but look. This guy says EU is the strongest region in the world, and I didn't do shit, but Moobot's like, no, bro. And then Moobot's like, this is an English-only stream. Please retype your message in English. I didn't do shit. That's hilarious. Moobot disagrees. Dunsford, thanks, man. Oh, God. Is it a major tournament? This is a challenger event, but it's an esports World Cup qualifier spot. So Ilas is qualified on this road to EWC, Esports World Cup. That was tight.
So yeah, guys, man, thank you for tuning in, man. I hope it's been a great experience for you guys. We really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed the matches here as well. The organization was just so smooth, man. Had some technical difficulties on wise, but that's what happens with equipment, right? Yes. Nothing we can do against it. Exactly. So
yeah, we had some sweaty men in the background trying to figure it out, and shout out to Mirage for pulling all of this out.
Exactly.
We've been running this event for multiple days. The crew that has been here even longer than us. I pulled up on Friday. They had all of this set up here. It's beautiful venue.
That was crazy. Safari Bear says, Rip, it's so crazy seeing you stream casually, but also seeing you on the front lines of Tekken tournaments on stream too as a commentator. Super dope vibes. You're half right. You're half right. You know, in the past, that made more sense. But you're close. You're close. Oh, man.
Without the local communities, the tournaments cannot grow. And I told the story about how Headstomper back in Tekken 6 Street Fighter 4 days, right?
What's he talking about?
Small gym hall with 6 people standing around a homemade Street Fighter 4 cabinet, and I was one of them. And look where we are now. That's how all the tournaments grow, right? And you hear stories about like Combo Breaker starting. It used to be like a small tournament in a garage, right? So it all starts somewhere.
It's really
Combo Breaker started in a garage? That's where Wednesday Night Fight started. It's not about money. Yeah, be passionate, get banned. It's awesome. You like fighting games, you're passionate about that shit, get banned. It's awesome. Later, Luca. Have a good time in Costco, man. Hold up, I'm looking for someone to raid.
And look at the HS crew, right? Some are ex-players.
Does anyone know if Headstomper has more events happening? Or is this the end of it? Because otherwise I'll just host them.
Some haven't even ever played a fighting game.
I'll just host them. I'll host them. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Monday Night Tekken. Although there might be, what do you call it? They might put a patch out and take the game offline because I want to play it. So, you know how it goes. Go watch the awards over there. Laters.
All right, everyone. It's time to get this award ceremony for Headstomper 2025 started. Woo! That's what I like to hear. Participants. We're going to start by calling out all of the top 8 participants.